Kaylin has to flash out. Oh, he has to heal. Where he doesn't have heal.
But he does go into his passive.
But going for it
There it is.
on the offset.
Game 1.
Not something we always see. Putting a lot of emphasis on counter pick. We'll see whether they look to use that top, whether they look to use that support. And we'll see what the strategy is, because typically second pick you have a lot of onus on you to ban away a lot of the OPs.
Go ban.
And then maybe one thing gets through that, you know, first pick gets, but maybe they just leave a lot open.
Rumble,
Like, well, you can only
Parusu.
get one of them, we'll get
Very
two.
span as well.
So far though,
I'm guessing.
Nico banned, Rumble banned, Yunara banned. This is just trimming the OPs from both sides.
What about Rise, Orianna, and Azir? Like, what are we doing about that? Bordo!
Dro's gonna get bar banned
Bordo
against him.
ban! Bordo!
Is a bit more...
Why? Why is it always
banned?
banned?
A lot against, you know, it's been banned
아니, 왜 항상 반인 거야, 다들?
has been banned against Duro, but banning it from second pick does sort of limit what you can ban, because now there's still Varus, there's still, you know, Azir, Orianna, and there's still Rise on the cards. And not that many bans left.
아니, 왜냐면은 이게 어제 경기도 바드가 계속 밴이었거든요. Yesterday, Bard was also banned all the time.
This is GENG kind of just presenting, do you want to just trade
Champ is just busted, I
Orianna,
guess.
Azir,
Champ is busted.
bans, and then, you know, they would be able to first pick the Rise if they wanted.
너무 변수가 많은 챔프라서 닫은 것 같기도 하고.
You can give Azir, you can grab Pantheon.
Oh, there's
and
open, by the
Talia,
way.
Maybe. Could be an option to deal with
이러면
the Azir.
바루스가 오픈이죠?
A lot of discussion on this one, and they're just gonna ban Gwen. So it's not Azir.
Ruler Varus?
So now,
Pantheon.
GENG in this position where, I mean, there's just a ton of stuff open.
I mean, there is a bunch of other stuff open too.
Taking the Azir here.
지금 다 오픈이라서 근데 아직 모릅니다. 라이즈, 아지르, 바루스, 녹턴, 오리아나는 다쳤고요. Orianna's close.
Are you going to put higher prior on a jungler, but there's still like Pantheon, Vi, Zin's out. There's just a lot of picks available. They go straight for the Varus. I think
No
with the fact
way.
there's so many picks and those different
Varus
roles available,
open.
they're not overly concerned. This does mean that
Azir's
feviknight has the
open.
option to get a Azir for Vikla, which
Right.
is a pick he's often, even last year, was banned away from him heavily. We'll see if they end up leaning towards that. For now, though, Pantheon
Talia
feels really good. It was banned away quite heavily against him in recent series. A pick he can really lead the charge on. And just honestly has so much early pressure, but still scales pretty well. Has that global pressure too. And they will get that Azir for Vikla
판테온
pretty quickly.
묻었어요.
We'll follow up there.
아지르
Kinda like
카운터로
getting Pantheon for
아칼리?
after they said he was their best player.
Trivia
and they're gonna
calling.
put the best jungler on the patch directly into his hands. I think that's a great start for BNK.
Yeah, here, GENG could just go, you know, Vi Talia. We often see our pros enjoying Talia into Azir specifically. Gives you a strong mid-jungle combo, which you kind of need in this situation.
Pepe, you help me see the light. You're something on.
And it looks like that will be
Welcome back.
what they're going for, at least the Talia.
Vi Talia.
I assume they'll follow up with a jungler here just to match.
I mean, Talia is nice. So on my podcast, I'm
And I
gonna
think
bring
Vi,
how
Talia
bad the
just
bar play has
super
been
consistent in
lately.
this situation.
Okay, Dion.
The question is, BNK Ferex, do they want to match
Okay, but like, are you watching
I
this?
think is something we often see.
BFX just banned Bard
into the
again.
Varus.
I mean, bad
Able to obviously spell shield.
banning Bard this early and opening Varus.
The problem is into Vi,
And Vi.
you are quite short ranged, and the spell shield, you know, doesn't really do much
What's
against
going
her because
on?
on the way to you,
What's going
she
on?
can kind of smite to proc it.
I'll attribute it to you.
And if you
Okay.
get caught by that ult, you're just dead. So
Okay,
they're
okay,
not
okay,
looking
okay.
towards the AD carry role, instead securing Ambessa.
I guess everyone's gonna know me as this like random toxic Bard player, flaming Korean pro players.
Options there. So a really strong top side.
I mean, like,
feel
I don't know,
for
guys.
BNK
Bard has
Ferex
been
here.
losing all their games.
GENG, a lot of single target lockdown with that composition.
Recently,
a lot
Bard
of
win rate
ability
in
to
pro
pierce
play
one
has been
target.
very, very
And
bad.
immediately Reactive
Very
ban comes
low.
through. I think for GENG, the Sivir ban does make
Bard
sense.
is strong, but like he's losing all his games at the same time. Like it's weird.
In my mind, is something you want to take away from.
요즘 바드 승률이 굉장히 안 좋습니다, 여러분. 바드 승률이 굉장히 안 좋은데
Diablo
바드가 계속 밴되고 픽도 겁나 자주 되고 막 하루에 바드가 다른 리그까지 포함하면 막 3-4번 나올 때도 있고 역대급이긴 하죠. 지금 젠지 BFX전에서도 캐리어 선수 말고도 안디 선수 상대로도 막 바드가 계속 밴되고 Even into Andil, Bard was perma-banned. Yesterday we saw the Bard ban. Today we're seeing another Bard ban. Like, I mean, yeah, Career was playing Bard
And
as
the
well.
Ezreal ban makes a lot of sense. Is it going to be the Civic? Is it going to be the Corki?
They're doing your ending bard. Hey, come on, man. I promise my bard isn't
Not sure
that
what
bad,
else is really
but
banned
like
in this
recently I've been
situation.
kind of running it.
They are just going to go for
So I
Civic.
guess you are right. My ending
Diablo
bard
could also
indeed.
play Jin.
My
They
bard.
already have a lot of
My
damage,
bard.
and he kind of matches Varus decently well in terms of range. in the
LCK,
lane, but
LEC,
it's
S,
not a
and
Diablo
LEC.
champion
I did hear
necessarily.
Boostio did lock in the bard
It's not
yesterday.
tanky either, so
So I'll have to go
it would
watch
definitely
that.
work.
I have to
Yeah.
watch the vault for that.
And you can operate just miles away.
Boostio
You have
bard being
divers
banned?
you can
That's
follow
crazy.
up on. So yeah, I think the
I need to
Jin
go watch it.
could make sense. It's also
Nothing
able to sort of
unusual
hold
going
up
on
against
here.
the Varus in lane.
Let's watch this.
Running down the
다들
last second, it is
거품이라고.
just gonna be
예,
that Jin coming
거품이라고
through.
하기에는 근데
So
다른
when it picks them,
선수들도
they can
다
just operate
굉장히
miles away
지금
from these
바드가
threats
거품이면
that
벤이
Genji
왜
has.
되냐고 듀로 선수가 바드를 엄청 잘하기도
Now they
하지만
get support last pick, counter pick after they see the entirety of Genji's
바드
composition.
솔랭 픽률이 말이 안 돼. 지금 역대급 픽률이 나오거든요.
I think
12%가 넘어서
You could
바드
just
장인들 좀
slam
곤란합니다.
any
이게 바드가
support.
계속 다른
Looking
사람들이
at the
뺏어와가지고.
Rakan, I think that's fine. You know, I think
I mean,
wouldn't feel
just
too crazy
Rakan
differently if you
makes
just went
sense with
Rakan
Vi.
or Rel, but
Rakan
Rakan
just
obviously
fits
very quick
really
to
well
follow.
with dive,
And
by
also
the
you
way.
have a bit of
Like
sustain in the
Vi,
lane, so if it is
Wukong,
if
these
it
champions
pairs
going
the Jin
in,
with something
you
that
go
has a
win
decent
with
amount of
them.
rash, you kind of just weather the storm.
Wombo combo.
Even though it doesn't feel too good. Top lane for Keen though.
진나 구려라고. 진이 W가 근데 판테온 W랑 연계도
Into the
좋고
Ambassador
안베사
is just
궁이랑도
gonna be the
연계가
right
좋아서
Yeah, Genji composition
저게
feels
LEC에서
quite early focused. You know, when I
그
get that early
KC 상대로
momentum.
팀 헤레틱스가 했었던
A
조합이죠.
lot of playmaking tools.
So Jin and
I think
Bessa
the Poppy,
is
a lot of
pretty
it
good
is
comp
shut
because
down
like Jin
what
could just
Genji
W
picked
onto
out.
them Bessa
I was
ult
thinking,
or
you know,
vice versa.
when they banned
We
the
saw this
Sivir,
with Team
is Poppy
Heretics
gonna
in
be
LEC,
something
by the
here?
way.
The fact that they lock in the Rakan Rek'Sai.
I don't know if it's
makes
actually
sense.
that
This
good
is a pick
though
that Kellen's had a
into
ton of success
Talia.
on.
Like I don't know.
You know, three of the
gonna be,
picks on
interesting.
Genji's side get heavily shut down by this.
We're gonna know very soon in this best of five
T1
whether
떨어지면은
BNK are
뷰어십
here to
비상이
play
나고.
or if Genji
지금
are just gonna
로스라토네스
3-0
유럽
because
그 플레이오프
you know, I don't think it's
떨어져가지고
going to get much better than this.
뷰어십이
Like,
거의
yes, Genji also got a
절반
pretty
밑으로
strong
떨어졌던데.
draft, but I think that BNK this is about as good as it gets. You get
근데 어쩔 수 없나 봐,
right
이게.
first selection, you choose second pick, you get a lot of value out of
다른
it.
스포츠 봐도
You're
비슷하지
starting
않나?
off the series, whereas maybe
TOEs from
Genji
both
might
teams.
take you the lightest
But
in
remember,
game number one.
Varus has TP
Again,
and
this is all kind of
Jin has
conjecture
barrier.
in that front. But at the same time, I think this is their best opportunity to strike. And if they
무빙하는 거를
don't,
예측하고.
I do worry for their chances of getting a game in this best of five.
Well, at least if they lose this game,
Flash
they'll have right
shotting
at first
onto
selection again.
Rakan.
So that's something. BNK Fevik's bot lane play very aggressive there, using the heal for the movement speed so Kellen could slam Ruler into the terrain. And Ruler and Duro responded.
Diablo has
with a
anime
heal of
hair,
their own.
foxes are
You can see
stronger in
already
anime.
A lot of aggression coming out in this level 1.
Oh, that's probably because of
Not
like
too much of a surprise,
Nine-tail
given
fox,
how,
you know.
Diablo and Kellen
The
have
folk
been
tail.
playing their bot lane 2v2s, but immediately looking to challenge and find any advantage they can.
basically a
That's
monster.
the way it goes. You can see Vikla playing very respectfully here. As that rock was very close to hitting him, but
GJK
not
reference.
point. I'm definitely very curious about the Vikla Topi matchup once again, because obviously last time during the group stage, we did have Vikla getting
Oh,
the solo
wow.
kill. Also Pantheon on a
Pantheon
6-game
with
winning
6
streak,
game win
and
streak.
2 of those
What the hell?
are Raptor. And one of them is Canyon. So you take it away from Canyon, it's, I said it before, I think it's the
판테온이
strongest
근데
jungler
글로벌
on
궁극기가
the current
진짜
patch.
사기라서
Yeah.
You put it in
Pantheon
the
just
hands of someone
dropping
who
from
already
the
has 2
sky
wins
is
on
just
it.
so
Yeah,
beyond
I mean,
busted,
Vi's
by
good,
the way.
right? And
The fact that you
Vi
drop from the
is in that
sky,
high
you
tier,
have a
but
point and
Pantheon,
click
the
CC
global
that, make sure
presence
your
that you have at
Q
6
and your
is
E and everything
insane,
else
but
connects,
unlike a
like,
pick
you know.
like Nocturne, who's kind of just waiting for 6, your level 3 is absurd.
It's a bit problematic,
And then he's not
especially
one
for
of those
champions like
junglers where it's
Varus,
like,
right?
okay, you only offer something early. That's the thing that blows my mind with his pick. He just does so much damage even later in the game.
Yeah.
You know, you build Bruiser and it feels like you can still just one-shot swishies. The execute damage he has as well is kind of
Okay,
crazy.
what are you typing in the
And
chat,
the
my
fact that you
guy?
have
You're
your
gonna go
E,
to jail.
which just allows you to soak so
Don't
much
be
damage.
weird in the
I
chat.
think the champion just has so much to offer, and Raptor
To
has
jail
been
you
great
go.
with it. So
You
we'll
can come
see
back
if we
later.
can find any
if you want,
angles to
that
start
is.
things off early this game. Obviously, him and Kellen together can CC a target for a good amount of time. A lot of base damage between them.
Yeah. Just feels like Pantheon doesn't really have any weaknesses right now. Kind of reminds me of Azir on many patches. Although Azir nowadays is still very high prio, it still does feel like at least he's got some downsides, especially if you get behind and you don't have.
이러면은
a lot
바위가
of
살짝
engage in your
늦겠는걸?
composition.
Bawi's
It's
gonna
kind
be a
of
bit late
up to you,
compared to Pantheon.
and that can be detrimental.
He was
As Keen does
covering
take a lot of
and
damage,
putting a
but
ward
he's playing
into the
tank
top
Rek'Sai.
jungle.
Yeah, I made a mistake, so I saw that trade and I was like, wow,
판테온
that's a mean.
위치를
And then I
위해서 바위가
remembered
탑 정글에다가
Rek'Sai,
워드를 받고 집을
and
갔죠.
damage doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter though, because the camp's gonna spawn at the same
Look at the
time.
left side
So.
of your screen, top left, and you can see his health bar is already just.
근데 어차피
Look at it
그
again.
It's higher
캠프
than clears
딱
already.
나오는 타이밍에 맞춰서
Yeah,
둘 다
this pick's also a
똑같네요.
bit ridiculous.
예, 와드를 한 개
Ghost
히트긴
comes
한
in,
것
and that's
같은데.
enough just to immediately force a flash from Vikla. He's not messing around. Does not want to get solo killed. 4 minutes into game 1 of the series.
Yeah. I mean,
We
did he
talked
have to
about
flash
if Jovi's
there? I
in good
think he
form,
definitely did.
It could be a major issue for any team who
Because
faces
he had
him.
Ghost.
He is not relenting.
He had ghosts.
And
Just
already
gonna run him
started to put
down
pressure on
in game.
this early into the series.
Yeah, very nice to see. Chovy, it's personal this time. Keep in mind, I
탈리아가지고
mentioned
근데
the solo
아지르
kill from
라인전
Vikla
이게
onto Chovy during that last best of 3. It's also the
이렇게
series where Canyon
되면은
stole 2 objectives with his flag.
바위가
I think
미드를
it was
노릴 가능성
Keen.
굉장히 많습니다.
I
There's
wanna
high
say.
chance that Bawi's gonna
Not
maybe
100%
go mid.
sure, but
Hello?
BFK were actually winning, and they
Azure
were
might
on
have
the
to play
objectives, and
safe on the
Canyon
tower for now.
stole a dragon, and then
확실히
later
아지르는 근데
stole a
템 나올
Baron
때까지는 좀
with
많이
his
약하긴
flag
한데 그건
alone.
탈리아도 마찬가지
Game 1
아닌가?
was the one where
저런 거
BFK actually
보면은
competitive and honestly could have won. And then game 2 they kind of just
The
struggled.
Rise exclusive
I
tech
100%
by the
remember.
Ray,
Maybe
Trophy
you're
to
right, I
both
don't know.
Ghost and Flash.
By the way, that
Yeah,
was a
it's
close
because of
series,
the
and I think
home
a big reason
guards.
why GENG didn't
Home
pick
guard buffs.
BFX to
You
play.
can use your ghosts to go back to lane
Um,
faster than you TP.
Which, given
Like, I'm
how
not
the
even
bracket played
joking.
out, makes sense. Right now, both
But
junglers
why do
hovering
you not
around
do that on
bot.
Azir? I guess Azir doesn't really benefit from Ghost.
See Kellen trying to find something there, but
Compared to like Talia
a little
or
bit
Rise, where you
unsuccessful.
can like increase, press Ghost and then you just have so
see
much
that Canyon
true
actually
potential.
going to start up the dragon here on the minimap, and it's right as Raptor backed away.
아지르는 유채화를
So Chovy
드는 챔프가
also
아니죠.
having prio
Like
and
Cassie,
mid means
Rise,
that probably just going to
Talia,
get this. You do see Raptor coming
even
on
maybe
down,
like
but
Olivia,
I think it's
I
just a
guess.
little bit too late for them to really contest. See some
Azir's
vision
too
put
slow,
down,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, the dragon goes to
Azir's
GENG,
W,
and
like the
BFK
Sand
are just
Soldier,
kinda
and the range is like
scratching
a
their
bit
heads.
wonky.
yeah, they get to walk both
I
of
don't
their
know.
laners in as well, so they get extra quest progress from that.
Damn, your Genji is
so
getting
assisting
control
with
on the map.
Objective take. Didn't even have to
Well
commit much
played.
time. So GENG able to secure that one. Is it early Hex Tech, which, you know, means it's not going to be a Hex Tech Soul. Next one's an Ocean,
Level
though,
6
so
from
removing
Azir now, though.
a strong Soul and a weak Soul.
Yeah, Ghost has a
from the
lower cooldown
pool.
than TP. Yes, yes, yes.
We'll see what it ends up being. For now, though, just kind of seeing little CS advantages open up, particularly though top lane. Keen a good amount ahead already. And I think Keen in the last series, uncharacteristically not playing so well. Did hear that he wasn't feeling so well, so that may have been a factor. Chovy was saying that he was trying to finish the
There's a
series
lot of
quickly
players
to
right
sort of
now
give him
that
some
are
reprieve.
not feeling
Seems
too
like,
good.
from what we've seen, even though it's early days, but seems to be feeling better in this lane at least.
요즘
Yeah, does feel like I don't have the
오,
stats in front of
대포를
me, but I feel
먹었어.
like this is something that
예,
Keen
요즘
has
진짜
gone
근데
back to a
다들
decent
건강
amount. Some of our
문제가
top laners like the top Rek'Sai, others
몸살 기운이라
we
몸이 안
don't see
좋으신
too
분들이
much
좀
of it.
있는 것 같아. 저도 살짝 왔거든요,
oftentimes
몸살
seeing, you know, the
기운이.
Rumble, the Kennen, the Ambessa, the Gwen,
야, 오히려
Aurora
날씨가
even.
따뜻해지고 있는데
But Rek'Sai coming out here and there, and Keen has been enjoying it. So, especially into Ambessa, because
I
Ambessa,
don't know,
you know,
it's
goes
pretty
in for
warm
these
in Korea
trades,
now.
and then
Today is
Keen's
like
yeah,
17
cool
degrees in
story,
Seoul apparently.
Ambessa. I'm just going to
Yesterday was like what,
all of
11
that
degrees?
damage. So can mitigate a lot of
It's getting warmer and
Ambessa's
warmer.
annoyingness. We'll see if Clear has any kill potential when he gets his Eclipse.
Oh, Canyon
Winter is
circumvents the ward that
officially
was
over,
spotted since he was pinged out.
Winter's over.
Hit by the Scryer, so can Clear escape?
Clear
Oh,
has his
what?
flash, and he's just gonna
That Q flash,
and
that
get
Q
away.
expired.
Very nicely
That was a
handled.
mistake from
Waited
Canyon.
For Rek'Sai to get in front of him,
No way!
and then was
방금
able to
시스
taxi,
근데
essentially.
뭔데?
Yeah, it was a nice buffer as
No
well with
way,
the
Dino.
ult onto the Vial. The CC didn't actually connect there. And
I
in the
mean,
end, you trade
it's
flash to
not
flash
really
against
that
Canyon.
big of a deal,
So,
I guess. But Azir has flash back
getting
up.
away from that situation.
어,
where
미드
Canyon's
아제르가
had
이제
time
클래시
to
다시
skid around the
돌아서
ward, where they both commit
아쉽네,
ults and you're
이렇게
trading
되면.
flash for flash. You're pretty happy
바위
with that
궁은
one.
살짝
Well played
필살기
by
느낌이긴
Clear.
하죠. By ult is like very important. Like you need to get things done with your ult.
Yeah, it definitely feels pretty good. You don't want to get behind in a lane where you're already
4 degrees Celsius
feeling
in
a little
Wisconsin
behind
right now.
based
No
on
way.
the CS number.
That's still
You can
really
see that
cold. Wow.
BNK looking to put some pressure on this red buff, but decent amount of vision and
And
bottom
it's
lane is able
snowing
to
in
rotate
Vancouver,
over.
pretty cold.
And so I think they're okay for now, although Raptor sticking
Actually,
around.
like
And now we
winter.
got a TP coming in. So Raptor just gonna poke Canyon a couple more times.
I don't like-
but this
I don't
is
like when
actually
it's
a
like
Rakan
summertime.
TP, and eventually Duro
Okay, this
just
is
gonna
a
get
bad-
slammed
this
into the wall.
is
They're
very
trying to burst
bad.
him down,
Okay.
and the sweep comes in from
Oh
Big Claw.
my,
They get the kill on the
Genji,
Duro, and
what
onto
the hell?
Canyon. And it's
What
on
is
both of
you
the carries
doing?
as well. It's literally perfect for BNK.
BFX가 이게 텔포가 라칸이라는 걸 바로 안 것 같죠? They knew immediately it's the Rakan TP because like it can't be Chovy. Chovy doesn't have TP, and Keen is top lane laning, so it's actually Rakan. So they're like, what the hell? And just killed him.
The CC, they might be in trouble here.
Yeah, the knockup came in.
There's
and,
no fucking way.
He's got a
Angry
dodge
Chovy
the
though.
seismic
No
shot,
flash
but
and
they're
clear.
not even going to use
Doper,
it. Just going
Doper.
to put a bunch of damage in. Keen, very
Oh.
low. But he
One
does
more
avoid
tower
that
shot, he's
last
dead.
turret shot. So Chovy at least able to make something happen on
Monka.
the top side of the map.
Yeah, it'll be him who picks up the kill.
There's
so he'll
no
be,
way Genji
drawing
loses
the extra
today,
gold
and then
from
they
that.
come
A
and
nice
destroy
answer back on
T1.
the top side, but still,
The lower bracket.
BNK Feviknight pulling a little bit ahead. And it'll be Vikkel who answers the plate that Chovy picked up mid as well.
feel
when
like-
he was
I feel like
moving,
this literally
to the
happened
bot
last
side
year
for that
too.
previous play. See the replay here. So the TP's coming in.
그러니까
And they have
이게
vision
캐니언
of mid
선수
and top,
궁이
so
아직 안
they know that
됐다는 걸
it's
상대가
Duro.
알고 라칸
And they
텔포
just immediately stun him, even though he
바로
ults.
그냥.
Not enough to get the
I mean,
win.
they
This
knew Canyon
fourth
doesn't have
shot
his
that
ults
comes in,
back up
the
yet.
security is great. And then Canyon
와,
is
that
just,
was
you know,
really
you're
nice
playing
scoop from
by.
Vikla though.
You're stuck in the
아니
mix
근데
against
비클라
all
선수
these
궁이
picks, so
와
much CC,
너무
you can't
맛있었는데
get
진짜
out.
아지를.
And here, this situation when Clear
I mean,
doesn't have
this is just
any real
unbelievable.
tools to
Like
escape.
he can't live
Does
that.
nearly take out Keen with the help of the turret, but just not quite enough
바이공.
there, unfortunately. And now Keen
다시
has this one-item
돌아왔겠죠.
spike
Vi has
with that
ulti now,
Titanic Hydra, and Clear
time for
not
Canyon to
quite
be
able to
aggressive,
finish
right?
off the Eclipse, unfortunately. Feeling pretty bad about that one, especially as it's such a big one-item spike for the Ambessa. Even didn't go for an Executioner's call, and we often see into the Rek'Sai. We see our top laners finishing Executioners just to try and trim off some of the healing, but he's like, no, I need my one-item spike, I'm already behind, but still not able to finish it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We'll see if he can get there. I like that Raptor.
T1이 못해서 진 게 아니라 BFX가 잘했다니까. 아 근데 진짜 BFX가 만약에 여기서 진짜 LCK 우승하고 퍼스트 스탠드 가면은 진짜 재밌긴 하겠다. T1 팬이긴 해도 그건 좀 많이 재밌긴 하겠네요. Like if BFX wins and goes to first round, that is gonna be a like. Is that like a first ever? Maybe.
They also got all
I mean, it's
three
always
Void
like
grubs,
Genji,
so
T1,
fight
and
went
like,
BNK's
you know,
way,
maybe you have like
objective
Hana or
wins
Damon
going heavily
sometimes.
towards
Damon
Genji, and it's a
Gaming
Cloud Soul.
2020
Well,
won.
Cloud Soul for this team is pretty crazy.
2020년도에
Just be able to
BWG
pick the two
우승하고
dragons without any real contest coming out from BNK Fear X.
삼성 갤럭시
No setup,
우승하고
not really getting in position.
나머지는
We'll
T1
get a little
6번
bit of gold for
우승하고
Clear on the top side to
MSI
make up in
때는
that
좀
matchup,
변수가
but,
있었나? 작년 퍼스트 샌드 하나
yeah,
레이프
not doing the
e스포츠에서
groundwork to set up.
국제전
And now two dragons in pocket for Genji. As you said, the Void Grubs
서서
as well. They've had
완벽히
the
하고.
objective lockdown so far.
No, bro,
Rakan is
like
crazy
it's gonna
for the
be
Cloud
so
Soul.
crazy. If BFX actually
But
makes
just
a
in general,
miracle
the
here,
move
like
is
beating
Rek'Sai
Genji
feels
for
really good with
BFX
it. I feel like this
is
champion
equivalent to
often,
like
you know, gated by
what is it
just being able
equivalent
to
to?
reach
Um,
whoever you're chasing to get the
I'm
knockup.
trying to find a good example.
Yeah, I think Rek'Sai, who has more
I don't even know. I
mobility
can't find an
than
example.
she already does.
I was gonna say,
is
like,
just
maybe
going to be
Koi.
a huge menace.
Or like,
We'll
do
see
you
if they
remember
can pick
KC
up
making it
those
to first
dragons.
round last year?
There's still an opportunity for them with their slight gold lead and
Then again, it's
their
LEC.
ability to take
LEC is like a
these,
one-team region.
fights with the
G2,
Pantheon to, you know, try to get a gold lead, use that to get a bunch of
G2
Cloud
against
Drakes,
the
and then
world.
essentially say, okay, you got the Void Grubs, but whatever. We got a bunch of Cloud
개
Drakes.
떨어지는
and
그 시절이라고.
Cloud
어,
Soul
바루스 탑을
also
돌린다.
pretty good for them.
Interesting.
Not amazing.
So
but
Ruler's actually running top,
definitely
by the way.
very strong still.
Lots
as
of
we
other
do
time they
have
do this.
Vi up here in the top
Not
lane,
because they're
who's fully
necessarily
clear, who's
behind
gonna
in the bot
try to
lane, but
taxi with the
they
ult,
can
but
actually
the
like
chains
kill
come
top
down, and he
like
just
this,
disappears, pops like
and
a
then they
balloon.
just get a
It's a
bunch
second
of
kill
towers
here.
top. They can't
Onto
really
clear.
respond to anything
They're
in the
gonna do a
bot lane
bunch of
because
damage to
like
that turret as
Rek'Sai
well.
is still
Yep,
top.
going for the swap.
이렇게 되면은 탑에서 일반적인 이득을 본 거나 마찬가지지. 물론 바텀에서 웨이브가 바뀌었지만 바텀에 인원이 없기 때문에 그 바텀 뭐 따로 다이브를 해서 뭐 잡고 타워를 밀고 이것도 못하고. Like this kind of swap, I feel like is so busted. You also secure the first full tower like that. That's crazy.
And honestly, I know
Clear
they have decent
is in
damage from
big
the
trouble.
Azir, but if Ambessa's behind and
Big
you're relying
trouble.
on a Jhin as well to kill
이러면
Rek'Sai,
Ambessa 그냥
fed
개망했죠.
Rek'Sai, it's gonna be hard.
갱을 아까 바이갱도
Yeah, definitely will.
받고
This is
탈리아 갱 받고
pretty
이번에는
straightforward,
그냥
you know.
3인 갱
He
폴리셋.
has his flash, but there's no way to get away from a Vi who presses R onto you, and a Rek'Sai
At least
who
he's
does the
not a
same
one-team
thing.
region. We have no
And
teams.
Avaris is right there and has supreme range, so he doesn't even bother to flash.
Yeah, I think as well, he went for the dash.
Okay,
He really
but,
kind of
like-
aimed the ults between where he was and where he was dashing, and the hitbox
I
is
don't
big enough
know,
that
man.
it's
I need
made
to
sure
watch
he's
the
guaranteed to
KC
hit.
game from KCG2 game from
So now
yesterday.
huge gold lead in the
Cinema
top side.
gameplay.
And Keen, very strong. And I think that feels so bad for Clear because you've gone this Eclipse.
Yeah, it's
This
the upper
item that
bracket and
syncs
lower
so well
bracket.
with Ambessa. You
Yes.
should be so strong, and you're behind compared to the Rek'Sai.
I think
And
upper bracket,
Rek'Sai, I
lower
feel like
bracket
it kinda
is
similar
fun,
to
but
how I
like
talked about Pantheon is one of those picks where in my mind I'm like, this pick gets
I think for
outscaled, this
Worlds,
pick falls off later.
probably
But
shouldn't
we've
keep
seen
it for Worlds.
Rek'Sai be kind of being on a tear in the
For
late
the sake of
stages the
integrity, I
game
guess.
and just be a menace. You know, you get
Because
further in
Worlds
the
never
game,
has
you'll knock
upper
up
bracket, lower
Safari in team
bracket.
fights. You're actually really hard
For
to
all
kill.
those years, and now you
Um,
if you add it in, it's just gonna be
Not
really
nearly
weird.
as useless as you would think on paper, because
Yeah.
the Rek'Sai are old. You know, you think of it as like, okay, you have early jungle ganking pressure, and then you're a Rek'Sai, but she's actually quite hard to take down if you
That's
don't
my
have the
personal
damage.
opinion.
Yeah, I think
I don't think
especially
Riot's
because
ever
she
gonna
doesn't
add
seem
it
to
for
lose
Worlds.
many lanes oftentimes. She just has so much sustain, she's able to farm up very easily. And, you know, you can just soak so much damage, so you never really get
Yeah,
pushed out of
T1's
lane.
still in
You
like
get ahead in
T1. We're not
levels,
out
you
yet.
get
We have a
ahead in
chance.
items,
We
and
play tomorrow, by the way.
inevitably,
T1 plays
you're
tomorrow.
going to have an impact in the
Hey,
later
hi,
stages of the
어서오세요.
game
Hi,
if you're very far ahead. So
이게
it does feel like she's got a lot
그
going for her nowadays. And Keen
예전에는
has
패자 발전이
absolutely
없었기 때문에
identified that.
롤드컵에서는 패자
And she's going to be
발전을
very important
적용하지
in this
않는 게
game
좋지
for the
않나라는
team.
개인적인
Riptide
의견.
is going to go over to GENG as well. So
난 스위스 스테이지까지는 괜찮았거든. 그러니까
Yeah,
그룹 스테이지의
Dragon in a
한계를 벗어나는
which
스위스
I think
스테이지
BFX
나쁘지 않은 것
really need
같기도
to
하고.
make sure they
근데
contest.
패자
And ideally secure.
발전은 뭔가
At some
이렇게
point, you
리그
need to get
경기는
objectives.
괜찮지만 대회에서는 좀 살짝 긴장감이 떨어지는 것 같긴 합니다. 그러니까 이거 분명 졌는데 여기서 딱 탈락을 해버려야 이제 선수들도 그 팬들도 막 긴장 멈추지 않고 계속 보잖아 이게. Like I don't know. The fact that if you lose you're just out is the
yeah, just had
it's
Callum
crazy.
finish
Like the
his role quest,
tension's
that's now
crazy.
all
Like the
done.
players and the fans are just like playing for their
And
lives, cheering for
Do
their
you see
lives.
this
Right?
time being KFX
It's a lot more exciting to watch that kind of
the
format
Dragon? We see some vision, some wards
for
in
big tourneys.
Genji's red side jungle. We also see the Scuttle Crab secured, so getting some setup there. Duro has finished
Nothing
his
really happening right now,
McHale's
but Dragon
already.
spawning in 2 seconds. There it is. Dragon
Oh,
spawn.
able to cleanse some CC.
용이
You
나와버렸고요.
know, Pantheon stun or the wall slam from the Poppy.
Or the Jhin.
True.
Nothing too crazy, like
can
go gap
sometimes be very
wise.
annoying, especially if you're trying to run away.
other than
and
top
you get
lane.
rooted up, and then the
Ambessa
curtains
is
get opened.
absolutely screwed.
Now BNK, they're going to
1.2k
start
down.
up this Dragon.
가뜩이나 안배사가 렉사이 상대로 라인전 힘들었는데 이게 다이 막 3번 정도 갱당한 다음에 그냥 골드 차이가 확 벌어져 버렸죠.
Inevitably we will if
Well, I
Clear
think
goes
BFX
down,
might have to
but
give this.
actually,
We'll see though.
BNK just going to back away for now.
Oh, driving.
They're
driving
backing off the wave,
Vi
and
is
of course
actually
this
going to be
Rift Herald's
there.
coming in
Kaylin can
towards
maybe
mid
use Poppy.
lane.
뽀삐가 근데
Still
이걸
doesn't
W로
seem to
끊는다면.
care. Did he not notice? I'm not sure. Okay,
Really,
very nice
they're-
ult to wait, but he's still going to die. And now the Pantheon ult
If he had
comes in as
cleanse,
well
if he had
as
cleanse.
TP.
Oh my gosh, where is that
BNK
Ambessa
really
peeping
are
to?
forcing this
큰일
one.
났다. 와.
And it's not
아니
gonna go their
안배사가
way.
텔프를
So
구고
they use
너무
the TP,
위치가
and now they're
좋지
down
않았네요
in 80
이런.
carry, so they can't even contest the Drake.
Yeah, that was
Like
such
what was Diablo
a
doing
weird
though?
play.
방금
From
클렌즈
Diablo,
했으면 진짜
I don't know
잘하는데.
what was going
He
through
almost
his
lived
head
because
because
Kaylin has such a good
saw
ulti for him.
the
I wonder
Herald
if
coming
Kaylin like
with the
healing for
Vi
him would have
inside.
actually saved him. I don't think
And
so.
it just felt like it didn't register.
Yeah.
He just kind of stood there.
I mean,
And
I
we all
don't think
knew
he
what was gonna
realized
happen,
like
right?
Talia can actually ult onto it.
You know,
That's
all
the
of
thing
us
with Vi
expect the awful.
Talia.
We were all
The
watching,
duo
like,
was actually
Vi's
so
coming.
fucking busted.
Guys, the
Watch
wave
this.
is not that
You're like,
important.
oh, it's
At
just
least
Vi.
be
I can
near
live.
your
Like if
tower.
he goes in on the tower.
And he's like, no, I
But
need to clear
no,
the way.
got the
Talia
CS
comes
though.
flying in
He
with her
did.
ulti, like just riding the
Caitlyn
ulti
tried
and
his
she's just
best.
ulting full
He
combo.
found Mama, and it didn't matter.
바이 탈리아가 왜 그렇게 무서운지 방금 나왔죠? 디아블 선수는 당연히 바이가 이게 오네 이게 입력은 됐겠지만 탈리아가 날라오기 때문에 바이가 저렇게 혼자서 딥이 들어온 게 혼자가 아닙니다. 연계가 되면 그냥 한 방에 죽어버려서
But everything that came after was so confusing.
Yeah.
So,
요즘 제일 핫한 조합인 것 같기도 하고.
Kind of taking a similar thought and saying,
Oh,
well, I have to clear this board 100%. He's just gonna get
What is
shot
he
there as
doing?
he dives
I mean,
over to
the thing is, Canyon kept
Yeah.
blocking for him because then he's
I
just
think
gonna
he
get comboed by
was
Pantheon and
trying to
Poppy.
use his E-charge
Right?
again because he was
Yeah.
trying to dodge
Yeah.
Raptor's spear.
저거를 맞아주려고 막 거기에
Potentially
오래
or
있었으면은
avoid
뽀삐
him,
판테온
and
콤보
then
맞고 막
look like
난리
Diablo
나겠죠.
predicted it with
바이
the fourth shot.
Yeah.
So,
바이가 오히려 곤란해질
put
수
him there.
있어서.
Wall comes into zone, Helen and Raptor away.
Okay, can they make a
It's a
positive play on the tower here? It's a bit
strange
risky though.
last couple of minutes.
Varus is coming up as well.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do.
이게 한 명 자르긴 했는데 더 이상
I think
이득을
their players are a
보기에는
little bit
조금
nervous.
The main
빡세다는
takeaway we
판단으로.
can have is that GENG have a goal lead.
이게
and
맞는
a
것 같긴 해, 근데
significant
다이브는 좀
objective
애매하긴
right
했어.
now.
So if
That
you watch
wall
here,
sound very
Duro
close
is
to
getting
hitting the
caught
button,
out.
but then Duro
Boom,
is like,
boom,
no,
boom,
no,
boom.
no, I'm still killing the ward. In fairness to him, he didn't actually have vision, and sometimes
Duro!
supports just do this.
Okay,
You
it
know,
happens
the enemy
all the
support
time.
Jumps on you, you're
I
like,
do that all the
see what your
time.
plan is. You want me to think
Because like
your
you
whole team
have
is backing
like
you
the
up.
KOs, you have
They
W,
win.
you think you
This
can get
time.
out.
Yeah. But the thing is, we'll focus on that moment because Duro died. But I guarantee there'll be 3 or 4 other times in
도망을
this
갈 수
game
있다는
where that exact
그
same thing
자신감이
happened,
있거든요.
and Kellen didn't have a team backing him up.
Yeah.
And so it's just a mind game. And Duro's like, this time I'm killing
점을
the
쓰고
control board, you
맞았다가.
can't stop. And the team was there. So,
Oh.
you know, sometimes you learn the lesson the hard way.
And it's for Khan too, where you feel so safe, right? But I think especially into Poppy.
No, I just realized I didn't turn on the
sometimes
light
you
on
gotta
my
give
room.
the Poppy the benefit
Hold
of
up,
the
I gotta
doubt.
turn on the ring lights.
Oh, and we have the Rocket Belt Azir coming out. I saw this last night in the LEC. I think it was
LEC
Jojo
mentioned
went it.
Pog.
I'm not sure where this originated. I know Chovy's been loving Rocket Belt on a lot of champions. But you know, if you're trying to farm TikTok
Can you
clips,
KOs
this is
yourself
like,
when CC?
you know,
No, you
perfect.
can't.
This
You
is
have to
perfect.
press it
You
before
think
the
of
CC comes through,
moves
so you have to
can do with
buffer it.
this.
So
But,
for
you know,
example,
it's giving you a lot
the
of
TF
stats
card
that
is
you
flying
like,
at
the
you.
AP, the health,
You make
the
KOs
haste.
just before it hits.
But that extra
And then it
dash,
goes through after
we'll see
the
what
go
Victor's
card
going to be able to
hits.
do with it.
You can do that with like
Um,
Asher or any kind of CC,
Can it
but
allow him to get a divide a little bit deeper?
it's a bit hard to
Can it
time
allow
inside
him to
CCs.
get out after he
like
goes for a
미카엘을
divide?
사용을 먼저 해야 돼.
Get out.
Diablo's flash is fine, but oh no. Okay, Vi is very deep though. 바위가 진짜 깊은데 근데. 깊은 거는 판테온이었고요. Vi is that too though. Wait, hold up. Vikla is in big trouble. Oh, Kian! Double kill for Ruler. It's gonna be a triple kill. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the seismic shove. Connecting from Chovy.
And that's
GG.
just an ace from GENG.
They're gonna get the mid
They
tower
just
too.
dive in
They're gonna
super
get
clean.
two
I
mid
think
towers.
Devil thinking maybe he should
아니
have
근데
bought Rocket
디아블
Belt in this
선수가 이게
situation.
또 탈리아 궁에 그냥 당해버렸네.
Even see the
See, it's
seismic
like,
shove,
yeah, you can flash, but
traditional
you
flash,
can't
but
live.
Diablo doesn't flash over the wall,
So
gets knocked
tragic,
back,
by
gets
the way.
destroyed. Helen
The
doesn't
mid
get
lane
the step
allegations
back presence
coming
in
through
time,
for
plays there to
Diablo.
kill Canyon.
Like, where do you have to stand?
Raptor gets
Literally
demolished.
under your tower.
And then
You have to
think,
wait until
okay,
they
2 for
push the
2.
wave to you. But
Not so bad.
obviously they can
This
just
bed
siege
backside
and like get the
slides
tower
and
and
just
dive you as well
one-shots
on the
Vikla.
tower. 되게
So
빡셉니다
apparently
이게.
Rocket Belt's not enough to save
이게
you.
만약에
And
방금
then here,
너무 앞에서 있었다.
Chovy again
그거
with the
맞긴 해
seismic
그냥.
shove.
뒤에서
Chovy,
라인을 받아먹어야 되는
Joseph
상황인데
V.
받아먹다가 그냥 라인이 타워에 박힐 때 그때 다이브 당하면 또 어떡할 건데. 물론 타워의 도움을 좀 받긴 하겠지만 타워가 그냥 날아가는 경우도 있고. 라인을 먼저 미는 게 여러모로 이득이 많으니까 저렇게 앞에 서 있는 거기도 하고. It's a bit hard, guys. You have to push the wave first for various
The
reasons.
lid on this game, Ox.
Right.
Because
This game feels over. You know,
You can't just
every
stand in the
objective is
back and
gold.
receive
That's the
waves
thing,
all
they
the
have a
time,
huge
but I
gold
think
lead,
he
but
had
they
to do that
also
if he
already had
wanted
all
the best
objectives.
shots to be
So-
living there.
and now it's 20 seconds to
Oh.
Cloud Drake, but you're 5,000,
just
6,000 gold
all
behind.
going
They didn't win that fight because they had all the objectives, but because they won that fight,
BFX
and they
has
have
such
all
a
the
good play in the
objectives,
early game, but
that's why they won the
everything
game.
falling apart
All
afterwards.
right, well,
There
they're
it
trying
is,
to
the
get Joseph
pointing
here.
from
Let's see
W
if
into
they
the
can
Jin
actually
W
get him
into
to
the...
knock into the wall, and that will be
no.
the kill going over
Chovy
to
caught
Raptor
move, man.
as they take down Chovy down there in the bottom lane. So that's one way to open up an objective for you.
Oh,
Yeah, Clear's like,
oh,
I kind of want to be here, but I'm not sure about it. And he makes the right call to back off, and now they are. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
도망을 못 가.
still
움직이지도
very far
도망은커녕 움직이지도
Clear is
못했는데
keeping
방금.
it now. Raptors still
The
low.
CC
Keen is
combo.
scary.
뭔가.
They are
Can
threatening
they
the
like
engage.
ward inside the
Don't know if they
pit?
have
This
enough
Rek'Sai
damage
is
to
a
take
fucking
out
problem. Oh,
Keen
wow.
as, the spike is
Oh,
early.
wait, hold up. Good plays coming through.
Raptors is going to take that one down. Got pretty close.
Clear?
As, we do have the engage
어,
coming in
판테온
from
좀 되게 좋아하는데.
BFX.
Raptor!
Bringing down all of this
요!
gold with the member
fucking wait, no,
advantage.
Baron, no?
They
Baron?
will be looking for the win in this
Okay, the
fight as
W.
Keen says,
Auto
I'm
time.
immortal, right? And I think we're going to test that here.
Oh, Keen is fed, but he's not that fat.
Going to Raptor,
I guess they can't do Baron,
who's now
guys.
2,000 gold ahead.
You know what it
바로는
was,
에바고요.
Brendan, I knew BNK Feviknight going to win this fight as soon as you said the game was done.
This is a huge
There's a little
play.
caster curse,
They
you know.
actually
Gotta
kill
get them
Talia
early.
here. Talia has no
Make this an
TP.
interesting series.
So even if she spawns, she has to like
Yeah,
run back.
so they kind of
탈리아
stick on
죽은
a
것도
Joseph
있고
V,
텔포가 없으니까 이제
and then
살아나도 이제
in the
걸어가야
setup of this
되는데
fight,
20초나 남은
it's a
상태에서
crazy
4대5
dragon
상황이죠.
secure.
근데
Goes
판테
down to 1
와
And Raptor gets it. And
진짜
then here,
Raptor and then
they
he
don't have the
ulties in
clear
because he
kill.
didn't have to ulti
They're not really
earlier.
able to engage
궁으로
with this
다시
competition
들어가니까
with
이게
the
하늘에서
field,
뚝
and
떨어지는
BNK
판테오.
diving forwards with the Jin. And you kind of see
바루스가 저기 앞에 아예 못 서
the
있어.
backline, but
판테온
Kellen's kind of just sitting there saying, "My champion
It's just impossible,
stops your
guys.
champion from doing what you want to do."
Man,
And
BFX
it's
is
very
crazy.
correct,
What
very
the hell?
power fight.
BFX 진짜 잘한다
Yeah,
근데.
huge value so
이러면
far.
안 뺐어도 살짝 킬 먹어서 방금. 안 뺐을 것은
to
kills just now
1,000.
too.
So a big swing back.
She's
you
still
can see on that
massively
gold
down
graph,
to
kinda
Rek'Sai, but
crazy.
like
Denial of the
she's
Cloud
gonna
Soul
actually be able to
as
do
well.
something.
Yeah, that's the thing is that
Fights, right.
Genji have gotten all those
Two items now,
objectives,
complete.
but I mean the 3 dragons don't really actually
Eclipse
amount to much
Unshielded.
until you convert it to the
안
soul.
뺐어 이코라서 이제
BNK
또 뭘 할
Feviknight,
수 있을 것 같은데요 이러면.
they were just waiting for
Sorry, I'm
Brendan to
late.
say
Don't worry.
the game was over, and as soon as he
Yeah.
said that, they were like,
Welcome
"We're gonna ruin this guy's whole day."
I mean, they have kind of made a career for themselves here on subverting expectations, right? And I think they've done a very good job of that so far in this LCK Cup. And, you know, we weren't sure 100% what to expect from BNK this year, but I think, you know, you keep the whole roster together.
There's
Everybody
3.5
seems to be
items now.
improving over time.
Is he gonna go home and
only
grab a
find
4th
success
item? I don't
from
think he
that.
has money yet.
Still, you know, it's
can
not
probably
an
buy a
done deal.
component,
Doesn't mean
though.
that BNK are going to win this game or anything, but they've
Maybe
definitely
not.
put themselves back
Just off his
into a
recall.
playable state.
Yeah, and we said we like that composition, right?
Yeah.
It is still obviously going to come down to execution, right? And they fell really far behind. That's when it felt like the game was in a bad spot. But speaking of
This is
being behind,
Pantheon, though. I don't know. He's got his shield up. And they don't
Kaylin
have the
ulti
damage
was
with only
good, but
Talia, but now eventually when the
Raptor's
buy
so
comes
bad.
over, they will
But he has a GA. They have to fight
get the
this.
GA.
이거 무조건 싸워야 돼.
out of
버린다고?
Raptor. As, after the fact, though,
텔포까지
they're able to take him down.
와서.
So nicely done here from GENG. They do
Wait,
take out
Rek'Sai
the
could ulti
Pantheon.
in actually.
Clears in mid lane, so it's all go buttons here for the side of BNK as the knockback comes in, and the chains find Diablo
Ruler
at max
with
range,
the
and
flash
that'll be the end of
art!
him.
Oh my
And maybe the end
gosh.
of this Baron as well.
That's
The fact
literally
that
Samsung
Raptor
Galaxy
survived for
Ruler
so long, buys so much
SSG
time,
룰러
kinda makes you
선수의
think
방금
maybe
모습이었는데.
BNK actually turn this around, but they're
If
just
you guys
not
don't know,
in position to actually make
yeah,
something
World's
from
Finals,
it.
Ruler,
And when Genji are the ones
Barons,
charging forward,
Alter,
selecting targets, taking them out,
Karma
you see how much better their
from
composition
Faker.
feels here. Chovy's setting a trap. And he's pinging out.
Raptor.
He sees Raptor. He's like, guys, come, we can find this.
Yeah, I mean Raptor
loses
is
a lot of
just
his health in
so
the
caught
offset.
out, you know?
Gets flipped, gets
Good
charmed.
ulti from Kaylin to
Kellen with a good
try
ult
to
keeps.
like I mean his GA popped.
But
I think
unfortunately, you know,
Vikla
they
was
don't have
just
their top laner here. Diablo and Vikla joining late. Raptor's already dead.
Yeah,
And then here, they make the play to commit
they're
even
just so good at
further. And they commit a
chasing.
lot of
Rek'Sai
resources.
ult.
Chovy flashes. Ruler also
Boom.
flashes. But they know if they get this kill,
Oh, that's Baron.
it's Baron.
Come on.
So they commit a lot of resources to this play.
No.
They end up securing the Baron. They have a gold lead again. And now they're trying to choke BNK Feviknight off the map and see if they can secure that Cloud Soul finally.
Well, that's flash down for Kellen, and he
Kaylin?
FX flash.
He's trying to cook it, guys.
So yeah, just a fluke.
Trying to cook
say
it.
GENG, you say, okay, we lost Chovy, we lost the dragon in the fight. That's fine. We're just gonna kill you and make the game unwinnable for you.
They're down 4.5k
now,
gold.
after this fight.
Soon
As,
to be
they
5k.
get the Baron. They have the Baron push
Oh,
into the Cloud Soul. As you see, BNK trying to move over here, but it's respected from GENG.
It was nearly a really good angle. Again, Chovy and Ruler being both their flashes. You find a flank and get on top of these carries. That's what you want.
지금 바루스 근데 플래시 없는 상황이긴 합니다. Varus doesn't have flash. Maybe they can try to go for a pick on Ruler. He's sitting on 1k gold, by the way. 700 gold shot down, 200 gold, 1k.
The one who gets that set up, but they're not able to find
지금
the
바루스
angle.
잡으면
Genji walks away,
천원이기도
backs
하고
off.
플래시
And
없는
now both
타이밍이라서
teams just posturing for this dragon in 10 seconds.
뭔가 아지르가 궁각 보는 게 제일 이쁜가? Azure ulti maybe
just
the
trying to make his
best.
presence felt. They want to try to challenge the banana brush.
Oh, they're going.
Okay, they're just going to pull
Banana
the trigger here,
brush.
looking for Ruler.
No
Looks
flash,
like
no
he still
flash,
doesn't
no
have his
flash.
flash.
잡아야
The
돼요.
flash on
Okay, there it
Get
is.
Ruler. Tavares is gone, but take a look at Diablo. He's
Oh
able to
my
flash the wall,
gosh,
use it
what do you
against Chovy,
mean?
kinda.
Diablo just stuck in the
As now
pig
Cannon's
though.
going deep,
원딜 대
just to
원딜
take out
교환이네
Diablo,
이렇게
but he
되면.
can't quite do it.
근데
He
이거
comes
살고 있거든요?
and
왜
he will be
Diablo's living
surviving
though?
for now.
Canyon goes down! He couldn't actually finish off Diabo! Raptor with the E, but look at Chovy doing so much damage here. 아니 그 렉사이가 너무 컸어 그냥. 렉사이에서 포켓. Figla with the double kill, the flash coming through! Kian though! Oh no! He's so bad. Triple kill for Kian.
Picks up the triple and will get
What do
this
you
Cloud Soul.
mean?
But I can confirm Keen is feeling
No way
much better
Kian
right
is gonna
now.
carry this one.
Ruler goes down.
That should have been a
Eventually,
dragon
Jovi
for
goes down, but They
BFX.
still have another carry.
근데
ready and
케일린 선수가
available.
스마를 들고 있거든요. 케일린 has smite.
So Keen's like, I'm not gonna finish this dragon.
You can just E and then EW smite it.
A little bit awkward. He needs someone to secure this for
아,
him.
이거
With
근데
Varus coming over,
이걸
Varus
위해서
can do a pretty
죽을만
good
한데
job of
뽀삐
either
지금
killing
살아봤자
Kellen
어차피 의미
from
없잖아.
a distance, or of just securing the dragon.
This is such a Kellen moment.
He waited until Varus
Okay,
was there.
This is something that would
Yeah, he's
only
zoned
happen
out.
to
He can't
Kellen.
get it.
Yeah. Okay, so Cloud's all secured, which is a
I think
pretty,
he made a
pretty big
mistake. He
boon
should just
for
sit in the
GENG.
bush and like not show he's moving.
And they get the fight win, but this was a crazy
렉사이가
one.
이게 그게 움직임이 보이니까 가만히 서 있었으면 어땠을까라는 아쉬움이 있는데 Maybe if he had Hex Slash, he could have Hex Slash over the wall as well. 이거를 바루스를 잡아가지고 한 달을 대박을 내야 됐는데 Jin literally flashing the pit, man. 이게 여기에서 W, 라칸 W가 용 그거 때문에 밀려나가지고 안 맞은 것도 크네. He didn't get hit by Rakan W because the dragon pushed him back now. Oh, Chovy's W was so important there. 여기에서 근데 빅나 선수가 와
Unfortunately though, this is
더블 킬.
that late game
근데 라칸 W를 굳이 플래시로 피해야 된다라는 아쉬움이 또 있긴 하네. 이렇게 보니까. I don't know if you have to flash the Rakan W because like
in these situations,
Rek'Sai was
heals
not in
so
range.
much of the extended fight.
뭐 안 될 것 같은데 이제.
He's like, I don't think I can get this, guys. He was right, and he was grinning from ear to ear the entire time. So, Cloud Soul goes to GENG, and now we're gonna have this Baron in a minute 40, minute 30 here. But it looks like GENG want to pull the trigger first as they're looking for Raptor
no,
here, who does
Raptor's
not
dead
have his
again.
flash to use
Jay's
to
just
take
gonna
out
pop for
Ruler.
free.
And now Duro's gonna go pretty deep just to
Hold.
keep them occupied.
이거는
While the
그냥
DA is running out here. They take down Raptor.
집을 지켜야겠죠?
As now Kellen
Kalen is
gonna
caught
throw
though,
up a
he says.
fist, and he doesn't have his flash, so
GG.
he's just dead. Remember, he used his flash kind of willy-nilly earlier on. So that's going to be the end of Kellen
와
and
힘들다
Raptor. One good thing
진짜.
for
역시
BNK is
젠지는
that they
젠지죠.
can't run
It's
to
like yeah,
Baron,
you can
but
kill their
they'll look to push down
ADCs,
mid
yeah,
instead.
you can kill the
Yeah,
mid,
it's
but
hard
like
to clear these waves, so they
there's
still
the top
have the
laner,
Vile, the Varus all
Kian.
available, and as a result, it's really hard to step up.
이게 렉사이가 이렇게까지 크면은 너무 근데
Keen is going deep for this one as the
너무
sweep comes
힘든데?
in.
Look at that, look at the Rek'Sai, bro.
They're going so deep
Just
to peek
goes
about
under
it. They
Nexus
will be
tower
able
and
to do
dies.
so, as they also get
Warning
clear.
limit.
Only Diabo lives just barely.
Oh, that barrier saved him
At
just
the end of the day, it is just him.
perfect.
Flash on him from Jovi just to deny the curtains, and Kellen does respawn.
Oh, BFX
just to
played
witness
well,
the
and they tried their
Nexus that
best,
will
but damn,
eventually
Genji's
fall
good.
If Genji do attack it, which it looks like they will do now.
Genji is
bit of
good.
a roller coaster ride in this first game,
아,
but
이게
they get
솔직히
right back on the horse. And
어렵네
they take it
진짜.
down as
Looks
we
hard, guys.
expected.
GG.
And an excellent performance from Keen, especially on the top Rek'Sai.
Yeah, I think Keen.
I guess it might be a 3-0, guys.
A great performance there, a good bounce back.
오늘 3대 0인가 그냥? 그럴 것 같기도 하네요. 1경기 보니까. I mean, Varus is gone, so Yunara, Nico, what else is there? Rumble, Yunara, Nico, Rumble, Gwen. 바드가 또 다 밴댕한 거. Are they banning Bard again? Like, I don't know, guys. I feel like they should be banning Ryze or Orianna, but they might be just trading it. 라이즈 오리아나 중에서 이제 오리아나가 잘리지 않을까라는 생각이. Vikla, Orianna, just banned maybe.
So Bard not getting banned.
Bordeaux is open!
this
Bordeaux!
time. It was Orianna that was banned here by GENG last time around. Do they try and get their hands on that? There's Orianna and Ryze are kind of the big mid laners are open and available.
바드를 풀어? 뒤로 바드 나오나요?
Yeah, a lot
뒤로
of
바드
discussion here
앵글.
for Chovy, who is taking the reins on the ban.
I feel like Chovy and GENG in general, they put a lot of priority in the last series on securing mid laners for Chovy, especially game 3 and 4, you know, first picking mids for Chovy, getting the Ryze, getting the Aurora, and really trying to ensure he gets a pick he's good
Oh,
on.
wow.
So we get Orianna and Ryze taken
Aurora's
out. Those two bans
open.
traded.
There's Ari's open. Ari, Aurora, 뭐 AD 정글러들 다 있죠. AD 정글ers, there's a bunch of them.
Wasn't banned,
know?
but don't really necessarily expect it to be
There's Wukong, Jarvan,
first
Zhao.
picked in this situation. It is going to be
There it
Aurora,
is!
though, so
That could be
still,
a top
Gen G
Aurora as
really high
well.
priority
This is
in
a
the hero
huge
picks
problem for BFX.
for Chovy. And
I
yes,
feel
this
like
could be a
Chovy's
flex,
Aurora
right?
is
And
one of the
that's why there's
cleanest,
value
but then
taking
again,
first
Keen
pick.
also got a
Keen-
pentakill.
Keen was one of
He
our
got a
best,
penta
Aurora top when
Peter.
the champion first came out.
on Aurora top.
But Chovy had that game, we all remember it.
긴 선수가
Yeah,
그러니까
so
초비 오로
160
초비 선수가 오로라로 그
So,
역대급 DPM을 뽑았는데
like about 80k damage.
긴 선수도
Yeah, I
오로라로
think he's very
얼마 전에
comfortable
펜타키를
on,
먹었기
we'll see
때문에
what
이게
BFX wanna respond, but
굉장히 머리가
initially
아픕니다.
going with the
BFX
Zinzao,
이 조합을 어떻게 짜야 될지.
and then the Lucian.
Oh, that
Lucian
is a
picked has
very
been
early
banned
Lucian.
a
Wow,
ton,
with all these
in
ADCs
the
open, you're picking
LCK Cup
Lucian.
playoffs.
Wow.
Not often banned in the first rotation, but often banned second rotation. So double taking the window to get it here.
Ashe Seraphine?
And
Ashe Seraphine
instantly looks
maybe.
like Gen G gonna go for Ashe Seraphine to respond.
Oh wow.
You want to take
We saw
a
Ashe
short range
Seraphine
AD
many
carry,
times from
we will
DK. Stevie
answer.
Max loves this comp.
And now I think you're kind of
Ashe Seraphine
forced.
DK
It's either
스페셜이긴
Milio or
한데
Nami.
젠지까지
You
이거
have to kind of secure it
꺼내는데
here.
와우.
Milio obviously has the
요즘
kinds
정말
of
강력한
ult, which is useful
콤보로
into the ults from the Ashe Seraphine, but I think no matter what, you're
이러면
gonna kind of get bullied
나미나
out a bit.
밀리오?
You have
나미 or
sustain,
Milio? I think
right?
Milio may be better. I
As
don't
does the
know.
Nami, and it looks like
Nami sounds
Talon is
better
playing with those
actually.
two options.
What is Milio even gonna do? 밀리오 좀 에반데? 근데
I
궁이
think
밀리오
Nami
궁이
has
좋긴
more
하죠. 밀리오
sustain.
ult means that you don't have to build
So
Mikaels if
maybe
you don't
lanes
want
could be a
to.
little less bad.
밀리오
but,
궁으로 CC를 푸니까
I think
세라핀
Milio, the ult
애쉬공
value
카운터
into the
이런
ults
느낌으로
that the
플레이할
Gen G
것
bot
같은데요.
lane have feels a lot better.
I think Nami is
the
better
extra
for
range,
lane
so you
though.
can
근데
actually
라인전은
fight
나미가
back
더
a
좋을
little
것
bit.
같기도 하고.
Yeah, but I think
Times.
it's not going to be a fun lane regardless.
No.
Ashe Seraphine super strong.
라인전이 너무 힘들 것
But at
같은데
least you have
루시안
that ult
밀리오.
power, and
루시안
regardless, you
밀리오's
have
lane
an
phase is
Enchanter synced up with
absolutely
Zinzao,
doomed,
so
guys.
in isolation, what BNK Fearax
But
has
then
is nice.
again, I
Just
feel like it's
unfortunately,
doomed anyways.
Ashe
Even if you
Seraphine,
pick Nami, I
very
don't think they
difficult to
win
deal
that.
with. And immediately the Mundo
Ashe is
ban
just
comes
gonna
through, which is something that makes sense
point
because
and
we've
click
seen
on you.
Ashe Seraphine Mundo. You have just this sort of death ball composition that runs forward, buffing up the Mundo.
We got a boys
to
vs
charge
girls
you
comp.
down.
Yeah, we did see Aatrox with this yesterday because
Wait,
Mundo
you're
wasn't
right.
available.
Wait a sec.
Something they
Hold
could
up.
consider for Canyon. Doesn't have to be that, but would offer you some AD from the jungle if that's the way you
Wonder
want
if
it to
Genji
go.
gonna keep
Mel
picking
going
girls.
to be banned away, so
Hold up.
I don't want to deal with that champion. We see it banned every so often, even though it doesn't get picked that often.
Yeah, interesting to see the Mel ban because this is after the changes to Mel.
Yeah.
Jarvan
But I
ban
guess a lot of ults.
I think Jarvan
that
is a
if
great
you reflect,
ban, but
get crazy value. Jarvan
what about
will get banned
Wukong?
here in
Are
this
they
situation.
picking Wukong then? What's
I
the
think
plan?
honestly, something like a Jax has a lot of value with this composition for Gen G. You know, into Zinzao, really strong. Into Lucian, really strong. Into the short range composition, and gets buffed up well. I think when you have like this enchanter like Seraphine, you want like sort of bruisers you can sort of buff up and make them feel immortal. Chef gonna come through as a ban. You know, that extended
Sion
range
top.
with the Milio.
Clear on
Problematic.
tank
And then
duty,
the Scion
guys.
comes through, which I mean, I'm not a huge fan of in this
Clear,
situation.
clear, and
The
the clear.
blind Scion.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know whether it's mid or top Aurora, but I think just throwing the Scion down, and then you have this short range
The
composition.
thing is, they can swap
Lucian,
the
you
Aurora
only
mid or
carry
top
so far,
even
but you already
right
get a bad
before loading.
matchup.
So you don't know until
And
the
they
end,
can,
even if you see all the
deal
champions.
With the Xinjiao
But like we saw like
easily with
Rise
the
top
Jax.
and
They're
things like that
considering
as well. Like
Wukong
mid laners
instead.
can actually go
Wukong
top,
with
especially
this
into tanks like
composition, you have
Sion.
so much engaged threat.
Should
It's
be
gonna
free,
so
no?
hard for Lucian to play the game.
Oh,
So
저
much
진짜
threat
wow,
here.
no fucking way,
And
no
so much
way.
setup for the Seraphine ult as well.
And Lawi is gonna be the cho'Gath.
Genji.
The cho'Gath. I think the cho'Gath is a
Yeah,
crazy
it looks like they
pick.
want a beefy frontliner
Crazy
that
good
has
pick,
a good laning
actually.
phase into Sion. That can kind
No?
of be the Mundo of the comp.
cho'Gath Q counters Sion Q charge up.
And it's just gonna be
Oh
Sion.
no.
Yeah, so going
I was
with
so excited
Bruises
to
in the top
watch the
jungle.
cho'Gath gameplay, guys.
Um,
Holy moly, damn.
And honestly, if you have
Damn
there's
it,
a hand
man.
of Wukong coming at you with
Last time I
Seraphine
saw
buffing them
Cho'Gath
up,
was, like, in
you know, you have
LEC.
Ashe arrows flying, Seraphine ults flying. There's Chovy on the flank somewhere playing Aurora.
Sahen, yeah.
It's so difficult
Ari,
to
I
see
guess.
this composition, you know, surviving against that. And they end up going for the Ari.
Okay, what is going on? It's a
I'm not
Genji
feeling it for
2-0
BFX.
prediction going
This
on.
draft
Let me do
compared to
predictions.
Game 1 is like a rough look.
젠지
Yeah,
2대
because I
0인
think
것
the Ari
같은데요,
as well
이거
needs
살짝.
momentum, but where
In game number 2.
Okay, we're loading in, guys. Here it is. Good luck.
Here we go, game 2.
Chovy?
Chovy walking
Chovy, he has
into-
a flash level
is
1
going to
and he
flash
still might die. Okay, he's
and
okay, he's okay.
get away.
I was gonna say, is Vic like gonna come
honestly,
He's
in?
got a
Nope.
good emote at least with the
Short or
capybara.
W, I think.
This is a great way for...
뭐 이러면은 플래시도 빼는데
Okay,
포션까지
first,
둘
at
다
least get
빠지는
some
거
bit
아니야?
of an early lead.
Maybe one potion?
So Chovy
Chovy
started
gonna
W
use.
as well. Not great for lane, but Vikla
Crazy.
did start Charm. So it's neither of them having the ideal starting skill in this situation. Diablo also started Relentless Pursuit, but his lane was fried anyway. So,
라인 푸시를 못하는.
Yeah. Doesn't really
라인
matter
푸시도
what he
못하고
takes.
딜교환도 애매하죠?
no, but it definitely doesn't help.
오,
But
그냥
now
평타
Chovy really
교환?
low on health, but ready in this lane. He
Yeah,
does
just
have
auto
TP
attack
though.
trade, no?
So
This is
I
fine.
think he's
But he's
just
gonna
gonna
get
find
level
an
2
angle to
first.
push the wave in and then maybe get a reset off.
일에 먼저 돼서 좀 조심해야 됩니다.
Does
이거.
now have an actual ability that does damage. But not being able to combo with his E feels a bit bad.
Yeah.
And even though he's not getting hugely pressured yet, I
평탄대.
say,
오,
It's a nice little
Chovy
extra
tanking
point.
some
until that
damage
point, he
here.
wasn't getting hugely pressured. He's
Oh,
also
his
missing
second
out on his
potion
own
is
pressure.
pumped.
And speaking of pressure, this is the bot lane matchup.
아 근데 진짜 요즘 미니언이 일찍
big
생겨가지고
pressure
1렙 사고가 많이 안
focused
나오는
game.
편이긴 한데
Especially early
저렇게
on.
미드가 좀 당하는 경우가 많습니다.
But
There's
then,
a lot
you
of
know, both
chances
sides
where
do have
yeah, the
threats
minions
if you
spawn
get
like
ahead.
very
Specifically
quickly,
for
so
BNK
level
will
1,
be
not
the
nothing really
charm.
happens at level 1, but you have
But
to be
on the side
careful
of
as a
BNK,
mid
they do
laner.
have a lot of options.
Even
with
I
Ashe,
like to go
Seraphine,
into the mid lane
Wukong,
and bully the mid a little
even
bit.
the Aurora to be very
In-game, of
annoying.
course.
Start off fights with burst.
Chovy got his TP back in, picked up a refillable
Random
and a
Bardo.
control ward, so he is
Going into the bush
okay.
to be
chilling.
bully.
Not a great start, but not going to be too
Yeah,
consequential.
Ashe
you wouldn't
Seraphine
think.
pushing the lane, like bullying.
You know,
To be
normally
expected, I guess.
we spend a lot of time looking at bot lane, not so much time looking at top lane.
아 이게 진짜 저거 강화
I think
평타
for the
겁나
sake of
짜증나죠.
BNK Firax's bot lane,
Seraphine
we
has
just
this like
look, oh,
empowered
you know,
auto attack,
this-
which is
this not
annoying
gonna
as
be
hell.
pretty.
Not to mention her Q does
This
so
is
much
really
damage,
brutal.
and it's so large.
Yeah,
Especially
once
when you
the
don't
jungle
have
is clear,
boots,
that's-
it's so impossible to dodge that
Oh no.
early lane phase.
Yeah, well,
그러니까 럭스 2라고 생각하면
to be
됩니다.
fair, they're not-
왜냐면
to
너무
continue
커요.
watching mid lane, honestly.
럭스
Yeah,
2보다
that's been fun.
빨리 이렇게
They're doing pretty well.
이렇게 되는
Canyon may have
느낌이라서
found something.
피하기도 빡세.
I mean, are they really going to be able to fight the Ashe Seraphine in the river?
I mean,
maybe
it's-
because of
Oh, they're
Xin Zhao.
committing.
They're actually pretty healthy, all things considered.
Yeah, you can see the knock.
뭐 W 사용했는데 이러면은 그냥 줘야겠는데?
He just has
아니
to back.
바텀
He's gonna
주도권이
be backing
없는데
a
이거
ward that
BFX가
actually be
이걸
interrupted by
챙긴다고?
Kellen will be very
That's
annoying.
crazy.
Potential
Using the
for
mid prior
double scuttle
too.
to come through.
Look at Trophy, he has to go home again.
Diablo and Callan have given a lot of space to
와 이거
rule
근데
Enduro,
미드가
and
집을
they've
두
kind
번이나
of played
갔다
around
왔습니다.
Callan's cooldowns well.
CS는
They
잘 먹고
actually
있거든요.
have
He's actually not
not
behind
taken
his
a ton of
CS though, and
damage
that's a cannon wave.
in the early lane.
아 이게 대포
I think
웨이브가
also it's a melee,
타워를 되게
right?
많이
You have to be
맞아줘서
smart and sustain.
웨이브 손해를
We've seen other
최소화하는
lanes go a lot
팁
worse
타이밍이긴
than
합니다.
this.
저렇게 하면은 저 미드
so
웨이브
far,
타워에 박힌 거 다 먹을 수
you
있죠.
know, it's
Yeah,
not
that
completely cooked.
you have to back during
It's just
cannon
they're not
waves.
having
That
fun
way,
time.
the cannon wave is gonna
They're
tank a lot of tower
surviving,
shots, so you don't lose an entire wave when you're gone. Right?
I mean, keeping up.
So that was a
kind of
pretty
in
good back
farm
timing
so
for
far as
Chovy. He
Diablo.
was able to grab an amplifying tune for
He
that.
is going to
so.
be behind inherently, but at least he's not falling
And recharges refillable
hugely
potion.
behind
Not too
yet.
bad. So he's actually not falling behind too far back.
Okay, when the,
Ability's missing too.
yeah, when those miss, anytime that happens, it's such a positive, right? Because there's two aspects to this combo. That's less good. And Callan is out of mana.
He did do some damage to Ruler.
바텀은
Yeah,
그냥
there's the
눈물이네요.
undodgeable and the dodgeable components, right? Obviously, Ashe auto attacks and the
Bot
empowered
lane is
Seraphine
just
auto attacks are
struggling,
undodgeable,
guys.
but
It's a fucking
all the abilities
miserable
you dodge is going to make a big
experience.
difference to the pressure. But eventually, they will just chip you down. Callan runs out of mana. You burn through those
I mean, it's
resources.
just rough,
Health potions
guys.
are down. You're going to start.
There's just
missing
such a
more farm,
huge
losing
range gap.
plates. But I think they're kind of doing as much as they can.
네,
with the
루나미가
given
더 좋아 보이긴
situation.
했는데 아무래도 진짜 밀리오 궁이 그것만 보고
Electrocute
뽑은 것 같긴
versus
합니다. They're just
Fun to
looking at the
watch.
milio ult, that's it.
And we do.
I don't even
here,
know. This is not even. Is this
going to
livable?
level 6 actually, and he gets a spirit rush that's going
Whoa.
to save him using
That was
his
actually
flash.
very well played from Vikla.
Yeah, much lower cooldown.
But
But
he
doesn't
has to
mean
be
you kind of
careful.
need to push
Jovi's
this
looking
wave
for
in
the kill
and get
angle.
out, because
대포를
if
먹고
you just hit level
도망가긴
6,
했습니다.
Chovy won't be too far away
Canyon
from it.
wasn't 6.
And without
If
your
Canyon was
ult,
6, they could have hard committed. But
definitely under a good amount of threat. Chovy obviously recalling and TPing back in, missing some of the waves
Bot
as well.
lane
Was
is
an ideal TP timing.
so
Does mean
annoying.
he's a little bit later to 6, but don't want to hang around too long there.
Oh, Xunzhao is sneaking in.
Raptor is going
Wukong is
to
recalling here.
be down here in the
오,
bottom
캐니언
side.
선수
They
그냥
just
집
pinged it
가주는데
with the back
바텀에서
ping.
봐주지 않고 있어서.
The Raptor can still
근데
go
이거
in
밀리오라서
here.
갱홍이 잘 안
And
되거든요.
trying to get some sums
아니, this is the
out,
thing,
as they're
there's
gonna have the
Emilio,
flash
there's no
utilized by
real
Ruler. Bunch of damage done
gank
to Diablo after the fact.
potential.
Yeah, available potion
오히려
in
지금
pocket,
루시안이 그 반피가
so
되는 상황. Lucian lost like half his
decent
HP.
amount of it.
Maybe he goes mid and grabs the fruit.
But it's still good
and
to get
grabs
that damage
dragon.
back when you
No.
are ganked in that situation. You burn sums, but you make them pay for it a little bit.
So I feel like
in the
Wukong is
trade.
actually
And there's so
invading
much
the
vision
enemy
control on the
jungle
bot side now.
because, you know,
you have
they know
control within
Xunzhao
that
is
brush
bottom
very
side.
aggressively. You have that wall in the river as well.
심자우 너
It's being
바텀
KPRX
갔어?
making
응,
sure that they
너
have to set up these
치킨
ganks
우리
and
거야.
continue to
칼날부리
put
뺏어
pressure
먹자.
on
이렇게
these
되면.
immobile bot laners. So I think that's the only way you really disrupt this bot lane 2v2, especially because you went for
So that way
the
you
Milio.
punish the enemy
If you went for something
jungler
aggressive in the bot lane 2v2,
for doing something on the other side.
then you have more of a chance of independently
Nothing
finding
crazy
an all-in,
going on,
but
though.
you would have a much worse
These are
time.
little leads
You wouldn't just
from
be down
GENG,
like 10
nothing
CS.
too big.
You'd probably be
yet.
down a lot more, or you'd have
Yeah.
found kills. But with Emilio
진짜.
Lucian, you're never really going to find kills independently.
Raptor is like, oh,
You're
it's
going to be able to
gone.
weather the storm better.
And
but
he's
you
not
are
sure
relying on
if
your jungler
he
to
invaded
come in,
further
decide
or no.
up a gank,
Because the hand has
kill
prio
them.
as
But
well,
now
so they
Ruler
couldn't
being
get
down
invaded
flat
further,
does
but
set
then
up
he
a
finds
window.
it. It's like, okay, just stick Raptor, that's
Maybe
it.
they can find an angle to go for that first dragon. I do think if they leave it late, though, it's going to be
I
pretty
mean, I
difficult,
think
'cause
the
Ruler's about to
Lucian
get
is
his
just like a
ultimate,
comfort pick for Diablo. We
and
already
once
saw him
Ruler
like
and Dura get
1v9
both
carry
their
on it
ultimates,
into
it's just
T1.
so much power.
And during team fights,
Even though you
Lucian
have the
does have a
Milio top,
dash
it
to
mitigates
maneuver the
to a degree.
Ashar, the Seraphina, you know,
I
things
think
like that. 그러니까 루시안이 대시가 있기
Seraphine
때문에
plus Ashe ultimate is just so
한타에서
much
조금 막
power
앞으로도 들어갈 수
in
있고
those
뒤로
skirmishes,
옆으로
in
막 이렇게
those
좀
team
그런 게
fights.
있잖아요. 그래서
Yeah, I
픽을
mean,
한
if you
것
make one
같습니다.
mistake,
전판 진이 좀
even in the bottom
답답했던 것
lane,
같기도 하고.
you're probably just going to end up burning a
근데
lot
좀
of
일찍
stuff
나오긴
at the
했어.
very
루시안이
least. So
뱀픽
it's a lot
과정에서
of
뭔가
pressure.
지금
Once
벌써
again,
나온다고 이런
we've
느낌이긴 했거든.
talked about a lot in this game. As we take a look
외국
at Diablo, who is down
해설가분들이
a
얘기해도
level
했는데.
to Ruler right now. And
근데 이 정도면은 루시안 밀리오도 잘 버티고 있긴 합니다. I mean, they aren't like that behind. Yeah, they're maybe like 20 CS behind. So maybe they are behind.
the Ashe Seraphine
No,
is
but I
doing
mean,
its job.
it's manageable.
The Zahan as well. We haven't really looked at
You
top
know.
lane, but Keen is very good at
They're
punishing
surviving.
tanks, specifically Sion.
Which is good.
He has not gone for first strike on Zahan, but
아직
he's
게임이
still going to be
터지진
able to
않았습니다.
punish, get ahead in CS,
게임이
get a
터진
bunch of
것까지는
plays,
아니고.
and be
그
a threat
미드에서
later on in the
오로라가
game.
1레벨 손해본 거 지금 다 메꿨죠. So Chovy was able to catch up to the CS for Ari. So level 1 accident didn't really lead into any lead
But at this point of the game,
for BFX.
Ruler has
Chovy was able
3
to
points
recover
in his W.
completely.
Dura's going to have 3 points in his Q. You get a lot more oomph behind those abilities. And Ruler got a BF sword. Dura
And that's
got a
called
tier,
skill, guys.
So Dura doesn't have any more mana issues, and Ruler is actually doing a lot more damage. So when that poke hits, it really starts to hurt. And you can see them taking a lot of pain, and that CS gap opening up significantly more. It's now 500 gold, the difference. And as you said as well, top lane. And these are the lanes that we've really talked about. When you get a significant CS lead, plate lead, it's top and bot. Those are the ones where advantages really come to fruition, and you want to try and open them up.
Yeah.
So for BNK feviknight to be in the back foot there, with a composition that feels worse in 5v5s, it's worrying.
Yeah, BNK kind of find themselves in this draft hole where it's like, well, you really need to get ahead to do a lot with this composition, but you don't get ahead with this composition specifically into what GENG have. So
클리어 선수 지금 버티고 있긴 한데
it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. That's part of why I was saying
just
for
so
BNK,
hard.
it's
Like Sion's just
you
gonna
got
get
such a
beaten
great
up the
draft
whole
in game
time.
number one.
그냥
Maybe
영원히
you can
저런
catch
운명이긴
GENG off
하죠.
guard in
그냥
game number
방패
one. It's going to
역할.
be your best opportunity. And I thought
He's
maybe they
just-
had it, like,
his
the early
duty
game was
is
good.
just
Their
to
comeback
hold
was
the
pretty
hand
nice
there.
as well around that dragon
Hold-
fight in game one. But they lost.
Just keep
and
the hand
inevitably,
there.
you know, that means
And
a
try to
great draft
defend and,
essentially
like,
down the drain to a
Take your
loss,
minions
and,
as much as possible.
maybe you lose a little bit of confidence. It can be mentally taxing to then go into game number 2 with not the same draft up against a team like GENG.
And you just don't go
That's
there,
the
by the
annoying
way.
thing
If
as
you have a
well
top
about
Sion into
playing
Zahan,
Ashe
you just don't go
Seraphine
top. That's it.
Is Ruler's flash is nearly up. But
I'm
he just sent
sorry.
a hawk shot across the map
I'm
and
sorry
spotted
to the Sion
Raptor.
players,
So if you wanted to
But like,
gank
it's not
while
gonna
he's still
change the
down,
matchup.
He knows where you are.
Unless
He
you're,
obviously
of course,
did just take
Bowsy or
dragons,
something.
that was a
And
giveaway
Bowsy
too,
wouldn't even
but
like, he would die like
extra
16
vision
times
gives so
over
much
farming and like
safety
proxy
to this
farming.
bot lane.
The rotation's
So in
coming
that kind of
pretty
situation,
quickly.
Zahan is actually crashing the wave and bullying.
Yeah, they're
There
gonna
it
be
is!
looking for Duro's
Diablo
flash, at the very
ulting
least. The
in
arrow is
the...
good.
No
The
fucking
Encore
way,
has
Duro's
his
so
bow, but that's gonna
dead.
be the
That
end
is a
of the
wombo combo.
end.
What a
Ruler
play
goes
from
down.
Vikla.
Even
Good
with the
roam and
self-burns, the
Raptor.
quick rotation
They
here from
knew.
BNK works out.
Ash don't have flash.
And this is
Look at that.
GENG.
저 애쉬가 플래시가 딱 들기 직전이었거든. 저걸 다 계산을 하고 있겠죠, 당연히.
And yet they still reach for it and end up getting
Very nice gank. I mean, honestly, if Ash had Ash had everything, like
full information.
flash,
Yeah.
would he have?
They
Like,
knew
no,
where
Ruler was
Raptor
way too far up.
and Canyon was tracking him, but they just overstepped.
Maybe he would have actually.
Too confident in their laning and thinking.
궁 되게 좋았는데도 이게 안 되는구만.
They can't really stop Dickler from
Canyon
getting
was
this
here. He
route
sensed
in
like
here,
something was gonna
and
happen
the
bottom,
follow-up was
but
great.
just not
I
fast
think
enough. I
Duro
guess.
also did everything he
Going
could
in
with
so
the
deep.
abilities he has in his champion. It just wasn't enough. That's how bad their positioning was going into their play.
Yeah.
And a much
Good call
needed
from BFX.
set of kills for BNK
이러면은 루시안이 지금 라인전 힘든 거 거의 뭐 다 없어진 느낌이긴 합니다. So Canyon is getting chased, so they knew that he's in the
But
jungle.
yeah, you get a couple of kills. You
But
can
he's
see that
able to
they're
get out
still
'cause he's a big
behind about
monkey
800 gold.
in-game.
That's kind of the way the lanes have
Goes
been
over the wall.
working. The kill does go over to Diablo. That's going to help him a lot.
바텀
in
풀어준 게
terms of
진짜
trying
크다.
to
오,
catch
진짜
back
이러면은
up.
루시안
And one of them does go over to
이제
Raptor, which
앞대시도
is
하는 거 아니냐고.
one of their best
Lucian's
players.
gonna start dashing
Certainly a
forward or
player
something.
that,
I don't know, guys.
Even the coaching staff
오,
has not shied
아픕니다.
away from
Q.
saying he's kind of the carry. Even though
I mean,
a lot of us
Diablo
are
on
talking
Lucian
about Diablo nowadays
is definitely
making
better
flashy
than
ED
Jin. I
carry
don't know.
plays.
I'm
Raptor's
just a Jin
kinda
hater, guys.
their foundation as a team.
I think what's big as well is that Dura's down flash.
I don't know
think
what
for
happened,
BNK
but like
VRX,
Jin used to be
you
stronger last
always
season.
want,
That's all I'm gonna say.
ideally, right? Either Ruler or Duro to be down flash, and then you start the fight opening on one of them, you blow them up quickly, you get a lot of value from that, and you get a reset for Vikla. You know, that can be your game plan
그러면 바텀 또 다이마는 거야.
to start
Is he going
fights
bot
with. But I
again?
think if
No
both
way,
of them
right?
have their summoners available and they can play
아,
very
아래까지
defensively, it
내려와야
just
뭔가
makes it
바텀에서
so much
플레이가
harder to
가능할 것 같은데?
approach. And the other targets on GENG
The Shinjao is hovering.
are a lot
Oh
trickier,
wow,
and
they're actually going in.
they're stepping up
Wow.
again. It's the same
There's
play.
4 people
Both
again.
comes out, but is it too
Ruler
late?
has flashed this time
This
though.
time the Ari's a little bit later.
근데
and the arrow is
이거는
gonna hit
살았죠.
Raptor from
이게
range,
와드가
so-
있어서 they actually
Okay.
have good words, so they
Some
were able to
decent
see
vision
it.
setup. They spot it a bit sooner. The pings come out.
I think
Not all
Shinjao
in the
needs
same
to
play
maybe go
twice.
into the enemy jungle then. He's
And
still
I
going back to
think
his
if
bomb,
they
but
had,
he's
could have been
he's
pretty
losing his
devastating
top
for
side.
GENG, but
He's losing his red and
in
everything.
return, Chovy gets
어,
a play.
레드랑 이거 다
And red buff
상대
picked up
레드로
by
들어가야
Canyon.
되는데,
It kind of
이렇게
shows the
되면.
cost of that play and why you can't just always run bot every 2 seconds. Because
I
every
mean,
time
like,
you
I don't
do
know,
that,
Raptor is
there is
losing out on
attacks
a lot of
that
stuff
GENG
on the
will
map,
make you
by the way.
pay.
Yeah. Diablo goes in here. It looks like a good trade initially, but then we're going to have the cleanse come through, and Ruler is quite low.
만화만 있었으면 앞대시에서 그냥
So,
애쉬 그냥 터트리는 건데
Diablo pretty low
저런.
on mana himself.
He doesn't have
Takes a bit of
mana.
poke from Duro, who's
Diablo
full
does.
health, full
If he had mana,
basically.
he would have dashed forward onto dash.
Yeah, doesn't have the Essence Reaver yet. Mana problems just kind of disappear for Lucian once you have the Essence Reaver, but ult has to be used by Kellen there.
Like,
to
I'm not even
mitigate.
joking. Clear.
CC.
Like, shouldn't he
Ruler's
be like
ult is
proxy
coming up.
farming? I don't get
It's
it.
not too far away, because he obviously used that on Raptor. Was the
I don't
earliest
know.
ult
I
he'll
guess it's
use.
too dangerous in
And the
pro.
sustain coming through
LCK
from
just
the
never
south,
does
Seraphine,
proxy
you
farms
just
that
kinda have to
often.
back away.
Like in this kind of
Do
case
have
where
the,
Sion is just left alone top anyways, right?
Dreammaker.
So if you
coming
proxy
in,
farm-
Kellen, Dura has his already.
Then you're gonna save your tower. You just delete all the
just gotta give
minions.
straight in
So
the
there's no
start. This is
minions
gonna
for
be
Zahan
picked
to
up.
touch the tower with
Yeah.
in game, of course.
He's going to get
Wait,
the overgrowth
that's
and,
weird.
and decide
Okay,
to back
I need
away
to stop
as
saying
fast as
again.
possible. Even though they see that BNK are backing away,
Okay,
they're
I'm
not
never
gonna
talking again.
overstay.
Goodbye.
And it's probably a good call, especially because Raptor did pick up that first dragon. We have the next one coming up in a minute, so you want to go back and buy. I like how our space Wadid was able to point out, you know, very specific back timings can totally change the way that fights and lanes play out. And
Yeah.
so
You're
we get a
getting
little bit of
brain
that
rot.
here as well.
One thing is that even though Ruler's ahead, he's
What
just
do you mean
picked
I'm
up,
getting brain rot? I
Gimtao.
already have brain rot.
I think he just picked it up now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so doesn't
Pretty
have
sure.
it stacked yet.
Oh my.
So you're not getting like the full value of the item, whereas the Essence Reaver is a really strong spike for the
Yeah,
Lucian.
but anyways.
Do have Echoes of Helia though for
그러니까 이런
both
상황에서
supports,
어차피 정글러 둘이서
which
바텀에서
obviously
계속
a
보이잖아요.
huge item. I feel like
바텀이
that spike
중요하니까.
is massive for both these
그러면은
champions.
탑에서 저거
One thing, though,
탑
is
타워를
that-
지키는 제일 좋은 행동이 뭐냐면은
Chovy could be
저
in
1차
trouble.
타워, 2차 타워
They use the
중간에서
lock, try to get in and punish as the
They're
charge
going
comes
ham!
out.
Oh
Going
my
back
gosh,
out.
Chovy!
But
No!
Chovy
What do
just
you
barely gonna
mean?
go down.
A mistake from Chovy flashes out of the ult. I think the
No, I
intent
think
was
he had to like
flash
actually just
to the
flash
edge
onto
and
the
then step
wall.
out,
그러니까 뭘
but just
하려고
flashes
했냐면은
out and
궁
that breaks the ultimate,
벽에다가
doesn't let him,
플래시로
hit
빨리
the
벽
other side,
맞아서 타워 밑으로
and
이렇게
results in him
텔포
going down. Good play
오로라
there.
궁
BNK Fearax finding
반대
the
방향으로
kills.
보내지려고 한 것
The
같은데.
question is always just going to be, is it
I
enough?
think he
But for
cancelled
now,
his
they're
ult or
looking
what happened?
towards
Or
Dragon.
if he flashed over the wall. I think
You know,
something
Jogi's
happened
off
like
the
that.
map. He doesn't have TP, and he's not going to spawn here for 8 seconds. So for a moment in time, BNK
No,
will
that's
have
crazy,
a 4v3. As we are going to have the engage coming on in. Ruler already getting cullinged out as Keen's going to be the one that TP's down.
Oh,
So
Melia
comes the
ulti,
Sion,
but
Diablo just
so
getting
much.
knocked
Oh
out
my
forever.
gosh.
Not really able to do anything.
The
Clear.
hand
Doing a good
is
job
here.
of zoning away the bottom
Boom.
lane here, but Keen is just such a menace as Vikla goes over
근데
the
여기서
wall.
피클라
They're able to
선수가
take
잡긴
out
했어.
Ruler.
Piccolo did get the
I
ash.
just don't think they have damage to
Oh wow,
take
that
out
is a
Keen.
nice charm. Canyon having to is forced to flash there.
Without Diablo at least. As
Oh,
Clear's
Cat
gonna be
Toby
knocked
is here,
back.
but Toby doesn't
finally
have
does get
ulti.
here. As Clear
오로라
also
궁이
very
없긴 합니다
tanky in
지금.
his own
와,
right. The
근데
backup
이거를
goes
클리어
in
선수가
onto
이게.
Duro.
Oh my gosh,
Zombie
Clear
Simon's
couldn't
gonna
finish
try
him
to
off.
finish that
That's
off.
so
Don't think he'll be
sad,
able
by the
to.
way.
Trying to get
못
on top
잡아,
of
못
Canyon,
잡아.
actually, but
Oh, look at the
eventually
shield, look at the
the
heal, look at the
usability
move
can get away.
speed.
Yeah, very messy fight, and honestly, went really well.
I mean,
for
like, I don't
Gen G,
even know what
considering
Lucian's
how it
trying to do
started
there.
with the
I'm
fact
sorry,
that
Diablo,
Toby was
but
down.
he's not playing very
I
well
think they'll be
today.
more than happy with
At
how
least for
things
game 1 and
panned
game
out.
2. He's usually very clean player.
I think Vikla not having ult
방금은
definitely a
디아블
big
선수가
factor
너무
in this
좀
one, and
못했다.
also he was a little bit late to the fight. He kind of backed
원래
away
안 저러시는데
from the
오늘
situation.
1세트를 놓고 2세트도 좀 아쉬운 장면들이 나오네요.
So can set up this dragon here.
Balsi would have killed there? Yeah, because Balsi would have been building AD.
If you are looking for a win con, that could definitely
Look
be
at Sion's items.
But
Like, Balsi would be building
It's
Titanic
only for
Hydra or
Gen G
some shit
still.
at least.
Yeah, and for B&K, you're hoping and
100%,
praying that it's
100%.
Hextech Soul here. You need that extra damage. It allows you to get much better pick potential as well.
Who wants to
with your
touch my
Ahri
tower in
and your
Minecraft?
Lucian.
Okay.
A lot
Chad's
of
just
burst
becoming
on top
freaky
of it
here.
all.
Look, the tower's
This
gone! The
feels
tower got
like- I mean,
touched!
it's often the best option, but especially here, they would love that.
Like,
It is going to
imagine
be
you proxy
Mountain Soul.
farm, there's no minions! There's no minions,
Which,
so Zion can actually do
really
anything.
don't want that
Oh,
to go
Zion's
over
just
to
gonna
Gen
go and kill
G.
Zion then,
It's pretty
Fevy.
good for BNK.
If he does that, then he
Yeah,
loses the
it's
fucking
It's
wave!
decent. It's not the
That's the
best
thing with proxy
because
farm. That's why the wave, like,
I feel like it
proxy
doesn't
farming
fix
works
your major
because
issues with your
if enemy
composition,
team tries to kill you,
but it's
they're
still-
gonna
it's
lose
still
the entire wave
right?
to the tower, right?
If the game goes
And
super
if they get
late,
the
I
minions,
think you're still gonna have
then
issues
they can't
tracking
actually kill
finish,
you.
But I think if you get it early enough, it can be
And
a big boon
yeah,
that can
enemy
help you
jungle
win.
could
And
go
now
there
Raptor
to
might
kill,
have
but
stepped.
Yeah, you can see a bit baited into that one. The Grim Deliverance does come
uh-oh,
forward. as
Raptor's in
Keen
big trouble.
is trying to chase him down. Is going to have the dash and the pullback, and that'll be the end.
Yeah, 이게 자연이
of
바텀인
Raptor.
거는
Keen
몰랐던 거야.
picks up
So
a
they
kill,
didn't
and
realize
this
Zion was
Zion-
gonna be bottom.
I mean, Keen was the guy
Zion
in
should
game
be able
one. It
to
looks
knock
like
down the
he's
top tower
ramping
quite a
up to be
lot,
the
though.
guy in game two.
Yes.
It already just looks like when he
어, 근데
walks
탑
around
타워를
fights,
민
he
것도
just looks so
아니라서
hard to deal with.
그냥
So
일반적인
hard to
손해긴
kill,
하죠.
so tanky,
결국은
so
이게
hard to
또
cut
이제
through.
정글을 빼먹고
And
있는
that was when he
거고.
wasn't even
Wukong
connected to
keeps
the
yoinking
Seraphim,
every
so when
single
he's gonna
camp
be
from
getting buffed up,
Xin
shielded,
Zhao, by the way.
healed.
Every time Xin Zhao tries to make like a
I'm
bottom
really concerned
side.
for how they cut through
What are you
this,
doing? There's
Zion.
no fucking way.
Canyon though, I think
Canyon
they
is
can
in
cut
big
through him.
trouble. I think he just runs though.
He's going to cycle and just gain space.
I mean, it was a good
Yeah,
try,
just
but like
managed
that
to get
ult from
away there.
Zion has to
Stolen a
connect,
lot of
perhaps,
Raptor's
maybe.
jungle. His farm is kind of insane. And he has a couple of kills on top of it. Keen just going to get another turret here.
Yeah, maybe Canyon should rename to Red Buff at this point. If he's against Raptor.
Yeah. He stole Raptor's Raptors
Did they show us like a replay of the
he got
earlier
revenge
skirmish in the
there.
bottom side?
There you
The
go.
fight?
But also the red buff.
Decent gold lead now for Gen G.
Every lane is winning
And
for
I'm
Gen
just
G.
worried for BNK Fearax. They have
Generation
found good
gaming.
angles. I think they've done what they can with their composition, but I still think the 5v5s are going to be really hard. Something I also want to mention is that Duro got that tier really early and is stacked already, so he is ready. That 2-item spike we always talk about, the Diadem and the Helia. Once that comes through, it's going to be very difficult to deal with Gen G. As if it isn't already.
And again, we've really hammered it home, but BNK don't really have a lot of good options to deal with all of the sustain, the
헬리아랑
healing,
저거
the
왕관 너프
shielding,
둘 다
and
당해야
the
된다.
bruiser
솔직히
tankiness
말해서 헬리아는
of the
너프를 많이
Fed
당하긴
I
Zion and
했는데
think one thing
왕관
when you
저게
have, like,
좀
these
많이
heal
사귄
and
것
shield
같아요.
compositions,
헬리아 가지고는
if you
괜찮은 것
can
같아요. 헬리아 is
kill one
fine,
member
but the
really
problem is
quickly,
the tiers.
it just removes so
New
much
tier
value.
item,
Because
the
over the
diadem.
course of a long fight, you're healing everyone,
That's
you're
the
shielding
fucking
everyone.
problem.
Every time Seraphim presses the buttons, it's just
진짜
providing so
너프 해야
much.
되긴 해 근데.
If you can blow up Ruler, blow up Duro,
running on top of
Oh,
Canyon
there it
here.
is. They know Canyon has no
He's
flash
getting
here. Can they
extremely low, but
finish
the
him
encore
though?
does come through. They're
Melee
looking to turn
ulti
around
though,
with the
saving
cyclone,
him.
but Raptor,
Xin
he's
Zhao,
got
are
that
they able to
many
get him?
flashes
No,
in,
Xin
takes
Zhao
out
does get him.
Canyon, and
Oh, he
now
doesn't have
Duro in
flash
the
though.
front line skips
Duro gets knocked out. There it is. The ruler's down too. Oh my gosh. Chobi's just trying to ulti in and out, in and out. Keen 선수가 패시브가 있거든요 지금. Keen has to revive here. Kaylin has to flash out. Oh, he has to heal. Where he doesn't have heal. Sad. Declan's as well. 아직도 궁이 있었다고? 이건 죽었지. Is that?
And he will be taken out.
아니 근데 이거 첫 판도 그렇고 아니 첫 판도 그렇고 두 번째 판도 탑이 너무 문제다 진짜. Keen is such a fucking problem, guys.
All with Flash is still up. I'm not sure if they had them. I assume they
Like
had them in the fight.
you
They
can
just held on to
kill
them, but either
Ruler,
way,
you can kill Duro, you can kill Canyon. Like it doesn't matter.
No, I think Ruler and,
The Keen is still
Canyon's
just
on
going to
cooldown for a
destroy
bit
the whole
longer.
team, I guess.
But Canyon gets focused down, and if you can pick someone quickly with his composition, cut down the healing shield and value, it's great.
I mean,
they try to do that.
just Canyon just didn't die quick enough there.
But then Clear finds his
그리고
great
근데
angle.
캐니언 선수가 빨리 안 잡히기도 했고 그 바텀 애쉬 세라핀은 그냥 뭐 솔직히 궁만 쳐주는 느낌이긴 합니다 한타 때. 아 여기에서 케일린 선수가 빨리 플래시 썼으면 어땠을까? I don't know why Kaylin's waiting his flash. Like what is he doing?
You don't have gas in the tank.
Was it on cooldown? 쿨은 아니었잖아. 들고 있었는데 막 이게 너무 맞은 다음에 플래시 쓰면은 어차피 죽는 경우도 많고 그냥 일찍 써서 빨리 스킬 쿨 돌리면서 루시안한테 써줬으면 어땠을까? 이길 각이 그냥 아예 안 보인다고. 기인 선수가 그냥 캐리할 것 같긴 합니다 이대로. 기인's gonna get a pentakill this game at this rate.
You're just gonna die.
Like they can't really focus as a hand though. For BFX to win a fight, they have to continuously focus Ash Seraphine like that again.
He went like the full pen build.
뭔가 애쉬 세라핀부터 먼저 자르고 시작하는 것도 나쁘지 않죠. 그렇게 하는 게 제일 좋고 베스트. 0킬 3데스 애쉬라고 해도 그냥 뭐 아무 프리딜 각 나오면은 진짜 당연히 힘들기 때문에. Wait, guys, look at the scores.
Setting up for the dragon. Gonna be difficult for BNK Feviknight to approach.
They're trying to get a flank TP here down to the bottom side of GENG. And they're utilizing Clear to take over control of the banana brush. This gives a decent position for BNK. It looks like they want to go maybe on a Canyon with the Ahri over the wall. We'll have to wait to see. The charm is going to miss, and the Zahen's in the front line. And he is surviving as Raptor
almost press R, but he's 10 HP.
And that means no smite
Duro
here for
flashes
BNK.
out, Duro lives! And there's no fucking way he lives there.
So much value there from the
oh wow. What about Ahri? I just realized that.
From the Seraphine ult.
I don't think you usually go portable. Do you go portable on Ahri nowadays? I don't know.
Not finding anything though. An angle found there by
요즘 벨트 아리가 유행인가? 아리가 벨트 가는 것도 진짜 처음 보거나 오랜만에 보는 것 같은데.
Jumps over with the blast cone, tries to go for the backline here, but it doesn't actually connect onto anyone. Chovy and Duro move away, and then they focus on Akeem. The Seraphine ult hits.
아, 세라핀 공이 너무 맛있었고요. Kaylin ult didn't really do anything, bro. 뭔가 밀리오의 픽에 대한 그런 게 안 보이거든요. I don't really see the reason for the Milio pick so far. The ults are not really doing anything, guys. By the time he uses ulti, like the CC has already finished anyways. I mean, I guess that's his, like, he should be ulting faster, but
yeah, it's just
he wasn't even in range to like clear the CC though.
Again, huge comfort for Diablo. It's obvious that he's
벨트 아니
pressing
옛날에
his
유행타서
buttons
한번
very
나왔는데
well,
그때 말고 또 나오는 건 처음이라고.
sometimes it doesn't matter how you press your buttons.
오랜만에 나오는 거긴 한데 지금 보면은 오로라는 라바돈의 모자를 쓴 거라서.
And they've got a very fat
Some very interesting choices from the items for both mid laners. If you see Chovy's actually building Portobello into the Rabadons, basically no mana actually.
When they start off the fight, they get
very heavy AP but no mana, but he also has the MR boots to help him survive.
Very nice sidestep there from Vic.
As well as grabbing MR.
Using the Foxfire. And now Raptor and Clear have a front line.
It's all about picks, and it's all
Meanwhile,
about
we have Vikla.
The
ultimate cooldown reduction from the item is very important. 아기가 저기 너프가 많이 당했어도 궁극기 쿨을 줄여주는 게 아리 챔프가 중요하기 때문에 가는 것 같고 거기다 벨트까지 벨트로 이제 애쉬공이나 세라핀공 이런 거 피한다는 건데 I mean the belt is fine, I think. Belt is good. This game alone is fine.
There is that avenue to blow up one of the squishies.
He's just gonna lack a bit of damage.
It's just proving to be difficult.
Compared to like going Shadow Flame or something, I don't know. What we should go?
Reserved with their summoner spells. You even saw
I
in
can
that
only
last
think of
fight,
like
Dura like waited till the last second, like, do I really
Shadow
want to
Flame,
flash?
Rabadons.
Am I really gonna use it?
Chovy, he thinks
Chovy
he
might
can
be
get
in
away with the
trouble.
ultimate
There it
flash
is,
on
the
him.
combo.
Raptor says no,
Oh,
that's a
the
shutdown
Porter
here
Belt
for
ain't gonna
Vikla,
save you, the
currently
ulti,
2-0
not
and
enough.
6. And ahead
The
on
distance,
gold.
the gap
They're
closer
gonna get the
coming
TP
through
out
from
of Keen
Vikla,
as
crazy
well.
good.
That's
So,
good value. You know, you
it's pretty
get
huge.
the TP out of Keen. Can they translate
저렇게
the kill into
사이드에서
anything more? I'm not
잘라먹기
so
좋습니다.
sure,
이거
but
흐름 끊는 거 좋아요.
getting the
I mean, they don't really
TP
get
is
anything
something
from
at
that, but they
least.
actually
Like,
stop Genji's
just gold
momentum
for
a little
now.
bit. You know, Genji's been snowballing the game all game.
Certainly a good
25
kill.
minutes in.
They're about,
We'll catch up the,
4,500
Aurora
gold behind.
there.
Now they're just 3,000, so trying to make it as close as
Raptor, that's the
possible.
banana
Now,
bush.
also gonna
Remember
go
what
wide.
happened
Really just
last game?
running
Oh
straight at Diablo.
no.
Meanwhile, we do see Raptor just get
Vikla
blown
might have
up
to
on the
flash,
top
but I
side
think
of
he
this
might be
fight
dead
as Diablo
anyways.
now in a lot of trouble. He's being kited out himself. Kellen tries his hardest to keep him alive, but eventually
똑같은 장소에서
it's going to be the end of both of them
똑같이.
as
Same bush, by the way. That's barren for Genji. Genji's gonna run there. Aurora's just gonna TP back. 오로라가 텔포로 그냥 복귀해가지고 그냥 바로 나갔죠, 이렇게 되면. 아니, 아니 1세트도 저기에서 판테온이 가인을 들고 있긴 했어도 정확히 같은 부시에서 like it's warded there. They all see you. But obviously he didn't know that, did he?
Slipping away
Damn.
from being KFX. He's on a ward,
Look,
so Rula
look.
fires the arrow in. And Diablo sees an opportunity to
그러니까
go
이
aggressive.
부시가
So Rula
아니라
ends up
저
backing away.
강가
Dura's like,
부시였으면
oh, hey,
괜찮았는데
Carrie, I'm gonna come help
like
you.
there's a penguin in
And
that
look, yeah, look,
middle
healing
bush. They
shield
could have
that
tried to
comes
get that
in,
push.
And he goes for the all-in.
It's because
And
Aurora's
look how
dead, so they're
close
trying to
it
be
ends
like
up in
aggressive
that
here,
trade.
like with their positioning, but they were so split. They were
Down
not
the
aggressive
wire.
at all.
In the end,
지금
still
4대5라서
would have been,
오로라가 아직
you know,
죽어
a hugely
있잖아.
winning
그러니까
play for
이제
Genji, even if Rula had gone
뭔가
down.
세게
But it's just
가져가려고
that
계속 보려고 하는 것
intense sort of
같은데
fight between them.
너무
The
서로
showdown
따로따로
between
놀았습니다.
carries.
루시안 밀리오는 미드에
And
있고
supports backing them up.
50은
And
거의
now,
시자부시 아리는 그
It
뒤에
looks like Duro, he heard what I was saying. And he went, I'm not
Monko.
building Dynam.
Game's looking
I'm
hard,
building
guys.
Mikhail's. Because the only way we lose is if someone gets charmed.
Yeah, that's a great call. I'd say Diablo, on the other hand, not the best of calls, and he's going to get caught out. Grim Deliverance, huge value there on a
That
2
Q
as
not
well. It's
connecting
like,
is
yeah,
so
that's
sad.
That's a 3-0, all right. He's not the only one to predict 3-0 today as well.
Oh my
This one
gosh.
might be coming true though.
이게 정배긴 해,
unlike
근데.
yesterday.
역시
Canyon
젠지는
on the
강하다.
right side, wanted to
아니,
say
Genji's
hello,
just strong,
and,
guys.
might just die for it. Is going to jump on in, and the
Oh, that is a
just
good
going to
melee
run
ult,
through,
though.
but
Not really.
Gonna do quite
I mean,
enough. They're
actually, it was
taking
actually
out
good.
Keen as well. An overextension
Oh,
from GG.
Ruler doesn't die though. Oh, he actually finally dies.
Right
Okay,
after what
huge.
they've got on camera. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, it did.
With the curse that he said 3-0, immediately Genji threw it.
He didn't know he was that powerful.
Yeah.
He's doing that.
As soon as I saw his smug face, I was like, there's going to be something. There's going to be something happening.
Wadid?
Like, look at
You
the
fucking
Rebel
in there?
Down power play now.
In game, of course.
You can see there's no jungler for Gen G, but Jovi's just holding on to it.
푸드술
This
진짜
is the
라이브를
second game in
보니까
a row we've had
레전드네
an
그냥.
awkward dragon situation.
아니,
Clear
아니
is,
방금 밀리오의 파워가
I think
나왔습니다.
BFX
밀리오
are like, there's only
ult.
2 of them. We can just take the dragon. And
gonna flank.
now they're like, guys, we need your help.
Clear? I don't know if you're that
We
tanky.
can't just take the dragon.
Yeah, I mean
We need
that should be
supervision.
dragon, yes.
Duro with the
They're
steal.
dragon.
The boom
Oh,
boom.
if he gets this.
I don't know if Duro can grab it,
Trying
guys.
to channel his canyon.
갔나요?
You know, I was hyping it up.
Good try, good
but,
try.
He got the job done anyway. Ult on into Chovy, who's just trying to go invisible and use that to get away and do a bunch of bursts to Diablo, but it's not quite enough. And all of a sudden, I mean,
Trovy's dead.
B&K, they are fighters. They just fight back, they claw
Can they get the
back
Botar?
at
No,
any
they're not gonna
opportunity.
agree.
Doesn't matter
바텀 타워
how far behind they are.
때렸으면은
I feel
골드
like the
그
power is just
타워 바로
flowed
깨졌을 텐데.
from, you know, it took a while, but from
다시
Chronicler
봅시다.
to
Let's watch
within,
again.
Yeah.
carrying
Diablo
on
mid lane
predictions
allegation.
and
yet again.
master casing, right? He's just
And
inherited
then
it.
here,
now he
we
is the
see
one
Genji
with the
Canyon
power
use a
just
W.
to cast a kiss.
50이 W로 벽을 넘었는데 피가 너무 상태가 안 좋습니다.
Notably,
밀리오
Duro is
궁이
over the wall where he's really trying to
풀어주는
help.
거. 오,
But there's limited amounts
저거 하나
he can do,
보고
and then
픽한
Rula just
거긴 해,
steps
픽을.
up, and he
The
got
Milio
charmed.
actually doing a lot of
Whereas
work that
the
fight.
Mikhails,
God damn.
It was used
First
about
time we
5
see the Milio
seconds
pick
early on
actually makes
Canyon, who
sense.
died anyway.
We got a fight
So-
here on a
Oh
Raptor.
no,
He
Raptor's getting caught
most likely is just
again.
dead.
Yeah, it's because he's on the wrong side of the jungle.
He just keeps
This
getting
isn't where
called out
Raptors
every
are.
single
He's
time,
supposed to
like
be
when his team actually
on the
has like a
other
good
side.
momentum.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
understand
Genji is
a
still really
little
far
bit,
ahead. That previous
because when you're
play,
this behind, it's
it's not
hard.
really going
But
to change the game.
I
But
feel like him getting
Against
called out
the
is
Mountain
crucial
Drake.
too. A lot of these.
I feel like that's pretty nice, but the issue is that they need to do it again to get Mountain Soul,
yeah,
which is the real difference maker.
It's hard.
And I don't know if Genji give you another opportunity like that.
at least Clear is happy, right? he gets to see his armor and magic
이러면은
resist number go up.
미드 밀리나요?
A bit happier.
Seems like
He
the
is
mid tower
playing
could be
Sion
going
in
down
his
here.
eye in this whole game.
Oh, Genji's playing a bit
Okay,
more
well, he's
safer
slightly
now.
happier
They
that
don't
he
want
got
to
a mountain
throw the
sword.
game
He may
again.
not be in the threshold for happy,
Drake.
but he is slightly happier than he was before.
That's ruler
had a-
spot?
Wow, that E
Or
was
just
so good
Vikla
though.
dying?
Wow.
Vikla spot?
That last heal, 526. Looks balanced, by the way.
Yeah, Diadem
After that
Helia
cycle,
combo needs to be deleted. Like honestly.
It's not as rapid
세라핀
either.
힐량 보셨나요
Well,
방금? 실드랑 힐량?
Yeah. Genji's still very far ahead.
He didn't even
and
finish the Diadem
still
item.
very much in control of this
Diadem
game.
아직 끝내지도 않았네. 미카엘 가가지고.
BNK Ferex kind of need
And
multiple
Mikhail also has
miracles
healing.
in a row.
Then where's the healing reduction, you could ask?
Is what they're hoping
Where
for
the
at this
fuck is the
point.
healing reduction actually?
And some flubs, I think, from Genji. Kind of hoping for those.
아니 힐 그거
That's the angle.
Yeah.
루샨이 저
It's not an easy one. I feel like a lot of teams,
시간템 가야 되는 거
League of
아니야?
Legends in general, but even in the
솔직히
LCK, at the LCK
왜냐면은
Cup,
사이언이
they
가긴
will
했는데
give you
사이언
multiple
저거는
opportunities
평타밖에 안
to come
되거든요.
back, but Gen G is kind of the one team that doesn't do it very often.
I think Genji they have been doing some messing around, right? They've not been as
More than normal.
but
Yeah, you
there's
can
a big
go,
gap for messing around.
guys, just in
to
case
serious opportunity to
you
get back
don't
in
know.
the game.
Yeah.
Guard
It kind
main,
of
by
just
the
feels
way.
like Genji see a window. They're like,
Let
hey,
me know.
we can end this game at 23
And
minutes.
on board, you can actually build those
And
same
maybe they
items.
shouldn't
You
have
can
gone for
build
that.
just like how
And
Seraphim's
they
building.
did. And then
With
because
the
of that,
Diadem,
the game
with the
extends
Helia
to,
rush
like,
into the
35
Diadem.
minutes. And it's like, there's a phrase, limit testing.
Yeah.
I think a bit of limit testing. But BNK Ferex are always happy to try, right? And they have been trying this game and trying to find an angle. It's just hard to see at the moment. I think it does come down to Vikla and those charms. He is the only person with the gold lead right now, so that says something, right? He's actually got more farm than Chovy.
He actually does. He's got, you know, the Malignance instead of the death cap, and he's working towards his death cap.
Actually, not too far off. He has 2,000 gold in his inventory. Doesn't it make
I
you
mean,
believe?
there's
Brendan?
really nothing to do. Both teams don't really want to fight mid lane like that.
I think they need to get.
그러니까 지금
You
미드에서
could've just
싸우는
said
것보다
yes.
다른
They need to
쪽으로
get
불러들이고 있습니다. 젠지
And if they
starting
can do
Baron.
that, then they
They want to fight around
Okay,
Baron.
time secure.
Bait them in,
GP
I
coming
think.
in. This
Yeah.
is the moment for BNK
Oh, they're just trying to burst it.
This
They might
is
actually
the
burst it
fight.
fast enough. Look at that.
Arrowed and,
Oh,
never
Jinzhao
mind.
can't reach
The
it.
moment's over. They missed it.
Now they have to
Well,
fight
it's a
into the
charm
Baron
onto
buff.
Zahen. Does get his shield down. Diablo's like, oh god, I'm playing Lucian still. Clear.
Where's Diablo in? Where's Diablo hitting?
He goes a bit too deep and probably gonna go
That
down
Lucian
here
ult was
first,
not
but
it.
does have
Not.
the GA, and
Oh
so does
my.
Raptor.
GA pop for
Shadrini,
both junglers.
GA's here, Diablo
Oh
cutting it out, but
my
he goes
gosh,
down, and so does
Diablo.
Vikla. And so does this game.
루시안 궁 방향을 보니까 이게 진짜 3대 0이 나올 것 같기도
Here
하고요.
in game number 2.
Well, as I was saying before, Brendan, the game was already over, right? And there was no moment. So your implication
Yeah,
that
I mean they just won.
BNK Ferex
Genji
had
just
a
won from
chance,
draft, honestly, but
ludicrous.
BFX tried their best to stop the Ash Seraphine from going on
that's
out of
the
control.
weird
But the thing is, he's not the only
But we're talking
3-0
about Seraphine here. The
predictor.
Diadem,
There are
Helia, the
dozens of
heals,
us.
shields.
You have to care about all of this. That's going to be the end of this next.
Oh
It's 2-0
my
to
gosh,
10G.
GG.
Kind of the
이거는 그냥
expected
3대 떡이
result
맞다
so
오늘은
far.
뭔가 느낌이 3대
But,
떡인데.
yeah, BNK
We'll
put
have to
themselves
see
in a
if
bit of a hole in the
BFX
draft
can
and
actually
were
pull
not
back a
able
game,
to
but
win
it's looking pretty
through
grim
the
for
early
them.
to mid.
The
This
top
one I
gap
think
is
is really
massive.
difficult from the
Clear
draft.
putting on
It
tank
is
is not
weird
gonna
'cause
change anything.
This one, in
Clear
some
cannot
ways
match
feels
Kiin.
worse, in some ways doesn't feel as bad as game one.
기인을
because
막을 수가 없어가지고
it feels
그게
worse
제일
the
커.
fact
그냥
that
탑이
it wasn't
애초에
close at all.
그냥
But
지고
also,
들어가니까.
just draft
Yeah.
a better composition.
It's a bit
It's an
harder.
easier resolution.
Just do
You have to have like a
Game one
winning
was
bot
like you
lane. They
had
keep
some good
they keep
tools
drafting
and you
Jin and
misexecuted,
Lucian. Like
which
this is
harder
not gonna
to-
work
to
out.
fix. This one, we felt like the odds were pretty low from the offset.
그러니까
But now
뭔가
you go into
진,
game three,
루시안
it
이런
feels
거
like the
주면 안 되고
momentum is
바텀에서
dwindling,
무조건
For
이게
BNK
줘야
Ferex.
되거든요.
So
이게
they need a big bounce
탑이
back.
힘든
They wanna make
거를
this series
상회시키는
competitive again.
바텀에서
Genji looking
되게
great
좋은
form,
플레이가
and in
나와야
particular
되거든요.
Keen.
Morning
Maybe
Onni,
suggesting
what's up,
they wanna
hi Sunny?
trade, like Ryze and Oriana, and they want
Wait,
to
Sunny, you're a girl? Why are you calling me
don't want to
Onni?
give over Oriana Nocturne. Could be an indication they got heavy on the jungle bans here.
No, I mean I think
which does
people
mean a
who
lot of
are
stuff
learning
is gonna be
Korean
left
they get
open and available
confused.
that was banned
Because
before.
for Guy you have to say Nuna.
Oriana's going to be banned by Gen G.
Oh, you are?
That
No way.
Ryze Oriana trade
Hi.
isn't going to be able to happen.
No way,
So far, Gwen,
I'm not a guy.
Ryze, Yunara,
I don't
Nico.
know. So
These are the picks I'm
a lot
kinda
of people
looking at that were
get it
banned
mixed
last
up.
time, They're still there.
Nuna and Onni.
We want to
kinda
play
complicated.
Ryze.
Oh, what gives you that impression, Brendan?
Oh, it's just a good pick nowadays.
Yeah.
Hello, Nuna.
that's
You'll
the
get out
only reason.
clearly.
So will Gen G ban Ryze? Will they play Cassiopeia into
I mean,
it?
Ryze has to be banned. They banned Anivia.
because like Talia's not available. which you see
카시가
that's
있긴 한데
traded.
라이즈 역시
There's
애니비아를
the ban
잘라서
Ryze. So
라이즈
right now,
카운터를 자른 셈이라.
Yunara,
Does BFX
being
have something
available,
compared?
huge pick for
Yunara it is, I
Devil.
guess.
We know he likes to play. Not going to be looked at. Straight for the TF.
What are the
Vic
term for
lane.
guys? For guys, it's oppa.
On the
and
side of
형.
Gen G,
So guy
Just
calling
like Galio.
another guy who's
you
older
could
than
go
them,
for the Yunara yourself.
they would call him
You
형.
go Yunara Nico, you go Yunara
A girl
Gwen, you go Gwen
would
Nico.
call a guy
If you
older
wanna
than
try and
them,
secure some of those OPs.
call them oppa.
There are a couple of jungle bans, so if you want to go in the jungle direction, you could also try and secure something there. But I feel like jungle priorities kind of dropped off a cliff a decent amount. Looks like though, Chovy wanted to go for the Mel was something they
Oh, the Mel
banned,
can W the gold
last
card.
game. Seems
No?
like he puts a lot of stock into it, and you can reflect the stun card. So
No, it's gonna travel
he's not
back
value
onto
there. If they really
TF
wanna
and
make the TF's
TF's gonna
life
gold
hell,
card
they would also
himself,
go
I
to
think.
Theory, which we saw from Kyoshik the other day.
It's gonna be cringe.
Do
but
it.
no, I don't
Oh,
think
they
they
gotta
will do
pick
that.
Yunara.
They're gonna go Yunara.
나 피리 보고 싶다.
And now
나
for the
피리가
side of
나올까?
BNK,
아니, 유나라를 근데 또 이거 줘버렸는데. Why does BFX keep doing this?
looking at Ezreal. For
They gave
Devil
over
in this
Varus
situation.
and now they're giving over Yunara. Like, what is going
You go
on,
Ezreal
guys?
Nico here. Ezreal Karma, if you're expecting them to go Nico. Karma is something we've seen picked a lot into Nico.
Yeah.
So it'd be really difficult for Yunara and Nico to come through here. And they will go with that Ezreal Karma. The movement speed
바루스를
as well with
줘버리고
the
이번엔
TF
유나라를
allows them
줘버리고
to sort of move
이래가지고
up in gold card.
이즈카르마를 오히려
Gives them a
하는.
lot of strength there. So will Gen G go for the
이즈카르마도 나쁘진 않긴
Nico here
하죠.
despite the bad lane matchup?
유나라 Bard
They
angle
obviously got the
maybe.
benefit last game of having
유나라 바드
Seraphine
나오기 딱
into Lucian,
좋나?
which is a great
유나라
time.
룰루. Yeah, Lulu's
They won't
open.
take
It
the
works
Nico,
really well
they'll
with
take the
Yunara.
Lulu. A little bit more survivable, a lot of
That should
scaling,
work, yes.
but still not a great lane matchup in the 2v2.
Yeah.
But when you have Yunara, Lulu,
이즈카르마로 그냥 바텀 라인전 엄청 세게 하려고 하나 보네요. Ezreal Karma, they're gonna win bot lane. They're gonna have
Lulu's
TF
OP.
ulti for bot lane.
Yeah.
I'm convinced Lulu's just
They're gambling everything they
insanely
have
strong,
into the bot
especially
lane.
with hyper carries. So I'm gonna have to
I mean,
wait
the
and see
Lucian
as
was
we have
so
jungle
atrocious
and
last
top
game.
left
Lucian
over,
Melia
which
was not
will be
it, I
the
guess.
focus for both teams.
Yeah, and a lot of junglers were already banned. Kazakhstan.
That's
coming
very
through
interesting.
a raid,
Raptor could
wave
play
Raptor.
Lee Sin here, I
Um,
think. So maybe they ban Lee Sin.
Yeah.
It was
리신도
Canyon
괜찮지
who played
않을까?
that.
투페랑 리신 콤보?
It's something
not
kind of
메리라서 좀 띠껍긴 하겠네 근데. Mel W got reworked this patch, wasn't it?
Kind of feels like sometimes Gen G
이번
ban away
패치가
picks
매일
like,
리워크
oh, I think this would be
패치라서
great here. This is what I would play here.
아니,
Like
전
the Mel last
패치인가?
game.
And the other
Could have
team
been
is
last
like,
patch, I forgot.
I think the Jax
We are-
honestly pretty high value here into the TF,
gonna
so
be
it
kinda
makes sense to
crazy.
ban that one away. But the pool has
Haven't seen
definitely
Mel in
been
a
thinned
while.
drastically already.
She's
I
still
think Lee
broken?
Sin
Yeah.
for being KFRX could actually be good. TF Lee
Mel
Sin,
is still good.
you have the setup
Should
for
they get
the
another
Sonic
buff?
Wave.
She's got like hotfix buffs
That's
after
like
her
a
rework as well.
Ski at comp.
Yeah.
That's like a Showmaker Lucid kind of duo. But obviously Raptor can play that very well as well. And there it is, called out and banned down.
I think as well, BNK FairX have the added difficulty since they're in the second pick of considering
뭐 매일
what
리워크는
is
뭐가 바뀌었나요? W를
gonna
누르면
play,
예전에는
having counter pick.
K0처럼 아예
Gwen has
딜이
been
안
overlooked, by the
들어왔는데
way, I do want to say.
이제는 딜이 들어옵니다.
Do you just ban the Gwen now? You
그
just
예를
ban
들어서
Jax,
제드궁 같은
so
거
that Gwen is
맞아서
feeling even better.
터지는 거 거기 그때 딱 W 써가지고
yeah.
안 터지려고 하잖아. 근데 지금은
And then
들어와요
you're
그
banning
딜이.
Jace.
Oh,
Gen G could just
상대가 막
slam
maybe
Gwen
they want them to pick
굳이
right now.
그게 반사가 안 돼도
They could
반사가
just
안
pick
돼도
it here immediately.
Yeah.
딜이 씹히는 그게 없어진다는 거죠. 그리고 그거
Well,
말고도
some discussion
패시브도 많이
here.
바뀐 걸로 아는데
Cannon also getting into the
패시브
mix of that discussion.
they change
So maybe
the
they're gonna
mail
go for
changes they
jungle
change
here
everything.
instead and hold
QWR 다
counter
바꾸긴
pick
했어 근데
drops.
계속 뭔가 계속
You
바꿔요.
could honestly have picked
크산테도
Gwen,
나온 다음에
technically
너프
flexed it,
엄청
even though we
하다가
haven't seen
아직도
Gwen
사기라서
jungle.
또 막 바꾸고
But they're not gonna go
리워크하고
for the Aatrox.
They keep reworking and like
Technically
nerfing
Flex, probably
Mel,
gonna be the jungle,
Cassante,
though.
like all these broken ass
And now
champions.
for BNK FairX, I think you have to pick the Gwen if you've gone for
And
it.
it's still
Now,
broken.
is there going to be picks that can be picked into it and give it a hard time? 100%.
근데 리워크 멜은 이게
but you
처음일
have to
것
do it.
같은데? I think this is the first time we see the
Because if
reworked
you
Mel.
Allow GENG to
Haven't
have this
seen it in a
composition
while, at
with
least
the
in
Gwen at the
LCK.
end. It's going to be quite intimidating. I will say there's not a ton of CC on the side of
Why
GENG.
do they take Aatrox and not Mundo?
I'm not sure
I
it's
mean,
too concerning.
Aatrox isn't too bad here.
BFX
is it?
kind of just gone for a death ball composition. Run fast,
Yeah.
pop up the Mundo, stun card someone.
I think with
Play
Mundo
They
is a bit
always
harder.
Slam the Akali.
Like you have Mel Mundo,
Yeah,
like
that is the one pick
yeah,
that kind of
I
opened
mean
up
yeah,
like a
yeah,
great
you can
matchup
scale
in
well,
Fate.
but like
Taking like
there's
a
too
range
much
pick
scaling.
and
Who's
it's
gonna
a
carry the
huge amp
early
as
mid game,
well.
right?
Yeah.
So Aatrox can do that.
I mean, as of now, they have Aatrox as a front line, but with Lulu, it might be enough. And there's not a lot of CC, as you mentioned, but there is Gold card, and Akali doesn't do well into that, nor TF. So, just thinking about Gnar.
Yeah, I think it was either you either commit to the Akali or you just got like a range top into it.
Clear
Probably the
is
case.
going
I'm just
for
gonna go
the
a range
sword
top.
champion.
Honestly,
클리어 선수가 첫 판, 두 번째 판 이거 막을 수 없다는 걸 깨닫고 그냥 아예 칼챔을 쥐어들었는데 better draft for Fear X,
First
TBH.
representative from the LCK.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
the
mean, if you
first
just cover the
standers at
names and you
first
just look at the
stands.
champions
And because we
only.
have two seeds, rather, thanks to Home
Wow, the Aatrox jungle doing the cringe raptor invade. Wow.
I believe that we are the
이거
region
먹히는
that
거
shows
모르거든요,
their
문도.
seed.
Oh, if he comes in and smites this.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like he will. No.
He's gonna contest this one then, because he doesn't smite. 근데
But now he
스마가
smites
없으니까
though.
이제 이거를 뺏어
Yeah.
먹죠. Oh my gosh. 이래서 그 정글 들어오는 거 완전 봐줘야 되는데.
It's such a tilter.
All right, now
It's
go
so
between the
fucking
turrets
doing that.
and take
They
the
worded the
wolves.
blue, but that's it.
No, don't do that.
I mean, he just did the Raptors so quick.
Yeah. That's Aatrox.
It's over.
I think if he'd gotten the smite off on the red,
Ken is just running back to his red.
Raptor would
Mundo can't even
legally
invade,
be allowed
can
to
he?
just leave.
He doesn't have bot fire, so maybe he does
Yeah, he's
invade,
not
but
in
I don't
breach
think
of
he wins
contract
that.
if he just gives
He doesn't play either.
after that.
He just
오히려
doesn't
역으로
stand up
들어가려고
and leave the
하다가
building.
Yeah.
사고 터지거든요.
We
미드
would all
주도권이 없어.
understand.
바텀
We'd be
있어도.
like, yeah, I mean,
문도
I get
이렇게
it.
되면은 그냥
I get
이게
it.
you gotta
캠프
do
두
it,
개
it is
없이
what
해야
it
되는
is.
거야. 탑으로 달릴 수도 없고. You
Yeah,
can't really
I think
run
consider
top
this
either.
mid
You
lane
can't really invade top.
This
His
does
mid and top has
not
no prior.
seem a fun time for the TF.
Gwen doesn't really have prior to Gnar. Gnar is a
Because
long
they did
range champion.
change Mel a good amount. Because they felt like a
But
lot
you
of
know, as a long like a
kit
melee
was
range
unfun to
champion,
play
like you
against,
have to like
low
tank
counterplay,
damage to contest the wave. So
with, like,
you
her
can't really
root and
push
stuff.
into a long range champion.
It was like a massive
동선 드더라고. 저거 진짜 근데 아트록스 정글 상대할 때는
He's called
그
Solar
무조건 칼날불이
Snare?
들어오는 거
Yeah.
봐줘야 됩니다.
We
와드로라도
already
박아야
have
돼.
Solar Flare and there's Solar Snare.
I mean, Canyon has a smite.
that's
He
crazy.
saw Raptor go
They
in,
also
so
changed
Raptor's
the
actually
W.
wasting time. He's just gonna smite the red there. Unless
Hello.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
he actually smited as well, Raptor.
Like a W no longer provides damage. I mean, anymore. It has like a shield now. And hit E, the
Dude,
root
Mundo is on
smaller.
poverty duty. And the
There's a
crazy
lot of
thing is,
things
Aatrox gonna
changed.
invade. Like he's not even gonna go back to his jungle.
ultimately,
He's gonna
but he did
invade the
get
Raptors here.
A bit more damage
No?
in return.
지금 칼날불이
in
다시
some
나오는데
areas for these
그것까지 또
changes,
노리나?
but I think it's
아트록스?
generally the lane matchup
자기
is good
정글
to
안 들고
Isn't
이거
a fun time.
Canyon's gonna
And the
invade again
recourse
or what?
rate
He's
is
actually
really
looking for the
trying-
mid
you
lane
want a
gank
stun
here.
card as TF? How are you
미드
supposed to have a stun
봐주면서
card?
문도 지금 바로 달리고 있죠? 문도's actually going
I
top.
mean, you just try to red card.
미드 mid lane, big loss,
Well,
big
Big
trouble.
At least
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got Raptor nearby. He's still
Oh
taking
my
an
gosh.
immense amount of damage.
You throw a card at the Mel and she just reflects it. And then wins
so
the trade
Jover,
on
man.
top of what, you know.
He's gonna go in and
reflected card.
bully again.
And now Canyon is
Raptor's
like, okay,
so
well,
smite.
my mid laner
스마가
just
없어.
dumpster your mid laner in trades.
He doesn't have smite up. It's coming up soon,
your
but
Raptors. Your name is
Canyon's
Raptor.
Q. Like it's.
And they
Oh
take
my
Raptor.
gosh.
Oh man.
The thing is,
And
like
now down a
Q3
level,
with
your
smite
Raptor
is
can't
so
really do all
disgusting,
too
man.
much.
You can't
And
contest
also,
that even if he has
Nicholas
smite.
already TP'd
스마
back
있어도
to lane.
저거는 근데 Q3타랑
Chovy hasn't. Chovy stayed in
스마랑
lane.
같이
Still
콤보하는
has
거라서
TP. Look
절대
at the
못
state of
뺏어요,
this mid
저거.
lane. This
I'm
is
looking.
Vikla post TP.
들어오는 거 알아도 당하더라고. 그래서
Yeah, Vikla doesn't really have
people,
any choice
I think
but to
someone in the
stay
chat was
here
talking about
and
the
hope that he
Mundo.
doesn't
Why not
die.
pick Mundo and why pick
He
Aatrox?
should
This
be
is why.
okay, but
How bad does the lane have to
missing
be?
CS.
This is why you
Take
can't
to
do
the
that
point
on
where
Mundo.
Vikla
You can only do
is
that on
legally allowed to
Aatrox.
leave.
He's not even touching his
And he's
top side
playing
camps.
TF, so
지금
you
캐니언
know,
선수가
at
탑
6 he
탑
can just
캠프 아예
hold
자기
somewhere
거 아예
else.
먹지도
If
않고
mid
계속
laners
문도
go
거 빼먹고 있죠.
0-8 and not leave,
아주 그냥
so
정글러들의
I don't think
눈물이다
you're ever
정말.
allowed to leave the lane as a mid laner.
No reprieve.
멘탈 약한 정글러들은
You
저런
just have to
상황에서
take
그냥
it.
막
Just suffer.
오픈 선언하고 막 받고 막 그러죠.
I mean, did pick
That's
mid
a lot.
lane. King
프로
is getting in here.
절대 그 이길 수 있긴
This is where
한데
the
좀
range
빡세긴
comes
해.
in as clear. He
Like
went
you
for the
can win, but
trade,
it's hard.
realized he was low,
You
had
fall
to
behind
flash
massively.
out, and now he's down
And you
his
can't really
flash.
help your
So that
teammates
means
either
less
because you're
kill
gonna fall
pressure
behind.
after he hits level 6 onto the mini Gnar.
이러면은 당연히
Yeah.
레벨링 차이가 날
Not
수밖에
ideal.
없고요. So Windows wasting time, so he's not getting
Suboptimal,
any
some might say.
camps while he's walking
So
around
we
because
have
Aatrox is taking
A
all
lot
of
of pressure
them.
top lane.
So you start falling behind in levels. If you start falling behind in levels, you're falling behind
Although
for level
Raptor's kinda
6
caught up
timing.
so far.
I mean, you could just play for level 16 like Mundo
that's
late game,
nice.
but like it's a bit
But you
rough
aren't
because
seeing Nara
Azure Karma is
Lulu.
trying to win early game.
And Rula did go cleanse, so you know we've seen a lot of situations where you would typically expect an AD carry to go cleanse, and they haven't because they're so determined. Like, I need the barrier for lane. I need
BFX
the
is
extra
tilted. I mean, I
shield
don't
to
know
try and
about
just make
BFX,
sure
but
we can trade.
Raptor for
Rula's
sure
like,
is
no, I'm
tilted.
taking cleanse because the only CC BNK4X has is gold card.
Who won the invade? Of course, Aatrox
And
won
it's
the
literally
invade.
just slows.
Yeah.
So the cleanse value is actually insane.
I mean, if they can
in this
maybe get the
game.
dragon here. But Canyon is straight
Yeah,
clicking
not because
onto it.
there's a lot
Gonna
of
be
CC,
late.
but because
He's late. But he's gonna just
it's
yoink the
extremely
Raptors.
telegraphed.
He's gonna yoink
and
the
it's strong,
thingies, no.
so you just
Goro
negate it
Crowd gonna be
entirely with
secured
one-
by
with one
Mundo as
spell.
well,
We
not
often
too bad.
talk about
So he
you
may
know,
be behind, but he got the big
Again,
objective
third
first team.
time.
every single Raptor. Raptor hasn't had a single Raptor camp
He's
this
the
game
Raptor.
of his own.
His
Yeah,
name is
so
Raptor,
we've-
but his
oh,
game
he's
is
looking
Zero
for him.
Raptor. Oh no.
Clear doesn't have
Clear's no flash
but
though.
he's definitely gonna bully him out, especially with Mundo coming over.
Saves the
이거는
red.
좋은데? 아 이거 되게 좋았다.
That's why
그웬이
Canyon isn't
와줘서
called red.
밀어냈죠.
Yeah.
I mean, there's ulti from
Oh,
Chovy.
no,
He
no,
might be
no,
in
no,
danger.
boy.
He's gonna like Q.
Couple more abilities, at least he's able to get away
Good
from
heal
that.
for
Has
the move
unsealed
speed and the
spell
dodge
book, so
outs.
he was able to heal.
Yeah, so we
That's
often
actually funny
see
though.
compositions, you know, teams are like,
아니,
I need
랩터
Vi, I
선수
need Nautilus to
래퍼가
shut down the
칼레브리라는
Janara.
영어로 칼레브리라는
Having
뜻이거든요.
only
그래서
cleansable
칼레브리를
CC
다
in a very
뺏기고
limited
있어가지고.
amount doesn't feel so good into Yunara, who has Lulu shielding.
닉네임이 잘못했네. 어쩔 수
back it
없습니다.
up.
저거는 근데
Yeah.
정글러의
One of my
문제점보다는
concerns
그냥
I have
상성?
for BNK4X
정글 상성?
in this game.
초반
Yeah.
그 들어오는 거
There's a chance
봐주는
still
뭐
that
봐주는
if,
와즈라도
you know,
있었으면
the Mundo
바뀌었을까
gets fed,
상황이?
if
그것도 아닌 것 같죠? 뭔가.
Clear's in a good spot and has a lot of threat. They're very fast and they have tons of chase potential. So
정글
maybe you
still
can just
reflex?
rush down the Yunara and burst her, but it's
but
not very reliable engage.
you're not
It's
invertible
not,
anymore.
It's not going to be
Go
an easy
damn.
time. I think if they do get ahead though and they control
I mean, look at
space, maybe
that.
they
I
can
mean,
turn.
Diablo is pushing in a lead
think
here,
they'd be in a good
as
spot.
expected from the Azure Karma
They want to
lane.
get a lead and just try and control the game for the mid game. And they'll
I
be in a
thought
good
they
spot.
could
got
play
okay,
Yunara
Dragon,
Bard,
which is
but they
big.
just went with a Lulu
Dragon
instead.
stacking definitely a way that you can put yourself in a good spot. The fact that the first one is Ocean, second Cloud.
Maybe
Hex
Bard
Deck
just
Soul
overrated,
would
guys.
really be nice. Just pray for
Definitely
Hex Deck
not-
Soul, you know?
But they did that last time and it was Mountain. They didn't really have as much momentum either in that one, so
Yeah.
칼레브리가 랩터.
but at
어
least they got
맞아요.
the Drakes.
랩터.
They, yeah.
돌거북이 크럭.
Well,
크러그.
Canyon will pick up the grubs. And it's been a pretty
공호충은
slow- I mean,
모이그럽.
I feel like this is
Grubs.
kind of going to be the case because until Vikla gets a chance to move,
서로 아예
there's not
다르니까
that
이게
much setup.
헷갈리죠.
Neither jungler is really a ganking jungler.
Okay, good jump from Key in the moves.
Well, it looks like pretty much
Fully
every
footwork, move
single
speed.
needle missed. I think maybe the first one hit.
Yeah, I think
After that, yeah.
Keen doesn't do well with needles. It's like he has a phobia. He just avoided all of them.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not getting my jab today.
Yeah, probably a good idea. If you're an R and you're not taking damage as mini Gnar, like, what does the Gwen do?
He just punched the
What does
tower.
Clear do? Like, he's just here
Bonk.
trying to farm the wave.
Wow,
and he's
invulnerable.
never going to have any kill threat.
That's
But then Clay
crazy.
just dodges
The
his
Gnar
ult, so
R
it's
is
kinda-
like
I
not a
feel like
melee range
the-
skill, it's
obviously the
a
Gnar ult,
skill
They
shot.
just throw that out whenever. It's just a
guess.
short cooldown.
I guess
But
that makes
still,
sense.
you know, it's kind of like, oh, you dodge my ult, I dodge yours, and nothing happens. So, oh, Raptor's about. Oh, we're gonna get some jungle cam contact. Oh, he wants some Raptors. He doesn't have smite.
Who
Maybe
could've
you're gonna
known?
use voice shot when they bring it
Also
live
low
in the
of him getting
KR. I'm
Raptors.
not sure
Oh,
how
he
the
got-
community
he
is
got,
there.
like, a
They
couple
go in the
little
bully
ones.
you for being a
The
woman.
little chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I only got like one
Well, he doesn't
misogynistic
reflect.
Stun cards himself.
experience
again. Oh,
out
round
of
two.
8 years of playing on
Yeah,
Korea.
there's the root. I think Vikla's just, yeah, that. you know, I saw that one coming a long way away. It seemed like Vikla did not.
Big
He
Cloud, what are
really
you
wanted that turret plate. and he
doing?
did
What do you
get it, though.
mean? 뭐야? 근데 갑자기 저거 왜 죽은 거야?
Yeah.
Huh?
Maybe he's just tilted playing into
I mean,
Mel.
I don't
I have
know.
nothing to add to
Mel
that
is so
play.
annoying to play into.
I have no doubt they'll show us a
It's
replay.
mind controlled, I guess.
Yeah.
But
조비.
Again,
아니
don't
저
think I
근데
have much
멜이
to
진짜
add.
띠껍긴
So-
해서. 그리고 생각보다 이게 막 딜이 안 들어오는 것
Anything
같으면서도
nice to
저렇게
say?
막 버스들이 진짜
Don't say
깜짝들이
anything at all.
나오거든.
Ruler's getting poked out a little bit here.
Like I actually hate Mel as a champion. I
that's
still think the
about
champ
it.
is like.
Oh, lots of briefcases coming through.
I mean,
Good
they
damage,
reworked
good
her W,
harass,
but I
force them out.
still
They've
think
got a lot of
she's a
plates in
very
this bot
big
lane.
bully champ.
haven't really gotten a huge CS lead though. Only 13 CS up is not as sizable as maybe you'd hope.
Yeah,
with
Mel
this
just
Ezreal
has so
Palmer
much
in our
toxic
Lulu
because of the
matchup.
passive
Raptors
execution.
getting in there. I mean, there's not really
아,
much
멜의
that Genji can do
문제점은
without
파이크
Ruler.
궁에서
Like, when you
나오는
think
그런
about taking this matchup, and you
그게
think
그냥
about
패시브에 있다는 건
you know,
그게 진짜 짜증나요.
Nah
진짜.
having a bigger lead in the top lane, Mel having a
파이크
bigger lead in the mid lane.
궁이 어느 정도
This time the
체력이면은
needles
바로
are
그냥 터지잖아.
Well, most of them.
그냥
Yeah, the first couple of.
그게 막 평타나 스킬, 막 궁
Keen didn't
이런
get
거에
follow-up
터지니까.
shots, you know.
Yeah. Oh, we are going to see the replay.
나나가 없어가지고 그런 건데
Yeah,
레벨업을 딱
thought
해서
that-
봐. It's because he has no mana. He didn't think the Mel has skill combo, but
I guess
he
Jovi
just
didn't have enough
leveled
mana.
up Jovi.
Also, Vikla did
Jovi!
ult on the
Chovy.
play, which Chovy did note there. Second dragon goes in its
Don't
infernal
say anything
soul.
about my Mel.
for
Wait, are you a Mel
BK.
player? Sonny.
Okay, I mean that's big,
Yeah,
right?
Feels pretty good.
Especially
Mel
with
abuser.
Ezreal, right? I think combos really well
In-game,
with
of
him.
course.
The extra poke damage.
I mean, when the champion is that broken,
So,
like, it's a pretty good champion to
You
keep
know,
maining.
fingers crossed they can stack up more of those dragons. We'll see.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some big damage onto Duro here.
바텀이
Still not
희망이라고.
enjoying their time very much.
디아블 케일린을
Down
결국
the
해줘야
bot
된다.
lane.
미드탑이 많이
Raptor
힘듭니다.
on the
Mid-top
Raptors.
is
He's gonna get a
struggling
full
quite a lot.
Contested.
Raptor
I mean,
camp.
Mundo is just farming
I'm
it out.
so
Like,
happy
he's
for him.
Living the
he's
dream.
gonna back, right?
Meanwhile, a little rotation down, but Canyon is
아트록스랑
coming
만나게
down.
생겼는데? Oh, good poke from
Duro
Kaylin, but
takes
there's just
huge
that Aatrox
amount of
running straight
damage.
bot lane. Poking one. Raptor might have to flash.
Raptor just trying
이거
to run out of
플래시를
here,
안
but now
쓴다고?
Chovy
멜 오는데?
rotating down.
He has to flash over the
Oh, he's
wall,
gonna
perhaps?
passive. You're gonna have to flash.
There it is, disengage cone.
He's fine.
Fucking
At least he
wrong!
knew it was
No, no,
there.
no, no,
And was able to play around it well.
I was gonna say he should probably flash
Got a
Q3,
little
but
bit of an overstep. I feel like it's
Or like the
Mundo,
W
with the
pullback
ult
or
especially
something, I
feels
don't know.
so safe, but the
You gotta
Yang
Worked
stack
out, I
Heart
guess.
Seal, though.
Oh, so worth
except
it.
now, he doesn't have
Honestly,
flash
even
and
if
he
he
doesn't have
died.
ulti, and now Ezreal and Karma has to recall. He
That's
can't
what we're playing
keep
for right
pressuring
now.
bot
He
lane.
died to Chovy, maybe
이러면은
that's the
바,
second
내가
stack,
살긴
you know?
했어도 바텀이 집을 가고
True.
빼야
Then
됩니다.
it's like giga
그
value.
아트록스가
Yeah.
문도를 밀어낸 격이라서
We also, because it's Infernal Rift,
이러면은 바텀에서도 손해죠 당연히. 이제 카르마가 더욱더 막 이득을 봤어야 되는데 좀 안 되는. 룰루가 피가 되게 없었거든. Lulu was so low, so if he could have kept pressuring, but this is what happens when there's a weaker jungler.
Not going for the Mikhail's first.
Oh, Kaylin has to flash out. Monk around.
personally,
She wanted to get
even
some
though you
vision.
have the cleanse,
and
I
then
would go
she's
for the
dead,
kills
almost.
because I mean you can use it on everyone, but also
Feel support, man.
you cleanse a stun
happens.
card and what the B&K Ferex do.
Try to run at you.
Yeah, I mean they will do that.
Sprint in a straight line right
No
at
pressure,
you.
Diablo, but it's
But,
you against
you
the
know,
world, okay?
Maybe Ruler said, "Build me Art Sensor," and he said, "Yes, sir."
디아블 선수 혼자서
I
해야
could see that
되는데요
being a
이번
scenario.
판.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
I think if Ruler asked me to build Art Sensor,
Mundo is here again to babysit his
Yeah.
bot lane to make sure they don't get
much
ganked. 그러니까 바텀에서 이렇게 할 때 그냥 정글이 뭔가 갱, 뭐 다이브 이런 거 안 해도 그냥 서 있는 것만으로도 도와주는 격이죠. So you don't have to gank or dive or anything. You just walk there and just stand there. Yeah. Your presence helps your bot lane.
I think the nice thing about the Aatrox into the Mundo is you can actually proc the passive with
That
the
way they
Q,
can keep
and then
pressuring
you
and
get
keep
yanked
like
back
trying to
anyway.
get tower here.
Ardent Sensor completed. You know, a long time ago.
Turret's about to get completed too.
Yeah. Okay, Ruler is just getting chunked out right now.
Oh, they might actually get the tower soon.
It feels like
then.
they're alternating resets.
이거 아트록스가
Yeah.
바텀 봐주려고 했는데 오히려
Joey's trying to get some more damage
그냥
mid.
두고
Overgrowth's
탑으로
gonna get
뛰는
some
게 나을 것
chunking
같아.
done
Like he's
here.
just going top now. Aatrox just going top. He's like he
That
realized
turret
like
is
he
going
can't really
down
help the bot
on
lane.
this
Bot lane
next
tower's
wave.
gone. 바텀 타운은 이래로 나가니까 그냥 이 나라는 swap을 할 것 같고요. 이 나라's just gonna swap now. Mel's gonna rock down. Yeah, they're not doing anything crazy by swapping top this time. Usually when you're like losing 2v2 that hard, a lot of teams like they swap their bot top. After a certain amount of time, you have your
This just keeps happening.
quest completed, so lane swap like early game is completely
he's
gone
just-
because of lane quest. But
He's just
now
pretty keen.
teams are swapping like 12 minutes in, right? You don't see it this time though.
You know, I think this was the thing, is BNK
Wow, yeah.
kind of telegraphed they were going to pick the Gwen. We saw it, GENG saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. This
I think
Yunar is
we're just like, we can just pick whatever.
getting
into it.
destroyed, but
There's some teams who are
Okay,
like, we can
TP
just pick
coming
Gwen into
through.
anything, and there's some teams who are like, we can just pick
나르가
whatever
아예
into Gwen. And I
그냥
think
합류해서 쌈각 보려고 하네요.
You know,
Nara's
Genji's
just
both of
grouping,
those
and
teams,
maybe
so
they
they
can go for the Herald fight. Herald's up. 15 minutes,
Yeah, it's not
30
fair when your
seconds.
top laner always wins.
Monkar.
Uh,
TF is walking
bit
up as well.
unbalanced.
TF has
feeling a
ulti.
lot better
Vikula might be
today
looking here.
compared
Yes.
to the
Oh,
series
they're
of
just going for the mid lane
He's
push.
feeling
그냥
pretty
미드
good.
타워를
He's in
밀기.
pretty good form.
They can't get the mid lane
Very
though.
wealthy right now. BK feviknight trying to set up the
I feel like
mid.
maybe they should have
Gets
been able
pressure on the tower,
to
back
contest
knocked
a bit
out. 25
harder,
seconds till
but they
dragon.
don't want to risk
BK
it.
feviknight, Dragon
Mundo's
Wincon
still
is a
weak.
great one. If you
TF
get
is
that,
weak.
phenomenal. But they do have to
Gwen
now
is
deal
weak.
with this Herald.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
gonna be
that's-
easy to deal with this.
that's gonna be the
as
tower.
we do
I don't know.
have
타워
no
이거
TP
나갔다
for
그러면.
Keen. And actually, Nicholas just gonna get here first, so it's a 5v4 in favor of BNK for now.
Chovy has to flash
As
out.
Keen
Can
is trying
Chovy
to
live
run on
though?
up, but they don't quite get any
The
picks.
gold
Finally,
card.
you're gonna get
Boom,
Chovy,
boom.
and the advantage is there from the Gwen.
Wow.
As now Keen arrives
멜의
with the
문제점이 또
Megan Ar's going to
나왔네.
find a Raptor,
This is
and
the problem with Mel. Oh, the flash perfect canyon though! Oh, we can't reach him. Diablo has to flash out. He does have barrier. Perio 있고. Oh, Brulin flashes into complete. Oh no. Triple kill for Vikla! And that is gonna be an ace for BFX! They just aced Genji!
Maybe they should have dealt with the Gwen in a different way.
No
Seems
way,
like
bro!
critical mass
That's the problem
might have
with
just
Mel,
been
by
hit
the
with
way.
all
You don't
those
really
kills
have a
being picked
dash.
up.
And yeah, your W
I
can be
think Chovy
saving
could
you,
have taken
but
the Herald. Actually, the charge got
또
started, so maybe he
여기에서
could- maybe the
그냥
plan
전령
was
타고
to.
도망가는 거 말고는 살 수가
But
없네요.
Chovy
이거
gets
멜이
You know, the
살
reflect
수가
comes
없어.
in early,
대신
stun
맞아준다고
card
해도
follows, he goes down.
절대 못 사는
And
각인데.
then Genji
I mean, like,
try and
you
continue
can't
to
really
play.
tank everything
They
for him,
do
'cause,
get
like,
Raptor in this
Gwen
situation. I
R
think this is okay.
passes through
But
target.
Canyon commits more,
Point and
but
click gold
doesn't
card as
find
well.
Vikla. And then Keen tries to
Diablo
follow,
could have flashed like
looks for
upwards in
Diablo
my
here.
opinion.
Such low health bars. And look how low Ruler is. He wants it so bad. Oh man.
Wow, they're
There
gonna
you
get
go.
mid tower
Love
as
to
well.
see it from
That is
Vikla.
crazy.
And
Feel
this
the
is-
hype.
this
Oh,
is
BFX
huge
이
momentum
이래나요?
for BFX. This is
BFX.
exactly what they needed.
Keen
Holy
with
moly, 다요.
1,100 gold
Are they gonna
ahead.
do it, guy?
He's now 300 gold
Chovy is
down.
down 1.3k.
No, he's 300 gold up.
Oh.
I mean, he has a
misread
CS
that.
lead, but that's
Okay,
mostly
I'm
from the
He's,
passive.
it's still a giant chunk.
TF
The point
passive.
still stands.
I
야,
misread
특배
that.
패시브 때문에 골드 차이가 저렇게
800
나는
gold, not
건데
1,400. That would have been really crazy.
구엔이 그러니까 이게
I mean, it's still a Gwen that immediately
Yeah.
comes back into the game. It's 2-0
1300 원?
3.
Still a lot of gold. It is Vikla though, who's 1,400
한 2,000,
gold.
3,000은 돼야
That's a big
되는데
lead.
지금 CS
Yeah.
차이 때문에 그런 듯.
I mean, he is
실까지
TF and
먹었지만.
also got a triple kill in the last fight. So
Viklas gold lead,
It
yeah.
is very scary though.
That's from
Yeah.
the TF passive though.
once
So
he
TF
gets
passive
Dusk
usually
and
should be
Dawn,
like 2,000,
I mean,
3,000.
Keen
If you're
was
really
doing
fan, you're
great
like
in the
4k
lane,
up.
But once
on
you
your
get those
lane
item
opponent.
spikes, it will
But
become
as you
increasingly
see,
difficult
Chovy
for Keen to
did
deal
get the
with
solo
it.
bolo
Look
on
how I
him,
talked
and he's
about with
CSing
the
better.
caster casing, and then I just, oh my
Despite
god.
getting triple kill.
I did it
He's
myself.
not too ahead.
We're all very capable.
Yeah, TF is such a
caster
weird
cursors,
champion because
it
Riot actually
turns out.
balanced
That was an
TF
impressive
around his passive.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I see you're trying to live up to the Chronicler ability
Passive generate
level.
gold.
Yeah, the thing
When you
is, the
lost
difference
it,
between me and
yes.
him is I won't sit there and pretend, no, it's not real. It's not a thing.
He'll just acknowledge the true fact, which
Yes.
is very
I
obvious.
mean,
I
3
did
dragons
that
over
was
to
me.
BFX. I mean, this
And
Mundo,
now, Diablo's on a big spike
he was
with
getting
the
bullied all
Typhus,
game, but he did
Mirage
grab the
Holy Staff.
dragons for his team.
Vikla,
I think those
he's got
dragons are
Lich Bane
more
on a
important
base.
than
He
a
gets
couple
the
of camps,
rapid
you
fire
know.
cannon as well,
야,
which
캠프전에
he's
개
already
많이
ahead.
보고
He's
운도가
definitely leaning
초반에
towards-
진짜
He
힘들었는데
should have that pretty soon.
그래도 바텀 주도권을 바탕으로 그리고
gonna be in
이제
such a good
캠프
spot.
다
He's gonna be so
주면서까지
strong on
용을
those
다
three
챙겨주긴
items.
했거든요. 지금
So
3용을
BFX
갖고
in a
있는
great spot.
BFX.
If they get those two
이
items
레나요 진짜?
for that fourth dragon fight, that could be the angle for being
Level 11 for Mundo?
Well, this is the angle to take out the Gwen. You call over your
Oh, wow.
Aatrox and say, let's do it. As
Keen's gonna go
Keen
Mega
is gonna
now.
go Mega. And that means there's no kill potential, and that is a shutdown for Keen.
That
as
is
he tries
not
to
good.
work his way back to 1,000 gold in the lead.
Yeah. It's just flip-flopping, you know. I feel like we always see the team gold graphs. We never get the player gold graphs. But I feel like the Keen player gold
와,
graph
Ezreal
must be
Hearthstone.
pretty crazy right now.
이지가 지금 이코
Definitely
바라무나
is.
지금
As
싸우는데.
they're trying to rotate and take out
Laramuna
Chovy
completed?
Oh, they
I
wanna
don't know,
kill him.
You know,
guys.
he's-
They are
he's
trying
only
to
got one
dive
way
Chovy here.
to yeah, he's got the
골드
card,
카드를
but can he
썼지만
deal with Raptor?
그냥
The ult's gonna come
생다이브.
out and they give the kill over to Diablo.
생다이브 하는데 아무도
And a very
주변에
easy
없기
dive here
때문에.
for
I mean, they
BFX.
can't really do anything.
Yeah.
They use a
Oh,
bot
you
lane.
noticed
They
that,
get the bot lane. Chovy, rest in
Vikla
peace.
didn't get an assist on that.
7.
I mean, obviously, like the stun cards reflected.
They
You
get
know,
ball
Yeah.
tower though.
But
Genji
it's,
gets ball tower.
didn't.
Should have ulted.
Yeah, unlucky.
Should not have ulted. He is going to pick up all those cinders after getting the turret as well. That's got to feel good.
So he should.
Twitch adds
I
the
would
volume
think, after
balancing.
getting this
I hate
wave,
it when the ad is like
probably have
super
rapid
loud.
fire. Yes, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, they definitely
Also,
should not do
stack
that.
Dark Seal.
Ads are already annoying.
Matthias
Great spot.
fourth. Feels very Showmaker-esque. I think you're he's gonna stick around. Maybe he needed one more wave.
I mean, for Genji, like, what is their win
For
con?
the
They just
item?
need to get some items onto
I'm
Yunara
not
and
sure
then they
if he
can win the
actually
game.
got it though.
Give some time for
So
Yunara
he's
to
just
scale
gonna
up.
back and maybe wait. a
결국
little bit?
근데
Sticking around
유나라가
in the,
이
in the fountain.
정도면은 유나라가 또
And
기분이
Very
그렇게
invested to
나쁘진
see if he gets
않거든요.
this, I mean, he must be. If he's
젠지는
sticking
결국
around for that
유나라
long.
엔딩을
Yeah.
보면 되긴 해.
The
근데
fact he's wave.
Surely.
그래서 좀
Any
시간을
moment.
좀 더 주고 3, 4코
But he, didn't
나오면은
buy, he has a slot open, he didn't buy the Zeal, and then completed
혹시
it. He's like,
이즈보다
no, I'm waiting for the
아웃풋이
full
더
thing.
클 것
There it
같긴
is.
And there
합니다.
we go. Big item.
Rapid Fire
to
TF,
have
yeah.
completed that extra range
Completed.
to make things really
3 items
difficult and
now.
comfortable for GENG.
In a minute until Infernal.
The fact you're not getting it just before the Dragon, the fact you have some bonus time, means you're set up well in advance and you can use it to control the space ahead of it. Really hard for GENG to approach. Remember, they have a Lulu
It's
support
gonna be point and clicking on
without a kill. So if Dura tries to approach to get vision, he's getting stun card, could just die. And Vikla had such a rough starting time in the laning phase. He did not have a fun time against Joseph V in lane.
What? Josephine?
Things going much better now.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what Mel's name is?
This is kind of funny how Diablo and Kellen can just sit there, give him like a Mantra Inspire and just have at it and essentially just try to hit him with Mystic shots, and there's really not much that they can do about it. Crit Cloak here for Ruler, but that's about all he gets on his back. So a lot of pressure in mid, and now Vikla might be in a little bit of trouble. We have TP coming in, the
Oh,
gold
there's
card actually is going
Canyon.
to save him.
Kind of deep though.
And now, you know, TP
Gonna
coming
have
in
to
for
play, like,
BK.
back and
We
forth.
got
Oh,
Chovy
the
and
red
Canyon already
card.
pretty low. Look at Chovy,
That's
not
so
really
smart,
able to do much.
bro.
Just getting run down by the Moondog.
와,
He's
매
already
진짜
dead.
큰일 났다
And now we
이거.
got the Destiny
Mel is
coming out, but we're gonna
so
pile in
useless
onto
by the way.
Aatrox. So much healing there from Canyon, but I think eventually, right, they
Yeah,
should just
Canyon's
take him
just
out.
sense.
As there
Diablo
it is, the cards get it
takes
done,
him
and that's
down.
the end. And maybe just
He
Infernal
used
Soul
a
for
red
BK.
card.
Yep, that's
So
what gets
instead
speared,
of gold,
already
if
contested.
instead of gold card
The
where you can just
attempt
W the
to
gold
get a
card and
pick
stun
on
him and then
Vikla,
try to like one shot
you
him,
can
you
see the logic
can't.
from GENG, but
Holy,
Vikla
that
had
was so
stuns,
smart
had a
from
way of
Vikla.
disengaging, and
와,
all of
빅-
BNK FX moved
아니
him to
이번 판
collapse in
미드
return.
차이가 이렇게
Vikla as well. Notice
스페가 지금 히트입니다 이거. So gold cards Aatrox here stops
never
this.
mind.
Well, I guess Keen is also dead. I'm not really sure
Big
why
trouble.
he's still down here
Keen in big trouble.
after the Drake was taken, but that's going to be a free kill on top of it all.
3 people
he's
on
gone.
him.
Not sure if we're going to see the replay.
4세트
of what happened.
가겠다고?
Oh, we will.
문도가 이렇게
Go
그냥
back to this.
무난하게
So he
또
gold
이제
cards Canyon,
16렙을
gets
찍게
some
되는
space, ghosts as
판이네요
well.
이렇게 되면.
And then he red cards Canyon here.
이게 봐주는
So
거긴
Chovy
한데
can't reflect it, and it
이게
slows it. Catches him as well.
클리어 선수도 도착했고요. 보면은 바텀이 먼저 왔죠. BFX 바텀이. BFX bot lane is here faster because BFX bot lane just had priority the whole game. 그러니까 바텀에서 계속 주도권이 있으니까.
Meanwhile, Ruler might just die. Tons of shielding does come through though, and Ruler will
Wow!
survive. And that's going to be the end
Wait,
of Diablo.
wait, what do you
As he
mean?
does
That
get ulted
kills
from
him!
afar by
No
Chovy.
way! What do you mean? Mel ulti! 아니 뭐야 방금
Not
저거
an necessary
킬각이라고?
play.
15렙이면 아직 3렙공도 아니었는데. Chovy, that was a
And
level
this
2
game
ulti
is
from Chovy,
not
by the way.
over, even though
It's
you
not even
do have
16
the
yet.
Infernal Soul being King.
I
Even
thought the
for
Ezreal was
Lulu,
fine. Like, let's
Gennara,
rewatch what happened
You
there.
are 2-0 down in
Ruler
the series,
completely
I wanna
ended, but
remind you, BNK
Dural saved him
Relevant
so hard.
information.
그러니까 방금 유나라가 좀 이상했는데 그거를 룰루가 살려냈죠. With ulti
You can.
and
Absolutely,
then
you
like the
can do
E,
that.
of course.
You shouldn't
Yeah.
do that. You should
Mel
not do that.
XDD? Let's watch this again.
Let's go a little replay of how that happened. Okay, so you got slowed. The Q did so much damage, he was like, I'm going in.
Look at Diablo!
It was pretty close, you know?
Diablo was like
Not
fully
an
speed.
easy
Diablo's
play.
eyes.
Not an easy
How does
play.
that even make sense?
He didn't ban his flash though. In terms of summoners, they did trade up.
And here we go once again.
Ow.
Oh my goodness.
죽었나?
Yeah,
Go
he's
car-
trying
oh.
to play the game.
He's go card in the tower!
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
He has Magi's too. That
What do you mean?
Diablo's getting in there.
Oh my gosh.
He is.
The Inferno Soul
mobile
hurts
turret
so
right
much.
There's literally a binding you can set.
I mean, he has fire.
to
He
target-
literally
you can
has
actually- so you
fire
can't
cannon
target
advice.
turrets.
Yeah.
You just have to
Target
point and click
champions
on
only, You
it.
can actually set it so you can't
아니 왜
target
이게
turrets.
고연포라서 사거리가 증가된 상태라서.
They're gonna look to take down the Baron anyway. And,
I mean,
Ruler
this is why you
does
need,
have
like,
shots,
target
and he's not
champion
here.
only toggle.
So, I think they can just get it.
So you
A little
don't
bit of
accidentally
shenanigans here
gold
as they're
card
trying
the
to keep
fucking
Genji
tower,
out
no?
of the pit and anywhere near it. No root comes down. Vikla is
Oh,
going to get
Vikla?
flashed
He
on,
doesn't have
actually,
flash?
but he just runs
Just walks
away,
out.
utilizes the walk strategy, and they
Oh,
cannot get on
well,
top
you're
of
in game
them.
4, guys.
BK
We are going
Baron,
game
and they're
4.
gonna pick up 2 kills.
4세트
Genji kind of
가겠는데 진짜
floundering
갔다 갔다.
and struggling to make their
게임이
way
갔다.
into the pit, and they're going to pay a deep price for this one. As that will be the reflection here from Jovi, but
I mean,
the chase
Jovi's
is
doing
still
a lot of
on.
damage, but
Yeah, BK very good at just
doesn't really
running
have a
at them,
frontline,
and
does
that's
he?
going to be Duro going down, and Jovi soon to
Oh,
follow.
not
Just
enough
throws out
damage.
an ult.
Those shields
And,
from Karma.
Yeah, at least Rua
Great.
gets away, but B&K are
Karma
dominating
shield,
now.
wow.
Yeah, I don't think I could have handled it if they'd ended up losing that passage of play on the back of the card on the turret. But fortunately, Ruler not able to get there in time. And B&K
Where did everything go wrong for Genji?
Well.
The early game was looking
Genji
so
kind
good,
of rushed
right?
in
With
here with
Aatrox
80
counter
carries late.
jungling, the bullying.
Keen trying to approach,
Mid
has
and
the
top
Mega
for
not
winning.
available. They end up
What happened?
looking for Vikla.
I think Canyon
but he
wasting so
just
much time trying to help
manages
bot lane.
disengage
Maybe.
here.
The bot lane should have swapped top.
Canyon dives
Like they
onto him
literally
with the
swapped
ult,
top
the movement
for like
speed.
last game. Like
They
why
get
don't they swap
stunned.
top here?
Flashes forward, but Vikla gets out of the
I don't
tether
know,
range.
guys. 아니 그러니까 이게
defense just doesn't
유나라
achieve anything.
룰루 봐주려고
Such
캐니언
limited
선수가 막 계속
limited
갔는데
engage.
그때마다 뭔가
And they was kind of just run at them.
문도도
And then it's this
있어가지고
awkward chase
되게
down.
애매했죠.
Here,
They couldn't even
Vikla
drive the enemy
stun
team back.
cards Chovy and just
They did
backs
drive
off.
him
It's
back,
like,
like,
I'll tank the
once.
stun. My job here is done. I'm just gonna
So I
push
wonder
mid.
if they could have just like
I
recalled and
freed up
swapped.
my 80 carry to
Diablo's
play
just a
hyper
monster,
aggressive
guys.
now because he knows Mystic Shots won't hit him in the
그러니까 이게
face.
그냥 바텀이 어차피
And
2대2
that's
지고
exactly
타워
where you want your
밀리니까
Diablo
적당한
to
한
be.
12분, 13분에 또 100
And
뒤로
they still
뒤로
have Baron
가가지고
here,
탑을 빨리
6,000
수업해서
gold Red Bull Baron
다이브
power play,
뭐
and they're not
밀어낸
done
다음에
yet.
왜 타워 밀고 막 이런
And they should
플레이
be able
했어야
to
되지
take down this
않았을까?
top inhibitor. And the poke is just too much for them to handle. Diablo's popping off.
미드에서 사고도
and,
너무 크긴
well,
했어.
Raptor kind
I mean,
of
초비게임
tanking
cut-out was really
everything,
big
but
on the
he is
Mel.
tanky.
He is moon.
전령 미드에 쓸
he does
때
that
그때
pretty
사고가
well.
좀 많이 크기도
They
하고
put pressure
시간을
right
벌어준
now.
격이라서 야, 진짜 근데 바텀이 이기니까 BFX 완전 다르네
Even the
팀이.
TF is just
BFX, if their
doing
bot
insane
lane is
amounts of
winning,
damage,
like they
has
just look so much
16
stronger.
stacks
They
on the
look like a
dive,
different
Very fair.
team at all.
and he has Infernal
They look like a
Soul, which
completely
just
different
adds
team.
so much on top of everything else. Just a couple of mistakes from Genji at key moments, and B&K playing a really strong series. Looks like, yeah, Ruler just
Use
has to run
everything,
away
the
again.
chaos,
And
Lulu
that's
R,
kind of been his
everything.
role,
Oh,
so
even
far.
Keen is
That's,
missing Rs
It's gonna
now.
be the Nard down as well.
Vikla is kind of just carrying
And
though.
BK, they're
Look at
just
these
keeping him
moves.
at arm's length and
He
saying,
did
"We
go
can
card
do
the
whatever we
tower, but
want."
it's fine.
There's no easy way to close distance. They just don't have
Aatrox vs
engage.
Ezreal Karma, yeah, TF Mundo as well.
Yeah,
You're
don't really
just
have
gonna
an
get kind
option,
of
especially
But it wouldn't be
with
such a
Keen
big
in
problem
mid-AR, so
because the
Canada's
mid and top
gonna
are doing
kind
so
of
good,
frontline for
right?
them, and that will be the end of this game.
Because Aatrox, all Aatrox had to do was give them the mid early game, and then like Gnar and Mel were supposed to take over the game, but Chovy kind of got gapped this game. So
Yep. Not gonna be a 3-0.
like yeah,
We
bot lane has a
see
losing
BK
matchup, so
counter back,
Ezreal Karma was
and
having a good time.
Even
But
though the top mid lane matchups
top
end
mid
up
lane just
being
had
a
to
little
carry
bit
this one.
rough,
I don't know. Rooting
I
into
feel
game
like
board.
a lot
Champs
of this series has been about dragon control, and if you think about blue side, one of the aspects of it is easier approach to the Baron pit. You know, the sides are flipped when you look at dragon pit.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing a Rumble ban again.
If you're
Rumble
on
ban
blue
또
side
나올
of the
거고요.
dragon pit, it's easy to get trapped in the dragon pit. Easy
Yeah.
to disengage when you're on red side. Maybe that's an aspect of it. Either way, as was alluded to on the space, very uncommon to see red side prioritized in the LCK. And the LCK is definitely known for a region who just kind of always do the same thing.
Yeah.
So We'll see how it pans out. Renata being banned first immediately by GENG, so Kalista, Renata immediately off the cards.
I think that's actually a good look for a game 4. We've seen a lot of Kalista,
It's
Renata.
the Kalista
game 4
Renata. Like, instead of
around
banning
game
Kalista,
4
you're
here in
banning the
Fearless
Renata.
drafts.
I wonder why you
So
could
you're
actually
gonna
pair
rumble,
Renata with other
which
champs, I
is
guess, not just
pretty
Kalista, but you can't
standard.
really pair Kalista with anything else other than
Yeah,
Renata.
there's still some power picks left open and available that need to
No,
kind of
so
be
that makes
banned.
sense.
Need that respect to be paid.
케일린
Nico
선수가
split
메인
through
그냥 젠지
last draft.
쪽에서 계속
'cause that
견제하는
was
메인
picked by
상황인데.
BKFX. You don't really
They're
want to
just
play Nico Nakama,
honestly they keep
so we'll
banning
be
Kaylin
banned
now.
here. These
Same
are
thing
also
happened
the
to
two
DRX, by the
best
way.
supports to play with Kalista.
DNS was just
is,
banning out Ando.
Nico and Renata. So if Diablo was thinking of playing Kalista, his support options been massively limited.
It's okay. You could
Same
just
thing
play,
happens to Carrier. Like, I guess
Kalista
supports are
Nautilus.
very important
I mean, you
nowadays.
could. But
Support
Speaking of
champion
bans
pools.
here.
Corgi bands.
some of the picks that were banned in the last draft that haven't been here.
I mean,
Rise,
Caitlyn is
obviously,
open, guys.
Orianna.
Caitlyn's open.
And then there was also, I mean, it was BKFX who banned the Anivia to try and get the Rise. Will GENG try and ban something to try and set themselves up?
And if you want to win
Are they
ball
gonna
lane,
try
what
and
else
trade
is
mid
there
laners?
left
Are they
other than
gonna ban
Caitlyn?
Orianna to try and get Rise? Are they going to try and ban Anivia to try and get Rise? They're going to ban Orianna, so Rise is
Zay's
open.
is open. If you're gonna pull off like a Yone mid or something.
And
No, it ain't.
요네 미드 같은 거 한 다음에 막 직스 같은 거 이런 거 나올 수도 있겠네걸. 젠지가 되게 좋아하는 그런
Jarvan
미드
is left
AD에서
Jarvan is open.
원딜을
available,
AP로
not yet.
돌려버리기.
A lot of the junglers.
징크스, 징크스도 좋긴 한데 라인전을 이기려면 징크스는 좀 아니긴 하죠.
Corki was banned.
Jinx is not that strong in lane though.
Um,
And I think BFX wants to win like
so
bot really hard.
those safer options that can disengage gone. Genji Twain with
Oh
the
wow, they
Renekton.
really want to win. I mean, Nar is down, they can't play Nar. Rumble's banned.
Kennen is though. And
Yeah.
Kennen's a bit of
나르도
a
없고
player
해가지고
special.
지금
So definitely
탑에서
something he could
제일
lean on
강력한 거 남은
as a
거
response to this.
픽한 느낌이긴
It's
한데
almost like they're trying to bait it out in a way as a
좀 그게 막
Felios
오른
gets
같은 거 나오는 거 아니야?
slammed in,
Like Orin is open
and
if they want to
so
play like Orin
does
Jarvan or something.
Jarvan
So
immediately hovered.
the thing with picking, I think Aphelios Jarvan's fine here. The problem is though, Aphelios Thresh has been really popular, and if you want to get Aphelios Thresh,
I mean, Jinx
gonna have
Thresh
to
here.
take
Maybe
Thresh
Thresh could be
on that third pick,
picked away by
limit ability
Duro.
to counter
Kaylin did
Renekton,
1v9 on Thresh earlier. Lulu's already
for the
played by the way. You
second
can't
set
play
of bans.
Lulu. 야,
Also
룰루
taking
전판
Jarvan without
플레이
knowing what you're
돼가지고
playing
룰루도
into.
없기
That
때문에
being said, though, in
스트레스가
this situation,
과연
we have already limited
니달리
a lot of the
Renekton.
options
Oh my gosh,
available,
Canyon always
in
brings
terms
it
of
out.
safe
But
picks that
I
can
mean,
get
this
out of
patch
Cataclysm.
literally isn't the strongest.
Italy.
Renekton Italy, it's a classic, not seen it for a long time, and they will lock it in. We saw last
Canyon
game,
literally
was so
plays Nidalee
focused
when his
on
team
stealing
needs him.
camps, finding momentum.
항상 이게 팀이 좀
Will commit
힘들다
to the pick here,
싶으면은
and it's
가지고
something
나오는 게
that
그
obviously gives Jarvan a
니달리거든요.
hard time.
미드에서
Not
그때
too much
초비
to
선수가
do to Nidalee,
카사딘을
the
했었거든.
vulnerability
프라이퀘스트
that he does
8강전에서.
have.
그래서 겨우겨우
She'll
니달리
jump
두
out of
판에서 이긴
Cataclysm,
적이 있어.
she
그때
will
피오레스가
jump into your
없었었는데.
jungle, and
그러니까 그만큼 이게 미드
looks like they wanna
카사딘이랑
pick
니달리가
something
아무
for
그
Chobi
시너지가
that can
없고
go
둘 다
well
AP고 막
with
별로 안
the
좋긴 하거든?
Nidalee. They're thinking
근데도
about
그때 니달리로
Akali.
그냥 하드 캐리를 했었는데 과연 오늘
Zone?
시그니처 픽으로
Okay.
나올지.
Okay.
I mean, Zoe, the bubble
so
is
quite
actually
heavy
really good
poke
combo with
focus
Nidalee, by the way.
into
If you
the
manage to hit the
Aphelios
bubble, there's an
obviously,
AP% AP
can
decrease.
struggle when he's outranged.
Not AP decrease. It's
Yeah.
percent
But
MR
this is
decrease.
a
Magic resist
fragile
gets decreased
composition
if you get
from
hit by the
GENG.
bubble.
We'll
So Thresh
see
is
the
actually
Thresh
open, so they're
taking a
giving it
spin
over.
here, so
I wonder what
not really
Genji's
giving
cooking in the
himself
bot lane.
space to respond to what GENG locked in by almost being forced to take this Thresh here. Also a little
Yeah, they
concerning
changed Zoe
because
quite a long
I feel
time
like you
ago.
want a gap close
I think
on
it was
what-
like couple
what
years
GENG have,
ago.
but you want the Thresh for
조이가
safety to
저
encompass
수면
the
맞으면은
Aphelios, so
자는 것뿐만 아니라
Thresh,
마방이
you don't have a break, but
깎이거든요.
he's not
그러니까 예전엔 안 그랬는데
as reliable
퍼센트로
as other
마방이
picks.
깎여서 니달리 창까지 맞으면은 그냥 몸이
Either way,
터질
this
것
is kinda
같아요.
crazy from
포킹 장난
GENG.
아니죠?
Yeah.
Like
I
the
feel like
poking is gonna be
GENG's comp is
insane
very
from
good
Genji, but like
into
I don't think they can pick
Renekton.
Ziggs here.
Like just as a champion,
They
but the
need
rest
some
of
kind
it,
of
they're
AD
not very
damage
good
from the
into.
bot side.
So
Leona ban,
have to
which
figure that out.
I'm not so sure about. Thresh generally pretty good into Leona, and it very much increased the value of things like Cleanse, Mikhail's, Mimic Treads.
I mean, I'm thinking
So
Duro's
Leona ban-
Blitzcrank. Anybody else?
Not one I typically expect.
Duro
Carly
Blitzcrank.
ban comes through. You know, we saw
What do you
Vic
think,
obviously
Chow?
solo kill Chobi on that Azir, but also something that could be played into the Zoe.
Yeah,
칼리스타
South
해줘야
makes
된다?
it
근데
hard for Zoe.
레나타를
Keep sure
본인들이
back, even
밴해서
though she
안
goes,
나올 것 같은데요.
at you from very far away.
레나타's bound. I don't think Callista's
So
possible.
could have been a good
right
choice, but not going to happen this time for Vikla.
Yeah, kind of difficult to figure out.
They banned the Duro Blitzcrank.
what he
No,
can
I wanted
play
to
in
see the
this
Duro
situation. It's
Blitz.
gonna be able to
So
match up onto
sad,
Zoe
man.
and function well
Like
for the
Bard
comp.
is fun, but like you don't want to play down to Bard. You don't
do
want to play
see
Bard into
the
Thresh. It's a hard matchup.
Blitzcrank ban comes
바드는
through,
근데
which
쓰레쉬
makes sense.
보이는데 프리킥을 할 수
Duro,
없습니다, 이러고.
bit of a specialist
Duro Bard is clean though.
on this pick, and if you land a Sleepy Trouble Bubble and then
Would
just
love
hook
to see the
someone there,
Blitzcrank.
dead.
It's a counter to Thresh,
Also
by the
good
way. They
into
both have hooks,
Thresh.
but
I think the
Blitzcrank
Galio
yoinks the
ban's
Thresh
good, syncs
into
well
you.
with the
So-
Jarvan, and kind of, especially into a Nidalee Zoe, just stack them on. They're not going to be able to do anything to you.
What supports are left? Like Alistar?
But
알리스타 정도 남아있긴 한데? 근데
the
미드에서
likes of
사일러스
Cannon.
나오는 건 아니겠지?
Yeah.
Maybe like a mid lane
which
Silas.
we know is a good matchup into the Renekton.
But
We
like
know
they
it's
don't
something
really
that
have
plays
any good
very
ults
solid
for
on.
Silas to yoink
Will
other
they
than
just go
Alistar.
that? But now
No
they're gonna
way,
pick up
they're
the
actually
Syndra
last
for
picking
Vikla,
top lane here.
something that's definitely playable into the Zoe.
Syndra's
And you
not
do
too
have
bad
that
into
Scat of the
Zoe.
week.
Not
You
too
can
bad.
connect with that onto one of these targets.
Your E counters her
Could find
R,
a way
no?
to close the gap.
Yeah, and if Helios has enough damage, it's not like you're playing
No, the mid lane is gonna
like a
be
Jin with the
absolute
Syndra
cinema.
and you're kind of lacking damage, so feels
Oh,
good.
there's a
and the
Jinx Tom Kench
response-
maybe. Jinx is Tom Kench?
Jinx?
If you're gonna play Jinx, there's no Lulu, there's no
Seemingly
Thresh,
to
you
be
have to
covered.
play
They're
something else.
Thinking about the
But
Nautilus
okay,
first, so
Nautilus
that's
makes
gonna
more
come
sense.
out.
I was gonna say Tom Kench is
Nautilus,
great, but it
something
doesn't really
we've
match
seen
well with
picked a
Nidalee.
decent amount
그러니까
in
탐
times
켄치는
past
좋은데
into
니달리랑은 너무 시너지가 안 좋아서 노틸러스가 CC로 이렇게 다 붙잡았으니까 거기다가 니달리 풀콤보 꽂고 나쁘지 않죠.
Jinx, though, I mean, we know Ruler's a great Jinx, and we've seen it a ton of
Nautilus
times
aware,
into the
yeah,
Italia
I mean-
specifically. This is very much something
I'm sorry, but like Tom
but
Kench would have been
into
GG.
Syndra Jarvan, not
It's
the
really
most
bad.
scenario for the Jinx, and not a ton of
Yeah.
protection in this
바텀
composition.
라인전 너무
I think they're just gonna
아프다.
hope they can, press their buttons forward.
디아블
and,
엔딩이 나올 것 같기도
get
합니다.
ahead
Maybe
in that manner
it's
and
looking
create
like a
space
bot
for
lane
the
gap
Jinx.
again.
So the Kennen
Game 3 was
kinda
a bit
being
hard
held
for
up, but
bot
they
lane
might
from
want
Genji,
a-
and I think Game
another
4 could be hard for
frontliner
Genji
here.
too.
I think it's one of the two. They definitely want something that
Orin,
can
there it
help
is.
lead the charge.
I mean, there's nothing
and
else to
Orin
pick
has
but
that
Orin here.
engage. If you hit that ult, and the rest of the
오른이
team
나올
can
것
move
같았어
in,
근데 레이트
set that engage.
선피
If you close the distance on Genji's backline, it's just game over. And I think Genji have a composition where if you get that early momentum, then
아니 젠지 can
Yes, some of
summon with
these
the
picks can be
bubble,
really
the
frustrating to
sleeping
deal with.
bubble, and then you just
But
one
it
shot with the
just-
Nidalee spear and the
you
Zoe
know,
combo,
if Renekton Nidalee falls behind and
and
Zoe
then Jinx
falls
get the
behind,
assist.
there's not that much
Excited,
protection
boom
for the
boom boom
Jinx.
boom 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 boom
Their
boom.
composition is definitely not one we'd expect
Super
to see
mega
in the
rocket
year
too.
of 2026 in the LCK Cup. Stable than the Cannon.
아니 솔직히 가격이
Also
너무
trying
비싸
to
두
tank the sleepy
점프.
trouble bubbles a little bit.
아니 3,000원이면 사
and
먹겠는데
buffer
7,000원 막
with the W.
8,000원 이러니까 정 떨어져 진짜 안 먹어.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout. I mean, they put
편의점에서
clear
두
on
점프 4,000원. 아
tanks
편의점 두
in the
점프는
past.
근데
He was kind of forced on a side, maybe even in game 2.
수제만큼 맛이 없지 않나.
And
라고 하면 안 되겠지.
Bjorn, definitely pretty stable, difficult to dive.
Okay, I mean bot lane they're just
We'll see if he can just get to the lane. That's going to be his job.
Stars,
essentially,
Nautilus can
because
never
you know
really
what
hook
Renekton really
first,
does.
honestly.
If you haven't watched the LCK, maybe 2 years
good
plus
trades coming through
prior,
from Ruler though.
This was very common, very strong duo that we used to
야,
see.
이거 혹시라도
pretty often,
징크스
especially when
노틸이
they wanted to
라인전
play
이기기 시작하면 난리
aggressively, look for
나겠는데?
dives.
They're
As
getting
he's done,
the
and
level
then
2
you draw
priority.
spear.
Oh my gosh, this is
And
a
it's AD and
huge
AP
problem
from
for
top
BFX.
and jungle. Some tempo
They
heals
lost the
thrown
level
out.
2 timing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it could be part of their plan. I don't know.
Thinking
Like
about when they were going to go for the
this
hook,
is
and
so
Kellen
bad.
just gets hooked and has
There's
to
no
flash
way this is
away.
part of the
that
plan,
was
guys.
really poor, if I'm being honest.
야, 1렙
Colin
주도권을
there.
주는
He's
게
standing
이게 왜냐면
power range to be like,
자르반이
you hook me,
바텀
I'll
깡짝
pull you in.
갱킹을 위해서
Baiting
그런 걸
it.
수도 있거든.
And then he stepped
Like, it could be like
way
3
too far
camp
forward
into
for no
bot lane
reason.
camp from
Gets
Jarvan, but he's not
CCJ,
even
has
looking
to
for
flash.
that. Right?
Unnecessary, completely unnecessary. I think they were playing well, using the heal to disengage until that moment, and then just a big misplay that comes out. And now Flashdust, he's a bit of a
So like
vulnerable
pulling the
target.
wave could be
We
a
talked about the
strategic
Renekton
thing,
Nidalee,
especially
but
when your jungle
every
is like a
lane has set up
Jarvan.
for this Nidalee.
So even if they flash out, if Jarvan just hits like the EQ flash or
you want
something,
lanes that can land the CC if you land
with the
spear.
ramp buff auto attack slows as well.
Every
like,
lane has CC.
Jinx
I
is
was
super
a little
dead,
bit worried
right?
when I saw the Akali hovered for that reason.
Nidalee's also
because
pathing bot lane,
Akali,
obviously, but yeah, I think
while a
Jarvan's actually
strong
just
pick
he has
individually,
to go
was
top Scuttle
very,
then.
well set up
He
for
might
the
have to just
Nidalee.
give bot Scuttle.
And
이러면
blinds can
자르반이
be,
그냥 바텀 저거
bit of
그냥
rough time,
쓰네.
especially when already they were showing some CC
I don't know,
with the
guys. I
Jarvan.
mean, this isn't the best start. I mean,
Canyon
Jinx is
is
gonna
a
be
bit
very
of
happy
a
with this
Nidalee
start.
connoisseur. Kind of goes without saying, but
Yeah, no
nice
strings
to
to
see the
pick.
stat.
Yeah. Oh, that
Hook
clipped.
into
Oh,
the
the
minions, and
travel,
now Diablo just stunned up basically
He's
forever,
in
doesn't wanna
trouble.
flash, uses
Look at the Nidalee's
barrier
here.
instead. Spear nearly
유단이
hits
이제
him,
평타 치러 온다.
and he might still
He's
die.
gonna auto attack with red buff.
As Canyon's getting ready to jump on
There it
in
is.
as the tanking goes over to
Ah,
Ruler. He's
진짜
able to
큰일
flash
났다.
out. It's an easy dive and a kill onto Diablo for first blood.
So some situations, it's like if you have good setup, you can
GG.
force a play, you can make a play happen because you know you have such reliable CC, you can just kill them anyway.
I don't know
And then
why
some
you would
plays
not push for
happen
2 with
because,
Thresh Aphelios.
the
I
other
don't
team
get it.
misplays, or your
You could have
play-
Femi, but
team
like the
plays
Jinx has
carefully
rockets, she
and you
pushes
capitalize.
faster.
This was definitely the latter.
I don't
right?
like.
They got that initial play on a Kellen, and then a great dredge.
I mean, she's gonna run out of mana if she just has Q on.
Connects
Level
onto
1.
Diablo, and look, it seems like it just catches him
근데
just in front of the
we have to
minion
rewatch what
there.
happened in the early game.
The
But
hitbox a bit too big.
that
He
hook
thought he
is
was
so nice
behind.
from Duro. Don't get me
And
wrong.
also he's
나
not able to
불스
grab the
배를
mount
했는데도
in time.
다른
That's
그랩
from
템플을
Kellen pulled
꺼내가지고.
Duro on top of it as well. And now he's
You
alone
can't
up
ban
against
all
Kellen,
of them.
walk
That's the
in
thing. For me, I ban
and take the
Pyke
kill
because
for
like
free.
I play Bard, but then they play fucking Nautilus
They
and
do
they
have
play
to ban
Thresh and they
a
play
lot of
Blitz
summons
currently.
to
There's
get
so
it,
many hook champions.
but
You can ban
it's
two
still a pretty free
champions,
one.
but not
No
enough.
response comes out, and
Duro's just not good on
ultimately,
grabs.
this was just an opportunistic play from Canyon.
그러니까
His
이게
bot lane winning the
바텀
2v2 and him
주도권으로
coming in,
이제
able just
막
to pick up the
니달리도
freebie.
밀어낸 다음에 자르반이
And not
바텀
only
막
does he have a lead, but his bot
바위에
lane
먹고
also
막
have a lead
이랬으면
as well
어땠을까?
because Diablo was denied so much farm in that situation.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun
I've
time
never seen a
for
positive play
Canyon
come
now,
out
who's
of
gonna
like
be accelerated
pulling the wave
and
in the bot
want
lane.
to
You
hit
always have
that
to push
first item as
nowadays.
fast
I
as
don't know.
possible, and
At least
can
push for
really
2,
begin
level
to,
2.
Terrorize
You
some
don't
of
have to
these
perma
lanes
push,
because,
obviously.
you
You're
know,
gonna
if
get
Italy
ganked.
is behind or just even and not really getting a lot of value through counter jungling or ganks, it doesn't really feel like you're getting value out of your pick. As we take a look at what happened in mid, looks like Chovy had the
니달리
flash.
템 보세요.
Yeah,
살벌합니다.
Talon showed
Look
up
at the
there.
Nidalee items already.
Got
Amplifying
forced,
team completed.
so good moves there at least. Get the cleanse on Vikla though.
뭔가.
Top lane, Keena's gonna call, has a little bit of a lead, but Clay doing okay so far. And as much as obviously feels bad what happened bot lane for being K4X, maybe Clay was just like, oh thank God it's not me.
I mean,
Okay, like clear cook?
probably,
Okay, never mind.
but at the same time,
Feels orange, man.
kind of want Diablo to be
Just have to back
farming
out.
and getting money and carrying you with some.
기다리 그냥 겁나 띠껍죠.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Bot lane, they just have to stand back. At least they didn't die, I
I feel
guess.
like
But
the Ornn
literally hovering the
has
river is
not
always
really
so
hit
annoying, by the way.
as good as it used to.
Can't
in
really
the past.
contest it.
Obviously, he
Give
received
the
a lot of
Scuttle
changes over the years because he was so prevalent in the LCK and other regions.
Yeah, a lot of toning down.
Yeah.
He did do just a bit too much.
Still good into a lot of the lanes as kind of a neutralizer, especially into Rumble is the one we see a lot. But Renekton a lot beefier.
Yeah, still has this engage tool, which is nice.
Remember when Orin was a tank wizard support gold good? Oh yeah, back when Orin was just
Dealing
like
with 6 midi carries,
perma picked every single
not so
game.
fun. No matter how tanky you are.
Yeah, I mean Orin
Dragon
is
picked
still
up, and
one
I
of the
think
best
Gen
tanks
G
in the game,
continuing
no?
this objective momentum, going to be really
Silent and
important
Orin,
for
these are the only 2 top tank champions.
them. With a composition
Think
like this,
like
you need to be trying to get as
nothing
many
else
as you
is
can
really
early
playable.
as possible.
That's definitely one of the other things that Nidalee is really good at as well. Allows you
And
to
don't mention
snowball, she
Cassante,
can
because
take
Cassante
objectives
is not
very
a tank.
fast.
Wow, she's good at so many things. Why don't we see Nidalee more often?
Tank assassin,
Well, It's
bruiser.
hard to play. It's not the only reason, but
I mean, the shield's coming through from his
you know,
E as
you
well is
have to
massive.
have
So maybe
lanes
he's a
that-
support as well.
I feel like you have to check a lot
Support
of boxes
Cassante.
to really make it.
So ulting for the wave clear.
The
Smart.
Horn does get the cannon, most importantly, and Chovy.
Okay, Chovy might be having to
now
flash out,
doesn't
but he
have
has
his
rockets, he's
flash,
fine.
although the damage isn't quite there, but
He did just have a locket.
He
in
just
his
picked up a
pocket,
locket
so
from the
that's
minions.
nice.
That's
Seems
not
balanced.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys
I mean,
remember
I
when
also
Zoe
think,
could actually
Nidalee
pick
is
up the
very
TP? Like, for
liable to
example,
fall
you
off
would
a
TP
cliff.
ball
You'll
lane.
remember
Zoe just
the
walks up, picks up your TP, and
Atlas.
follows you with your own TP. Like, she doesn't even have to take TP.
baldless.
Which I believe was also
Yeah.
Nidalee into Ornn.
예전에 조이가
Wasn't it?
텔포를 주실 수
Makes sense
있었습니다.
for
그래서
that
예를
time,
들어서
right?
미드에서
Definitely Nidalee,
바텀을
but I'm
위해서
pretty sure
텔포를
it's into
타잖아?
Ornn as well.
그럼 조이가 그 텔포가 떨어져가지고 그걸 또
Which
주워가지고
in hindsight
텔포로 또
was a
따라와.
terrible bet
본인
to
텔포도
make.
아닌 걸.
You know?
I mean, it was a ridiculously big.
그래서 그때는 막 조이가 막 점화들고
Even
라인전하고
so.
그랬죠. 지금은 이제 2차원을 둔 모습이고요. No,
Sometimes
Ghost
you
is
get unlucky.
Zoe.
Don't
Just
catch me
taking
make a bet
ghosts
like
here.
that Nidalee into Ornn. No way.
It's not too bad, I think. You can press goals to get in
Atlas at
range,
that time was
connect
playing
the
it a little
E,
bit
things
fast
like
and
that.
loose, you know. Nowadays he has learned his lesson.
No, he hasn't. No, he has not.
A little bit.
He would still do that. Yeah, it's just. Do you remember release Zoe? Just, you know, the early
They're talking about
redemption?
release Zoe as well.
Just being able to slam that down.
Yeah.
Just having a free locket is just not balanced.
You could see he was very calm throughout that
I mean,
whole
like,
thing. I think he knew that
release
he was not in
champions are
danger,
just fucking
but
busted. Like,
it
release
still
Yumi.
does,
Yumi on
show an
release, do you guys
example of
remember?
how they were
Rank
going
on
to punish the
damage,
Zoe,
support by
as
the
I was
way.
talking about after the draft.
유미가 딜량 1위를 막 찍고 그랬거든요. 처음 나왔을 때. 처음 나온 챔피언들은 항상 뭔가 개사기로 나오는 것 같고. 멜도 한 너프를 한 5번 연속 받은 것 같기도 하고. 그 썬테, release 그 썬테. Release affiliates. 아펠도 처음 나왔을 때는 진짜 clear, good flash, but it's just bad. 최선을 다하긴 했는데 어쩔 수 없다.
Yeah, he really tried. But it's just difficult into Renekton Italy. There's just a limited amount you can do. A lot of mobility, the extra health for the Renekton ultimate to keep him alive for the dive. And it's kind of like back to our usual programming, you know. Canyon went bot because there was a window that was open and available.
Toby didn't even get an assist from that roam, but
first and foremost,
Vikla is slightly leading in gold. Top is getting destroyed, jungle's getting destroyed, bot lane is getting destroyed. Oh my. Tap there, Vikla POE.
did pick up a call of his own, and they are just kind of scaling down here with
자이랑 원래 미드로 나왔다고. 지금 아예 서포트도 아니고 이제 정글로 가죠. 이게 진짜 챔프들이 많이 바뀌어서 생각해보면은 갈리오도 예전에는 갈리오 완전 다른 챔피언이었는데 갈리오 궁이 막 아무무궁 같은 느낌.
yeah, that's kind of been his thing. You know, a lot of players picking tanks into him, and other than
라떼 타임인가요? 근데 갈리오공 그 시절엔 저 플레이 안 했던 그 롤 플레이 안 한 것 같은데? 영상을 봐서 그런가? 이거 생각이 나는 것 같은데. What the hell, bro? Duro is getting gone down. He has flash down. How does that even work, bro? The wall doesn't block it, too? That's crazy.
On that play, and the Cataclysm gets down. Dredgeline would have hit it.
롤 진짜 오래 해가지고 근데
dredgelining through the terrain.
so many things changed in League of Legends if you think about it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that the train comes
Like
through
even
because,
Syndra's icon.
you know,
Anybody
logic
remember
is
the old Syndra's icon?
Dredgeline is there. I'm going to it.
Diablo's kind of getting challenged here.
He's just baiting the ult.
What do
He's
you
just,
mean, Mr.
know, he's doing his
Ruler?
thing.
Aphelios is here. He ult
I'll
is
be
here.
surprised.
Wasn't able to clear
It's
the
like a
wave.
4-dimensional ulti or something.
He's gonna miss a couple of ranged minions there. Needs pretty much everything he can get, to be honest, to try to catch up. He's now almost 700 gold behind anyone collector first, which...
Yeah, in the past he couldn't emote because it's considered like rude. But Riot allows for emoting now. So
but
that's
still have to
nice.
deal with Nautilus and Renekton.
Like emotes is a
Yeah,
way
so
for
here,
players
the
to express
first
themselves throughout the
So
game, I
he
think.
gets it into the wall, but the second drag of the hook
Yeah, I
pulls
mean
him
this
out
is
of
just
it.
really well played from Nautilus.
But he gets a reduced cooldown because he hits the
플래시로
train.
와
Here.
아니 저게 왜 벽이 안 막히는 건지 나 모르겠는데 큐가 판정이 더 세구나. Because Nautilus can actually Q the Blitzcrank hook as well. 누틸러스가 Q로 불치 같은 거 그랩을 씹거든요. 저거랑 비슷하게 자르반 궁을 씹었네 저거를. The buffer has to be perfect though.
Yeah. So
Can be
obviously
difficult to impress Ruler.
the Cataclysm's down before you throw it, you'll just Q the Cataclysm. But because he Q'd before the Cataclysm was down, even though it came down after, he went to it. But
Oh,
Okay,
wait
he's
a
gonna be pulled back
second.
once
This
again.
time
This
though,
with,
Duro might be in
Duro's
big
not as
trouble.
flash, so
Doesn't have
can
flash
be in a bit of
dash.
trouble here. Is going to hook into the wall once again. Duro is clean on this Nautilus, and he will live.
There's no way he lives there. I am so fucking tilted and I'm not even playing in the game. Vikla is dead too. He missed flash out.
Running for their lives. So much damage is being thrown down, and there's nowhere for BNK to run or to hide. Flashes being thrown out here. Toby behind enemy lines into two of them, and even lands.
What do you mean,
Beautiful from Toby.
Double kill! Oh, GG. Game's over. Good.
6,000 gold to lead for Gen G.
7-0 now.
Might just be over.
and I think
This
Kellen
is
might
gonna
have
be
a spawning
stoned.
time, so it wasn't
They're already
quite
up
an ace, but it
6.2k
pretty much
gold.
was all
벌써
five members of
6,200원
BFX
차이라고?
going down to 6,000
Yo, 15분도
gold
아닌데?
lead.
I mean, this is Scrims,
This
and
is
they
what
would have
you
just
need, the
FF'd
Lily
and try to move on to
composition.
next one because the game's
And
virtually
Duro is
over.
just doing his
스크림이었으면
best
그냥 이대로
Spider-Man
쏘렌하고
impression,
다음
the way
판
he's just
연습도 되지 않을
flashing
정도로
on
게임이
these
터져버려가지고 지금 7,000 골드
Crazy
차이잖아요. 저게
So So here's the first one again.
아니 이게
grabs the drain, we
Duro,
hold out,
Duro,
if he
he's
gets the
just
reduced
baiting
cooldown,
them
it's
every
hard.
time.
So
How is he
notably,
living?
he
I don't
goes for
get it.
Again, buffers out the CC. Walks off. gets
He's
the
just
kill.
run,
I didn't think,
he's
oh,
just walking out too. It's not like he's doing something crazy. 그러니까 막 엄청 막 미친 플레이도 아니고 그냥 뚜벅뚜벅 걸어가고 있는데 못 잡아. Just like
Player TP's in and tries to peel, but they're already so low.
노틸러스
So much
겁나
was
느린 저
burned onto the
걸음거리가
Nautilus.
있거든.
And then they think they can stop. But the problem is
The
they're
hooks
into
are
a Zoe,
illegal.
so Chovy is just picking up all
Chovy
these
just picks up all the
flashes
flash.
and able to dive forward.
Oh boy.
Kills Vikla, gets the
민규가 너 되게
sleep
잘 빠는데 오늘? 뭐냐?
onto
아
the
2판?
elbow.
오늘은 아니고 2판?
So Riller was like, "You are so good today." I mean, this game. Riller doesn't want to over-compliment. You know, he wants to keep Duro in his place.
Keep him grounded.
Which,
ADC.
you know, Duro has been really good this game. So I think he's been great other games too. But
This
Riller
team
not
is so
gonna
scary,
go
yeah.
that far. And
Yeah,
now, I mean,
the thing
it's-
is with
it was
Genji,
6,000,
every single
now it's
individual
7,500.
player can
They got
1v9,
both
even the
Drakes.
support
It's
role.
Ocean Soul,
And
but,
Duro.
like, legitimately, I think this comp.
I think
could
Duro,
win
when he
with any
first joined
soul.
Genji, he
As
used to
long
like
as you're
kind
this
of
far
be the weak
ahead.
point of Genji, but no, not
And you have a
anymore.
Jinx that's nearly 3,000
He has
gold
games where he
ahead
just
as well.
1v9s himself.
Your Nidalee has an arm guard. It's kind
굿바이
of like a
5세트.
luxury
오,
arm guard
이거
at
실버
this point.
스크랩스는 간 거 같습니다, 여러분.
I just, unless Genji severely overstep, I do not see BNK having a way back into this one.
야, 문제가 된 게 이게 겐지 상대로는 그 뭐 니달리를 배내야 돼? 뭐 어떻게 해야 되는 거야? So in the Genji, like, what do? Do you have to ban Nidalee?
Yeah, but you wouldn't trust.
You can't just ban
Genji.
Nidalee. There's so many other things to ban right now. Nidalee's not even that good of a champ right now.
I would actually.
But Canyon on Nidalee is a
still
fucking
have-
problem,
still no
right?
hair bet. No,
Still no
it's
hair
not,
bet.
not gonna happen. Maybe we
그냥
should call
바텀
it
1에
that, since
푸시해야
they feel
된다니까요.
devastated and
그거밖에
there's not working
없다니까.
Just
They have to
invoke it.
literally push for level 2 in the bot lane. Aphelios Thresh cannot give over level
You
2
know what?
priority. 아니 근데
You know what I
이거는 제가
think
진짜
actually
이게
should
몰라서
bet
그러는데
that
저거 푸시
this
불가능했던
time,
거야?
no.
이래?
There's the stun, there's the bubble. Yep, see you later.
I mean the game's
The
over.
first time,
그냥
it was
게임이 그냥
Atlas who got his
끝났지
hair.
뭐 어차피
Yeah.
and there
저거는.
was someone else on
그러니까
standby.
1회 푸시를 안 해가지고 이게 다 스노볼이 굴러간 거 아니야? 자르반 다이브 바텀 다이브 각도 나온 것도 그렇고 물론 그랩이 되게 좋긴
So
했었는데
maybe we should bet.
그랩이 안
Chronicles.
맞았어도 그냥 노틸러스 죽으면서
He's very
앞에 죽였을
appreciative
듯
of that, yeah.
타워
Quite
밑에서.
long hair as well.
Yeah,
니달리가
that's
바위게 먹고 다이브는 당연히
You know what?
예정된
I'm willing to
수순이죠.
do it. Are you willing to do it?
자르반이랑 같이 밀어냈어야 되는데.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love to bet Chronicler's hair on this game.
I don't know,
Yeah,
guys. That's the
I am
only thing I can
willing
think
to
of this
bet
game. It's literally the level to push from the bot lane,
That
where Jarvan
Genji
doesn't get
win this
bullied
game.
to the top side scuttle. He had to be able to contest the bot side scuttle and actually
I'm
help
willing
bot lane
to bet
not
Chronicles
get
has
dove by
to win
Nidalee.
this game.
Yeah, Jisun also
But like they shouldn't even
said
be in a diveable position in the
she
first
got
place. You know?
telepathy, a message from.
Because
from
if you pull the
Chronicler
wave,
that,
the
in fact,
wave's gonna be
he
like
has
crashing in
agreed
during
Oh.
scuttle crowd.
their
Perfect wave to dive on.
Okay, well now I'm really.
And then Duro connects a huge hook.
I've never hoped for a comeback.
But
more
even
than
without the
this.
hook landing,
All right, here's the beginning. They're gonna make it happen. Raptor takes the lantern. He's like,
아니
wait,
아니 저거 근데
that's Nautilus.
징크스 잘하는 사람
Guys, come on,
저
lock in.
더시 진짜
This
그지
is
같아요.
Chronicles
아니
hat.
상대하는 입장으로
This is-
like a
this is for
good
all
Jinx
the
player,
marbles.
literally that E from Jinx is so
It's
fucking
very
annoying. By
important.
the way,
Yeah.
That
every
BK
single
wins.
time.
This is vital.
It's a compliment because like it's so
Yeah.
fucking annoying to play
So
into.
Canon's just gonna
Jinx
go
players
ahead
who
and
knows how to
take the
E
Rift
well.
Heralds.
Yeah, we usually try and stay unbiased, but in this situation,
J4
I think
does 0
everybody
damage.
Can join
I
us,
mean-
you know,
Get
they
behind
would
this.
understand, yeah.
Oh no! I
Duro,
mean they're trying
they're
something,
finally
guys.
gonna
When you're
get
like
him to
9k
flash
down
out
at
of Cataclysm.
60 minutes, there's literally nothing you can do in the game.
But,
So.
yeah,
아니 근데
he's
지금 거의
still
망골드 차이가
unkilled.
나잖아요.
Has
20분도
not
아니는데
died yet.
이런 판은 그냥 아무거나 막
Yeah,
박아
so
보는
far
거야,
it's actually a
솔직히.
perfect game.
Like Jinx flash was down, so you're just trying to like get
wow,
Jinx.
makes it seem like a really
So
good hairbet, doesn't
you
it?
look like an idiot, but like it is what it
Well,
is.
he's
You have to
already
try
agreed to it,
something.
so, you
If
know.
you sit back, you're lost
through
anyways. The game's
telepathy,
gone.
Don't need to pitch it anymore.
Yeah.
He's already fully consented. He's on
듀로
board.
진짜 열받게 잘한다고.
Okay, it's an ocean soul. So here's the fact
아니
it's taken
뭔가
into account.
킬
Ocean
관여율을
soul, it's a
제일
weak soul,
낮은데
right?
제일 뭔가
Also,
많이
the
하는 것
sustain
같긴 해.
not gonna make
근데
that much of a difference.
Duro's
We have
002,
sustain
so
with
his
the
kill
Nidalee,
participation is
so,
really low.
You know, we're fine. Ornaments
Especially
gonna get
considering he's a
handed out bit.
support, but he's actually doing
Oh.
quite a lot now.
Oh, for who? I'm worried about Diablo. As
Nice little
Good
dodge.
lantern.
Yeah,
Leaves her
Raptor
now.
just tanked it because he does
Kaylin
that.
has no flash, she might be
They
in big
spotted
trouble.
Keen.
he does do that. Keen still level 13 Renekton, and not even going to Dominus. Doesn't even give them the time of day.
Man, I've never been so invested.
All right, here's an opportunity. Vikla trying his best. He heard about the hair bet.
Diablo, what are you trying to do? 저기를 어떻게 뚫려? 이걸 여기를 뚫으려고 하다가 진짜 사고 터질 것 같았는데. Oh my gosh, at least they live for now, but like he's trying to walk down. He's such a dangerous place to walk towards.
It's okay.
Even though he's so painful, because like
They've lost some towers.
I mean, Orange just doesn't have any MR right now at all.
Vikla, careful, Chovy.
Vikla, no!
You have pen, just walk through it, walk through it. Nice dodge.
He's dead. He can't dodge auto attacks.
Uh-oh.
He's like trying to dodge. But the enemy team just clicking on him.
I'm so dialed in
딸깍딸깍
now.
평타.
I'm so dialed in.
이게 평타를 피할 수 있는 게임들이 있긴 한데
If
그
GENG, and I'm using if
리그 오브
GENG
레전드는
win this
평타를
game,
피하지
Chronicle's
못합니다.
gonna send us a
아쉽게도.
smug picture of his hair looking very long.
Yeah.
Like there are
So
games like
Digon
MOBA games
also
like
said he
Super
would
Vibe. You
airbet
used to be able to.
9,000
Super Vibe's
league.
dead. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Does that mean like Genji
And
need
then
to
Battle
win
Riot-
with
Battle
more
Riot is
than
also dead.
9,000
Hold on.
gold? Otherwise, he's gonna hairbat. Like, what if they win with
There's a
8,000?
lot of MOBA games where
Alright.
it's auto attacks are like a skill shot.
All right, Digon's getting in on the fun as well.
I feel like that's like so
Oh,
much
man,
effort.
I'm
Whenever I
hold
try
on.
playing Battle
Being
Riot and things like that,
incorrect.
it's so much effort trying to auto attack.
I mean, they're trying.
I just
They're
want to like
honestly,
point and click
it looks like they're
randomly, like
doing
mindlessly.
as
I don't want
good
to
as
actually
they
like
can
aim.
from 11,000
every
gold
2
down.
seconds. Every
Duro
second.
does not have flash, but he's also pretty tanky. I mean,
오,
even
이거 드로 선수가 이거 드디어 잡혀버렸는데요. 드로 finally does go down.
BK get the pick. We do have Chovy on the long
There
flank,
is
though,
a
coming on
Zoe
in. Zhonya's is there,
flanking.
and Vikla, oh no!
Vikla has no cleanse this time. 이번에 클렌즈가 없는데 미니언을 다 피하면서 큐를. Wait, BFX, no, it's a triple kill, it's a fucking pentakill. 아, 이거를 근데 펜타를 안 주네. 근데 어쩔 수 없습니다. 이미 신나라가 죽어가지고 미드에서.
so good at the game.
That was a quadra for Jinx though, if anything.
Oh, Genji. Well, B&K had their shot. I feel like, you know, if they had
No,
won...
it's not over. I'm
They
not
had
giving
won
up
game
yet.
one.
I'm not giving up yet.
What do you mean it's
Okay,
not
we
would've
over?
had a real series.
I still believe. There's still hope.
What do you mean it's not
The
over?
Nexus
Still
hasn't died.
believe?
All I need, Brendan, I just need you to picture in your mind
Visualization.
Digon and Chronicler bald, right?
Molly?
That's a great picture. On.
Just
Oh
visualize
my gosh,
that.
이게 진짜 여기
all I'm
미니언이
asking.
막아주는데 Q 각을 딱
Man,
별거 아닌 것
Joey's-
같지만 저런 거 중요하죠?
Joey's,
조이 할 때.
is pretty good.
They did a decent job of fighting back, but the health bars got low and they're playing into
Just
a
beautiful
jinx.
gameplay, but like I
Zoe.
mean they're like
I mean,
10k gold
this is
ahead.
one of the most
그러니까 망골드 차이 나면은 어떻게 플레이를 해야 되냐? 그냥 뒤에서 웨이브 받아먹기?
You can't get away from them.
그럼 결국은
There's
용 다
Nautilus
뺏기고
too,
바론
The
당하고
Nilly, you're never gonna outrun her. The Zoe will
상대가
always
그리고
flash
이게
after you. The Jinx is
그
gonna get excited. Like there's just so many
받아먹을 수도
tools
받아먹기도 되게
in the
빡센
toolkit
조합이긴
here
해.
for
조이랑
Genji
니달리라서
to
포킹이
make
장난 아니죠?
sure that you do not survive.
Yeah.
범위다 삼각큐.
That's,
So one of these guys is better at buffering than the other,
그러니까 두드를 맞고 그냥 타워 그냥 이대로 밀려 그냥 이런
and
느낌.
it's Duro is better than
지금은
Raptor
뭐
in this case.
15,000 골드.
I think the game is
15,000K.
I'm
15,000K though,
I
15K.
think the game is over.
you've lost faith.
Yeah, I think
I think the game is over.
Now that it's 15,000 gold, you know, I think it's safe enough.
He's stomping his
wait,
back.
Jinx
That's
ulted to
injured.
stop the
Oh
recall.
my gosh.
Yes.
Oh man.
They're just too good. It's looking like Genji is going to Brazil, guys. I mean, if they win this, they will
What do you
earn
mean
a seed
Brazil?
to first stand because LCK has 2 after last
Oh.
year. And BNK,
Okay, I was gonna be like, huh?
They wanted it
Are they
so
trying to leak
badly.
the
They
scripts
took
where
out
they win the
T1
finals?
A couple of days ago.
아, LCK가 지금 자리가 2개구나. Oh my gosh, then Genji and T1 could go both go to first
And,
stand.
I think that's
Other
just what's
regions
gonna
must
happen
be
here. They
scared.
throw everything into the
Monka.
Renekton.
It could be
And, you know,
BFX instead of T1, or it could be
they got the
DK instead of
And
T1.
that's about it. Flash
Depending on how
comes
tomorrow
forward.
goes.
The Battlestar was pretty far off, but it
이러면은
doesn't quite
젠지
matter, as
퍼스트
he's got
스탠드
a Magi,
진출했는데요.
he has 16
결승
stacks,
진출하면은
16,000
2위 팀이 무조건
gold.
가거든. 그래서 우승을 안 해도
And Genji,
결승에서
they said, we
젠지가
actually
진다고
lost
해도
the game
퍼스트
to these
스탠드
guys.
진출을
Let's lock in.
확정되는
And make sure that
판입니다
that
이게.
doesn't happen again, because now it's
이렇게
it's just a kettle of fish. They're throwing everything
와
at them,
진짜
and there's
젠지
no
잘하긴
hope
하네요
here
정말.
for BNK.
젠지 is so good
Diablo
though.
just being bullied in the fountain. And it looks
Yeah,
like
I just
Gen.G
thought for a second maybe
will
they're
put
saying
the
like
top on this series.
Genji's gonna win
Ruler just
LCK or
right in
something,
the
but
face of
no,
all
they're
of
just
them.
talking about
They can't
they
do
have
anything
two
to the
spots for
Jinx.
first
It's
stand.
so sad.
LCK has two spots.
And Cannon says, I've been in
그러니까
this position
퍼스트 샌드
before. Let's just kill the
우승한
Nexus.
그
Never mind.
LCK가 작년에
Let's
하나
enable
라이프
Ruler to get
e스포츠에서
Pentakill
우승해가지고 퍼스트 샌드
instead. I don't
자리가
think it's
두
actually a
개거든요.
penta, it's a
트리플
double
킬!
into a triple
쿼드로 킬!
into
뺀다!
Nicholas standing still. That will be the
뺀다
end of the
뺀다 뺀다!
series.
아
Quadruple Ruler
저런
and Gen.G
Jeez.
will be moving on to
Not
the
spawned in
finals
time.
in Hong
Game
Kong.
ended.
And also
오늘도
onto
펜타는
first
없었나? 아니 근데 진짜
stands
징크스
in
펜타
Brazil.
날만했는데
Gen.G,
게임이
our
너무 빨리
best team
끝났네요.
from the LCK.
게임 엔드
It was
듣고
only a matter of time until they were sent there.
Genji
And
speedrunning
today,
game
they
4
were
guys.
able to lock it in.
And Dagon and Chronicler will both keep their hair intact. You know,
So
happy for
angry.
Gen.G, very deserved. Not a big
LCK finals,
surprise.
Hong
A little bit
Kong,
upset about the hair thing. We'll
first
talk about
stand.
that
Oh damn.
later. We'll try and get them to shave their hair for other reasons. We'll
Yeah.
work on
High
that.
fiving
I'm
was the
sorry.
fine.
We can bet Chronicler's hair
Congrats,
on a different
Gen.G.
series. We will do that.
Nidalee win rate keeps going up. Keen, great on Renekton. Chovy, great on Zoe. Ruler, great on
Wow,
Jinx.
that is
It's
crazy.
Keen, gonna get the POM.
I don't know the
This
NAR
shouldn't be
game,
a
but I mean it is a game that they lost. 이거 맞긴 해 근데 탑 차이 겁나 많이 난 거 얘기했어야 했는데 이러면 좀 뻘쭘해지는구만요. 미드 정글밖에 얘기 안 해서. And I only talk about mid jungle, but yeah, that top cap was massive. 4세트, 3세트는 조금 저조하긴 했는데 근데 워낙 바텀 쪽에서 터져가지고 Renekton really didn't do anything, so I thought maybe it's gonna be Canyon. 좀 갈린 것 같아요, 투표가. 탑이 나온 거 보면.
But you and I were, you know, pressing X.
아니면은 페비나이트 롤라인 뭐
Joey's
확정이죠.
a carry, Ruler's a carry, Keen's a carry,
갈리지
and then
않았을까?
even after that, like Duro can do insane stuff. Canyon, very obvious. You know, it's just.
내일은 지면은 그냥 우리 4월달까지 그냥 T1 못 보는 겁니다, 여러분.
Yeah.
목숨 걸고 해야 되는 거
Man,
같은데.
I'm still upset about the hair.
DK 쪽에서도 근데 당연히
Don't
목숨
worry,
걸고
we have
하겠죠.
more opportunities to bet
Bunker.
Chronicler's hair
Tomorrow
in
if
the
we lose,
future.
we don't have
And then
matches
Deacon
until
will just
April,
jump
so
right in as
T1
well.
has no
It's
matches.
outside, you know?
Should have bet
Both
the
T1
hair
and DK
on
are gonna
Genji
fight for their
winning.
lives,
Yeah.
guys.
That would have been.
We did have that option.
Forget about soccer, it's time to kill each other
Imagine-
in game.
But
We have
Interview talk.
Gen.G, the
Interview
entire team and players of Gen.G, who just took a 3-1 victory and secured the 2026 LCK Cup Finals and first stand. We have Keen first. Congratulations on the win. You'll be at the finals and first stand. How do you feel? Now, after winning today's series, there are a lot of on the stakes with the finals and the first stand. Very important. There were some dicey moments, but I'm just glad that we were able to secure today's victory. And before facing BFX today, how were the prep process like? I think BFX tries to play around jungle bot, so I think that's what we were trying to really just keep in mind. And although you dropped a game, it was overall a very
They're all
dominant
lined up
series.
according to
So
height, though.
what ultimately got you the victory?
Hold up.
I can't really pinpoint just one thing, but I feel like our team, the entire team and my players actually played really well
Duro's actually so
in
tall.
terms of team fighting as well.
Chobi's slightly taller than
Perhaps
Ruler
you can
too,
say
actually.
that the POM yours contributed.
Sorry, let's focus on the interview.
Yeah, I mean, as the POM, I'm sure that I had more contribution to today's victory. What are you looking forward to the most as you will be in Hong Kong for the finals? It'll be international roadshow. Will be very different than the usual, so I feel like I'm looking
와,
forward to it being a lot more fun.
젠지. 포스트 샌드 벌써 진출해서 좋겠다.
Congratulations once again. Thank you. And
Genji
next up,
fans
we
must be
have
so happy. They
Canyon.
made it to first stand
With that
easy. They can just
3-1,
sit back and
you
watch whether
secured
they
the
win or
finals
lose.
and first
LCK.
stand.
And there's
How do
no
you
prize
feel?
for LCK Cup anyways. This season,
No, we
this
quickly
year, there's no
secured
prize.
the finals, which feels great.
So
I
all
hope
you
that
do
we
is like you make it to first stand and you try to win
Be
first
well
stand.
prepared
There's prize for
the
first stand.
finals. And you were against Raptor, who's in great form lately. So what did you watch out for? I think he's very good with trades, and he's also is always very in sync with his bot lane. Hands out. And I feel like that's pretty much an outstanding thing that he knows how to do well. And in game 4, you guys picked Renekton and Nidalee, and that was the first Nidalee appearance in the LCK Cup. So what was the idea behind her? You know, because throughout the series, a lot of the good jungle picks have disappeared. I felt like Nidalee was a viable pick.
빨리 잘 커가지고 좋은 결과가
And I think my teammates actually did so well, and we were able to scale really fast.
굉장히 인상적이기도 했습니다. 이제 결승전에 올라서 상대를 기다리고 있는 입장이 됐는데요.
So you have risen to the finals, and we'll wait for your opponent to climb up. So,
팀이 결승전에서
who is it going to be? T1 or BFX?
이런 걸 예측을 잘
Well,
못하는데
you know, I'm not very good with these kind of predictions, but
느낌상은 T1일 것 같아.
I just have a feeling that it's going to be T1.
What do you mean T1 didn't even beat DK yet? We have to beat T1 has to beat
And what is
DK
your
tomorrow
mindset for the
to even have a
finals?
chance into BFX.
판단은 괜찮았던 것
As
같은데
for
Everyone's just
today,
assuming we're gonna win tomorrow.
I
And
feel
this
like
is
I
bad.
lacked
They're
in
actually
terms
caster
of
cursing
trading
us.
and fighting, so I think I just have to do a better
Like,
prep
what is this
work
question?
into the
Even
finals
the
so that
casters
I can
and
have
interviewers
a
are
better
confused.
showing.
와, 금손 레전드. Wow, look at the poster. It's amazing.
And next, we'll have a talk with Chovy. How do you feel about this victory?
DK's freelo, surely?
it feels
Oh
great,
my
eh?
gosh. Like, I don't even. If we lose tomorrow,
And
I'm
I
gonna
think
lose it, guys.
We do have some
내일
room for
진짜 이겨야
improvement, and
되는데
I
지금
hope that we
다들
can fill those
당연히
lacking
우리가
points
BFX
until the
상대로
next match. And a question for the
준결승에서
bot
플레이하듯이
connoisseur this
얘기해가지고
morning. Jojo Pian from
좀
LEC went rocket
불안하네요.
belt with Azir, and we saw it again today.
부두술 뭐냐고?
So,
부두술
what are your
멈춰!
thoughts? Is rocket belt
오.
Azir good?
오.
You know, the only
나 너무
way
무서워,
Azir
그러니까요.
can utilize rocket belt is actually
I'm scared.
honestly very limited. It's just one thing, but I think it's just a really cost-effective item.
Cost-effective item? Okay, write that down, guys.
And in this LCK Cup, your form is quite
memo.
insane. And we're excited to see you at the finals. So, what will you focus on?
잘하고 있으니까 그냥 지금처럼만 하면 될 것 같아요.
I think I'm doing pretty well, so I think I'll just have to keep on doing what I'm doing right now.
그러면 팬분들께도 각오 한 말씀 마지막으로 부탁드리겠습니다.
And what about any message for your fans? And we will be heading off to Hong Kong. I hope that we can keep on showing a great performance for you guys. And next up is Ruler. And you have made it to the finals. How do you feel? I think we did a really good job for today's victory. I feel great. And many say that it is currently bot lane meta. And as you were the one who ruled the world in bot meta, are you confident? It feels a little different from back then, but for sure, yeah, I have always won and did pretty well during bot meta, so I'm pretty confident. And in game 4, after seeing Duro's clutch plays, you said, Duro, you're so good, but not today, just this game. So didn't he do well? Yeah, I do think that he did well.
Duro's just like
I feel like
어이없어서
maybe
헛웃음 하시는 것 같은데요.
There were some circumstances that he could have done better.
It's always fun
You know,
to
you
see
can
the
say
support
something really
ADC,
nice,
like the
right?
duo bot lane,
많이
the synergy.
Honestly, I do say nice things all the time to him.
여기서 받는
So,
것보다도 이제 뒤에서 좀 해.
Instead
Sure,
of,
Ruler, sure.
you know, getting a compliment in this space, I'm sure that he'll appreciate it. In,
ADC's bullying
in the
support
back
wasn't you, guys.
end of the things.
That's amazing.
And what is your mindset for winning the LCK Cup? We have made it to the finals, but I want to make sure that we come back and do a better job during the finals to give you guys, to make everyone proud and give you guys a
Better
great
job
performance
than
as
game
well.
4. I
And
don't know.
Duro,
You can't speedrun
how
faster
do
than
you
game
feel
4.
about today's victory? You know, I was expecting it to be a difficult match, but I'm just so relieved that it was a 3-1. Bot prio was key for this series, so what was your mindset?
바텀이 밀리면은 게임이 이기기
You know, if we were to lose bot lane, it would have been a very, very difficult and exhausting match. So I think I was playing with the mindset that we have to get bot prio. And Ruler said that he
This art is
cannot
amazing.
publicly
Like,
give
what the
you
hell?
a good
평소
word or compliment. So what do you think of that?
칭찬을 해주기 때문에
You know, during scrims, usually he does say nice
Yo,
things
what's
to
up,
me, so
Jackie?
I am okay, really.
Riot, oh, mobile app, you're literally
And
the first thing
according
that
to
shows up on the
team YouTube
esports
channel,
tab.
you seem to be the class clown controlling the team spirit.
Me?
So how will you keep the energy high in Hong Kong?
광대가 되는지 모르겠는데
No way. That's crazy.
I don't know how I became the clown, to be
Cinema.
honest. But in Hong Kong,
있겠습니다.
I want to be
조용히.
more
알겠습니다.
calm.
그래도 젠지니까 또 분위기가 굉장히 좋을 것 같은데 이 포스대로라면 이제 우승에 대한 자신감도 넘치시지 않을까.
And with this momentum, I'm sure you guys are quite confident to win the finals. So what is your mindset?
모습을 많이 보여드렸어요.
Up until now, I think we were able to give you guys a great showing, and I hope that we can keep it up all the way up to the finals. in
Every
Hong
time I
Kong.
see
Thank you so
Duro's
much for
face,
the
I keep
support.
thinking about the Duro horse edit. Like, it's so bad.
팬 여러분 마지막으로 박수 한번
And
부탁드립니다.
LCK with the
let's
crazy
give it up one
thumbnail
more time
edits.
for
You guys know.
Genji, who has made it
LCK
to
channel
the
has some crazy
LCK Cup
thumbnails.
finals and first stand. And that's the end of the interview with Genji. And back to the space.
Congrats,
Thank you.
Genji. We'll see you
Welcome to
soon.
the desk
Q1 will
era.
see you soon.